magazine calls my first guest an equal opportunity offender. The FCC called him on the carpet for his blue-tinged broadcast, and this is the cue cards are black. You all can see it, they can't see it. Sorry. His blue-tinged broadcast on WXRK FM radio in New York caused a whole revolution in censorship. Let's welcome the meanest, nastiest, dirtiest DJ in the whole wide world.
Yes.
My man, Mr. Howard.
Thank you very much. I am making sure that there is proper modulation on the microphone. Thank you. Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Fred and Jackie.
Morning.
I will now sing Bailing Over the Mountain. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Weird Intern Day.
Weird intern day?
Yeah, like weird.
Interviewing new interns?
Well, there's weird intern. We have weird intern. You know how like on the Larry Sanders Show they have the weird intern?
Yes.
We have a weird intern.
Is that right?
Well, we always have weird interns.
Yeah, well, there's a new crop in there.
Yeah. There's a new one. Did you see that big tall guy?
I just saw a very tall guy walking through the hall. That was the first time I'd ever seen him.
Big tall guy really smells this morning, and it turns out his story is that he fell into garbage last night.
Last night?
He was out all night.
Still has the stench on it.
Yeah. There's so many funny things that go on around here.
I don't think most of these interns know how to conduct life in any manner.
I don't know that I want to even interview him because from what I hear, if he comes in the room like for 10 minutes, he might almost vomit.
He's like got a cloud around him. Oh, get a microphone and put him in the hall.
It is so bad.
What's that guy's name?
Alan.
Alan?
And he's an interesting guy. I mean, I guess when they come to work for us, you know, they're strange guys sometimes.
I know.
But how could you show up for work stinking like that?
I don't know.
As soon as you walk into the office, they've masked it with like Lysol or something, which is 10 times worse.
Yeah.
And then he came near me, and I said, out, go down to Scott's thing. Go.
What did he...
Those little trees
He claims that he was walking last night, and he tripped and fell into a garbage pail, and he's got garbage like all over his leg.
How do you do that?
But what happened between last night and this morning? No water.
Why doesn't he come clean? No offense. Seriously, why doesn't he come clean and tell us the real story? Nobody falls into a garbage pail.
And stays there.
Yeah. All right, get out. Well, you know what? Let me take a break.
You want me to, seriously, why don't I get a hardwire mic and open up this window here? Because it's really bad, Howard.
You're going to smell him?
You're going to be bummed if you smell it.
Really? But don't you think we should smell it so that we can really get the full effect?
Maybe if you have to get the hardwire ready in case you have to send him into the hall. It's so bad.
Okay. Because supposedly this intern smells so bad that no one can even be near him. Or else you puke.
Why don't you send him home?
Well, he wants to go home, but we needed to do this first.
Oh. Yeah, I would send him home, but I wanted to interview him.
This is a new one.
Nobody's ever come in that bad before.
Weird intern stories, next, on this edition of Geraldo. All right, let me take a quick break, and then we'll interview Alan, okay? Right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1, The Eagle.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. Weird intern story. This is our weird intern, Alan. Gary said whenever we get a weird intern, we ship him off to Scott the engineer and let him work in Scott the engineer's room. So that's what Alan does.
Ah, okay, that's why I hardly ever see him.
But Gary says he's like a real nice guy and everything. He's just weird. He marches to the beat of his own drummer, or something like that.
Of a different drummer.
Yeah. Come on in, Alan. People are walking around holding their noses in the hall.
Ralph said he was gagging.
Alan, is it that bad?
Oh, him.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah. Smell my leg.
Smell my leg.
Oh, it's coming up now. It's like somebody left a fish out for 3 days.
Yeah.
What happened, dude? Why don't you be honest and tell us what happened? You don't fall into garbage.
No, listen to me. This is honestly completely what happened was, first of all, I did take it didn't happen last night. It happened a half an hour before I walked into the studio. That was false facts right there. But I drove in and I parked on 44th and I was walking up.
Is it hitting you, Jackie?
Jackie's moving.
It's coming this way, Howard.
I don't want it near me. I'm afraid to smell it. I'm actually in fear.
I wish we could see it, like what are those little colors as it walks in
cool.
across the
I got all
room.
kinds of stains going, But anyway, I got in front of this Italian restaurant, and you know, there's like no snow on the ground, so you're not looking to slip on anything. But there was grease all over the sidewalk, and I hit that, and I just started flailing, and like my book bag went flying, and I fell like head first into a garbage can. And
a garbage can?
Yeah, there was
no one pushed you into a garbage can or beat you up?
Nobody. Who's gonna beat me up, man?
I'm
big. But yeah, so I stink, and
wow,
it's a big bummer.
All right. I don't, you know, it's not that weird a story, actually, but I don't know, it doesn't ring true.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, but I mean, yeah, everyone was saying that Alan was out all night, and, you know.
Oh,
right.
Well, wait a minute.
True.
Where is this mess on you?
Oh, it's on my leg. The worst of it's on my leg, but it's also on my coat. Yeah, it's starting to dry up, but the stains, yeah.
Does he smell real bad?
Yeah, it's icky.
It's icky.
Yeah, it's like walking past garbage.
All right.
Because some people are saying that he did this in order to get on the air.
I'll tell you, I will tell you that there are interns that come here that are really quiet, and then I find out that they've been dying to, you know, they never say a word to me that they've been dying to get on the air. I don't know if he's one of those.
Well,
that's what I hear, that he's dyed his hair all colors of the rainbow. He's done everything to get your attention.
He has had like purple hair, green hair.
And I hear you're on the internet all the time screaming about how you're an intern for the Howard Stern show.
Well, I am on the internet a lot, but you know, I go into the Howard Stern channels. You know, it's like it's a part of my life.
Right.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, how else do you get kids to come down here and work for free? You got to get.
They got to be able to parlay it into something.
Yeah, they're like super fans. Kookaburras. No, you seem pretty normal though. I mean, I never noticed you before in terms of being odd.
Yeah, well, I've always said I was the invisible intern because I mean, it took months for like people to even know my name.
Well, we know it now, Smelly.
Yeah, thank you.
All you got to do is.
That's what we'll call you.
Call you Smelly. It's bad?
It's real. I wish you could. I mean, I'm glad you don't smell
Walk
it.
over there to Howard.
No, that's all right. All right, why don't you leave before I have to catch a whiff?
You'll probably get a whiff anyway.
Yeah. And take it easy on. Why don't you go home and change your pants?
I plan to and shower too.
All right, dude. Well, you don't have to shower also, as long as you change your pants. Looking crazy. You already showered once today.
It's just odd that he should have such an incredible fall, and that's the only spot that he got it on, his lower leg.
Well, I'm suspicious like you are, but you remember the last time we got suspicious with interns.
That person started to cry.
Right.
I'll leave it alone.
Right.
Howard, if I could take this time to mention, we do have intern availabilities for this semester.
Oh, we do.
We're looking
you're
for
looking
interns.
again.
Yeah.
If you're normal and you know how to answer a phone and you can type and you're in college.
Yeah, if you can stay out of the garbage.
Want this job.
Yeah, right. If you can stay out of garbage, we want you. Yeah, we have lots of wacky interns. Richard the intern, he was out drinking again last night with Ralph.
Is that why he looked so strange today?
And Ralph says whenever Richard drinks, it's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know how normal and nice he is?
Yeah.
But when he drinks, he gets like nuts. He gets right in your face.
I gotta see him drunk one of these days.
We should just let him drink on the air because he gets right in your face and he's like, hey, he uses the F word a lot. He goes, hey, effer. But not effer, but, you know, the real word. Hey, effer, hey, effer.
Oh, God.
John says,
like real wild.
You know what John calls him?
Codger.
He says instant a-hole, just add alcohol.
Right.
So just add alcohol, he turns into a whole other guy.
That's nothing, you know. Oh, I smell the guy now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh. I want to puke. I can't take smells. I got an extra sensitive big nose and giant nostrils, so I smell it twice as bad. Figures I wouldn't have a cold. But Richard is like real weird. Like Infinity had, you know, our station here in New York had its big Christmas party.
Yeah.
And Richard drank and called Mel, the head of the company. He started going, hey, come here, you effer.
He said that to Mel.
Yeah, the president of the company.
Howard, I have a code word with Richard. If he gets out of hand in front of the company, I have to say Slim Jim, and then he can't talk anymore.
He told me that last night.
Yeah, he gets like nutty.
He gets like, I swear to God, he isn't somebody that I know.
Wow.
But he goes, when he's saying that to Mel, he goes, I can say that. He won't remember me. Well, he will now.
Yeah.
Here's what happened, Howard. Here's what happened. At the party, Mel didn't remember that Richard was an employee.
Yeah.
And it bothered, Richard. So he just started, doing that.
So now he has to distinguish
as soon as I heard him, I pulled him aside. I go, are you nuts? Have you lost your mind? But he doesn't realize it. He doesn't get it when he's drunk.
Yeah, right.
No, wait. It's not when he's drunk. It's when he's had one drink. I mean,
right.
It's just instant.
It's like that movie.
Kim Bassett.
Yeah.
That movie with Eric Roberts.
He's got that alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. And one time he drank, his whole jaw locked up. He couldn't close his mouth.
Yeah, I asked him how he got through the holidays, if there was any jaw locking or anything like that. And he said, nope, he was pretty okay.
We've had one or two bizarre incidents with him, too,
Yeah.
Sort of like where Richard nobody knew where he was for about 3 days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then he had the fake ID with my picture on it.
Yeah, that was weird. He's a weird guy. It turns out like he never told anyone he has an ID with Robin's picture on it. He's got a driver's license with Robin's picture on it.
It's this wacky old picture of Robin.
Yeah, it's his driver's license. and it's Robin's high school yearbook or something. But it'd be funny if he told everybody. He said, "Look what I have."
Yeah, but he keeps it a secret.
Yeah. I just was going through his wallet, and I found a picture of Robin, and I went, "What's this? It's this guy's license. It says Richard on it, and it's got Robin's picture." And he goes, "Yeah, the cops pulled me over, and they looked at my license and said, this wasn't me." No kidding. You're not a black woman.
He's an amazing guy.
You know, Howard. I took him out to eat with me. I took him out to eat with me.
Where is he?
He's in the back. Hey, Richard, come on in.
Probably, yeah, he always hides.
And we're with some important people, and we're all eating, and we're sitting down, and Richard has his leather jacket on. I go, Richard, take your jacket off. He goes, I don't take my jacket off in case I get thrown out. I know I have a jacket on my back.
There's a guy who's been thrown out a lot.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, we always go to these clubs, and he's like, I'm not sure if we can get in, man, because
Oh man, you look weird today.
Yeah, he looks really strange.
Where'd you get those glasses, dude?
Serial killer glasses.
Yeah, where'd you get those?
He's all befuddled. He doesn't know what
Are
to
you
do.
still high?
No, not at all.
Oh, right.
Well, how many drinks did you have last night?
I don't know, maybe about half a dozen.
Half a dozen?
Yeah.
Was he wild?
What were you drinking?
Just red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah. Did your face lock up?
No. I'm having no problems with my jaw.
Really?
Yeah.
But Richard's a lot of fun, but he just he drinks and he doesn't know when to stop. He was goofing around. He's grabbing my leg.
Yeah.
He did once, it was funny. Twice, it was funny. And then he wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is that she gets upset. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's funny.
It was funny for a few minutes, but how long could it be funny?
You like to go past the point of irritation.
Right.
No, that's his thing.
Ralph loves that one.
Yeah.
He once told us all to come see his band in Jersey. So everyone went. We all went. All the guys from E went. And the band never showed up. Neither did Richard.
He doesn't even have a band.
Hey, what band was even booked?
Really? What'd you do?
Crazy, Richard?
Yeah, we didn't make it to Jersey that day.
Wait a minute. You told everyone to go see your band, and then you just didn't show up, and you didn't call anyone and tell them.
Everybody showed up.
You called?
No, he called the house that we were all at. We were at Scott DePace's house. He called, and then he said, we might be there.
But we're in the airport.
But we're at the airport picking up the rest of the band now.
I don't know. We're having a little
But
bit
did
of
you know?
trouble.
But you were never booked there. Why would you tell everyone to come to the?
Oh, no, we were.
You were.
Yeah.
Apparently the manager didn't know that.
At what point did you get unbooked?
Yeah.
I always had a little bit of trouble getting there.
This is what he does when he's normal. Although I've never seen him out, but whenever these guys say something weird went on, and I ask Richard about it, he has a perfectly good excuse.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what? He'll start to tell lies, and you don't know whether he's telling the truth or he's lying. You don't even know how to talk.
What do you mean? What kind of lies?
I don't know. Just crazy things.
Well, you know what it is? He's just unclear. It's like you were booked to play at the club, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you were unbooked.
No, we weren't unbooked. We just had a little bit of trouble with a couple guys getting into back into town. The club had no idea. Never heard of his band before.
How does that happen?
I asked the Sam. I said, "Are you sure? What is it? Varicose vein? What was it again?
Virgin Veins.
Virgin veins. Like, are you sure? Are you sure they ain't booked here?" He goes, "I'm telling you, they ain't playing here."
And Richard, who booked you? I mean, do you have a name of a guy who booked you?
Yeah, it was a fellow named Night Bob.
Night Bob.
Yeah.
Oh, I met Night Bob last night. Oh my God, that guy was so scary.
Night Bob.
He was like lurch. He's like.
And Night Bob booked you?
Yeah.
And he didn't remember booking you.
Oh no, he did, but he got stuck out of town with the other guys in the band. It wasn't that big a deal. I make it out a lot worse than it seems.
No. Everybody just went
showed
there.
up to see you, Richard.
Not just a lot of people, but everybody from E, everybody from the radio station.
Right. I mean, he'd really gone to the trouble of inviting everyone.
Right. No. And everybody kind of threw a party for Richard because
they wanted to support him.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
Has anybody ever seen Richard play? I've always heard he's in a band.
I've heard his tape. He has one song called Kraft Macaroni and Cheese.
Where is that? Let me hear it.
I don't think we have it here.
It's
the funniest song you ever want to hear.
Is it any good? I mean,
your music here?
Is there any kind of musicianship in that thing? Or?
It's got a beat.
Yeah.
That's another I find really weird about Richard. Richard is he's so in love with his music, and he was all pissed off when these punk rockers weren't tied off that one night.
Right.
See Billy Idol.
Right.
Because they were straightening out their act, and Richard's like, no, that's the way it should be. They should be drunk and having
right. If they're going to be punk rockers, they should be tying off.
They should be like Richard.
Right.
He was angry about it.
You know who Richard's idol is? Sid Vicious and Johnny Rotten, and I actually got
because they like kill themselves.
They were at the edge.
Right. I sent him to a Johnny Rotten party once, and he actually met him. He was very excited.
Right.
Well, Howard, I once asked him if he wanted me to try to get him a job at a record company.
Yeah.
He says, no, I don't want to be one of them.
Right. You don't want to sell out.
No, one of the people who makes money.
If a band makes money, yeah, they're a sellout.
Is that right?
No. What's your rap on the Ramones? Like on Joey Ramone?
Yeah, what about Joey?
No, they're a good band.
Come on, be honest.
What do you really say,
Do you rap?
Come on, be honest.
No.
Get him a drink, Howard.
Get him something to drink. Get anything to drink.
The Ramones are a good band, but they're upset now because nobody's paying attention to them, and other bands like Offspring and Green Day are selling more albums than them. But I mean, they haven't made a good record since Rocket to Rush. I mean, they deserve it,
Right. All right.
It's been a while since they made a good record, and
So they suck.
So who's going to support them?
So they're kind of saying they suck, right?
No, I love the Ramones. I'm not saying that at all. I just didn't whine about it.
All right, take it easy.
I am taking it easy.
All right.
He really likes to get on Ganji's nerves. They go out and he constantly wants to kick Ganji's ass.
Really? You hate Ganji?
Yeah, who doesn't? I like Ganji. Yeah. He
Nothing
came
weird
over
about that.
He came over to the apartment once and he just started right in. He goes, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. By like 15 minutes later, Ganji just swatted him.
I think Richard's like a really good employee and really does his job well. So that's all I care about. But
yeah, that's what I hear. That he works really well.
I'm gonna go in and talk to Tom about getting you some money.
You don't make any money at this?
He's like living on John's couch. I mean, he's really...
I don't know. Richard evidently asked for a raise, and Tom told him no way.
No, you know what?
They should give you a little extra money. He works. He does a really good job.
And he's here every day. I mean, drunk or sober, he's here every day.
And he does keep a good log and everything. And I know what Tom's feeling is. Tom's feeling is that, like, hey, you get a million guys to do that job, but you really can't.
No,
you don't want to trust him.
Who's going to come in every day and who knows how to do it.
Yeah, who's got half a brain in his head.
Well, at least I have half a brain.
Yeah.
I just do the best job I can.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? I was going to talk to you about it. We should give him another $1 or something.
I really like Richard.
Yeah. You hate Richard.
No, I like Richard. Richard knows that.
No, you don't like Richard. Right, Richard? Tom doesn't like you, right? Tell the truth.
Be honest, Richard. Come on.
No, I think Tom likes me, but he just knows he doesn't have to pay me that well.
Right.
No, well, I know, but Tom, in Tom's defense,
Tom is a weird guy. Our general manager, Tom, is the weirdest intern.
Yeah.
Right. He's the highest paid intern.
Thank you.
He hasn't spoken to Gump since Gump used that machine to pleasure himself with.
Really?
Yeah. That's Tom won't, which is totally ridiculous. Tom shouldn't be talking to me. Tom thinks that Gump stepped over the line.
Yep.
Like I said to Gump, you're lucky. I would pay to have Tom not talk to me. I'm going to go use the machine today. I'm going to use it in front of the whole
You've
staff.
been trying to get out of talking to Tom for years.
Tom, if you're going to be mad at someone, be mad at me. Why would you be mad at Gump?
Are we back to Richard?
No, I'm talking about Gump. You won't talk to Gump because he used the pleasuring machine?
No.
Why?
Because I think he stepped over the line.
What line? I told him to do it.
No, you didn't tell him. You asked him.
And he did.
He volunteered.
He's a good soldier.
No, he volunteered for the work.
What is wrong with what he did?
My opinion.
He went into a private room.
I'm allowed my opinion. He went to a private room at my radio station. And
at his radio station.
He didn't complete.
He didn't complete anything. He just tried something.
You asked me. You asked
what?
me. That's my opinion. I came in here.
What?
I'll debate that, too. I came in here to talk about Richard.
All right. Well, what about Gump? When are you going to talk to him?
Talk to him.
Tom's really sweating. I don't know if he can.
Tom is weird.
Yeah,
you are weird. What do you mean you're not talking? Don't talk to me. Why? Well, please give me that gift.
No, I have to talk.
Because Gump doesn't care that Tom isn't talking to him. And I said to Gump,
Tom doesn't care.
Right. I said to Gump, I heard Tom's not talking to him. He goes, oh yeah, that's right. So I said, how did you get to be so lucky? I said, really, how did you do that? What did you do? He says, because I used the machine on the air the other day to pleasure myself.
Oh.
I said, you're kidding. I told you to do that.
No, you didn't tell him.
I did too. I said, Gump, go do it.
You asked for a volunteer.
And Gump did. You know, if you're gonna bum out people who help me, who are cooperative, how can I do a show? Would you stop getting into personality conflicts with people?
It's not a personality conflict.
Now you make people feel uncomfortable about doing stuff. Well, if I do it, Tom won't like me. Stop having opinions.
I'm sorry.
Really, Tom comes up with opinions.
I just don't understand what was so wrong with it.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
I know.
What is wrong with it? You are so Christian, it's like sickening.
People are pleasuring themselves at home, and you talk to them every day.
Tom pleasures himself at home. But that's okay. That's not stepping over the line. I do it in my house.
It's not a machine.
Tom,
Allow me my idiosyncrasy.
Hey, Gump, come on in here. You got to see this. This is funny. Tom won't talk to him.
He won't look at him probably either.
Stepped over the line. But Gump doesn't care.
Can we go back to Richard?
No.
That's where I
Well, we'll come back to Gump. 1 second. This is better.
Something unclear here. Gump. Me.
Yeah.
Gump did not volunteer. You volunteered Gump.
Of course.
He was chosen for the duty.
Right, because Gump's a soldier. I know.
He didn't hear about it and come running and say, "Oh, I want to do that."
And Gump's not an uptight guy.
He's a good guy.
Hey, Gump.
He takes a good order.
You don't? Did you ever expect that Tom wouldn't be talking to you after that?
No.
Do you care?
Not particularly.
No.
It's Tom. No problem. But as far as, like, overstepping the line, where is the line around here?
I know. What is the line? That's what I'm asking.
And as far as doing something in a private room in...
You don't even know if he did it.
Radio station.
Yeah, who even knows if he did? You know what it reminds me of? I'll tell you what it reminds me of. When I was at NBC, it was the first time I had naked women on the show. And there was this censor there. They assigned a censor to me. This guy named... I won't even give his name. He was a lawyer. And he... was like one of these guys, Mr. Community, Mr. Moral, and at least Tom is moral. This guy, he was having an affair and everything. It was great. So...
Yeah, he knew what was immoral. He was doing it all.
So, although I don't know if he was having an affair. That was just a rumor. I don't know if that was true. Do you know that for a fact? You don't know that for a fact.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, you don't? Oh, all right. I could be making this all up.
They were all having affairs, weren't they?
I know. So anyway, so I had this naked girl on the air, and she completely disrobes. And no one had ever done that before. So he came running down. The guy never came running down to see what was going on. He goes, I have to walk in and see if there's a naked girl in there. I said, well, why? It's the radio. You're listening to the radio.
Yeah, what you're
and that I agree.
Right. So this guy freaked out. He wasn't talking to anyone because he couldn't get any sort of bang on the door. He tried to get Gary to let him in. Gary wouldn't let him in.
Remember the fight at the door?
We had a fist fight at the door. It was unbelievable. You had to see what was going on. And I didn't care. I said, fire me. You're not coming in here. And I said, you're not coming in here because I'm doing a show, and I don't want you in here. You're going to bum everyone out. I got something going on. You're going to bum this girl out. You're going to bum me out. You're going to bum Robin out. You're going to bum everyone out. And I stuck to my, ground, and it was smart because it would have bummed the whole show out.
What was he going to do once he got through that door anyway?
Nothing.
Stop everything.
Now, here I arrange...
even close.
But wait a second. Here I arrange a bit. I say to Gump, all right, maybe Gump's stupid or something, but maybe he's Forrest Gump. And I say to him, hey, Forrest, go in the other room and use this machine. I'm the one who's bad, not him.
Somebody doesn't have the right to say no.
I'm begging you not to talk to me.
Say no.
You should not be talking to me, and you should talk to Gump.
For the record, though, I did not volunteer. I was not raising my hand running in the room. I was called in, and everything happened while I was here.
Right.
Now, whatever...
No at first.
Exactly, but whatever happened
in fact, he said
room
no right up until the time he was
between
in
myself
the
and whatever saying no has seen it.
How do you know what he did in the room? Maybe he never even used it.
Exactly.
You don't know what went on.
I went in and said I saw something, Tom.
But I told Robin to say that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
Right.
You don't know what went on.
Right.
So how could you take it out on poor Gump?
You're right.
Talk to him.
And you're going to be walking around. Everyone's going to be like, oh, Tom's
not talking to Gump.
Yeah.
Now, as far as a business relationship, I know Tom. I hope there isn't any animosity between us. On a personal level, I'm sure if he
I deal
decides
fine
not
with
to
everybody
speak,
at E.
Right.
Right. And on a personal level, it's like if we don't socialize as we used to, that's okay too.
Did you used to socialize?
Socialize?
No kidding. Well, we'd talk a little bit, but nothing extensive.
Golf.
No, you guys would talk in the halls, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So you're not going to discuss sports with him anymore?
Right. So what happens? Like when you walk by Tom in the hall? Does he even look at you?
No.
He won't even say hello?
Just kind of passive.
I've never done that with another human being.
That's
I don't know.
amazing.
That is amazing.
It's like somebody who gets mad and punches the wall. He's got to be mad at somebody. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute.
Right.
This is hysterical now. Tom,
yes,
do you
Robin.
think that's adult?
I don't decided not to evaluate that.
You're walking around not speaking to somebody.
Yeah,
You're
you're bumming everyone out.
You're bumming
You're bumming out Gump. Is it weird? Like, what happened? How many times have you passed him in the hall since
It
we
was
started
weird in
having?
the beginning. Once before you kind of understood how it was going.
Right.
And then once you kind of get used to it, it's like, oh, okay, this is how it is. So you kind of accept.
When will it be over?
Like, do you look the other way when Tom doesn't talk to you?
Over, Johnny.
No.
You keep going straight by. Do you say hi to him?
At first, yeah, but then it was kind of pointless.
Oh, and then what would he do? Would he turn his head?
No, not really.
What's the move? Like, let me be Gump, all right? I'm walking down the hall, and I go,
And he says hello.
no, I just want to know what you do. And then I go, hey, Tom.
I close my eyes and I walk into.
Do you really? No, what do you do? I go, hey, Tom.
I nod my head.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah.
Does he
But
nod?
you're not speaking.
I didn't see you nod, but then again, I wasn't even looking.
Right. Oh, so you are nodding, you're just not talking.
Right.
Oh, well, that's different. I didn't realize you were nodding.
Tom, you're amazing.
Anyway, back to Richard.
That is amazing.
That's got to be uncomfortable. Oh, my goodness.
That's Richard's complaint. Like, Tom's done that to Richard a couple times when Richard's come in, like...
Wait a
we
minute.
were out doing
No, that's different. Richard's an employee.
You don't know what has gone on with Richard.
Right? Yeah, Ralph, why don't you shut up? Don't get Rich in trouble. He's making little enough money
he
as
won't
it
be
is.
speaking to you, Ralph.
When somebody doesn't show up when they're supposed to be here,
No, that's
I got a problem
legitimate.
with it.
No, that I have a problem with, too.
Right.
Do you stop talking
And
to
has that
them?
happened? Yes.
Yes. No,
You stop
no
talking
problem.
to them?
No.
Oh.
No. Gump stepped over the line because he used the pleasure. What's that machine called again?
The personal comfort machine.
Yeah, because Gump used a personal comfort machine. That's bad. That's worse than not showing up for work.
Yeah, you shouldn't show up if you're going to do that.
Hey, he's a single guy. He used the personal comfort machine. He didn't go all the way to
He
fruition.
didn't rape someone.
Yeah. Tom, I don't talk to guys who rape someone. The guy who uses a personal comfort machine, I might be a little annoyed with, but I don't know if I would go as far as not to talk to him. You might want to reevaluate that, but that's totally your
Bill's
decision.
a perfectly nice guy.
Would you guys be willing to say hello to each other in the hall? Can we get it back to that? Or, Tom, do you want to continue with this policy?
Very, very mature adult policy you have.
Tom, seriously, what's going to happen from now on? You still won't talk to Gump?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure eventually we'll talk. I mean, I'll get over it, I guess.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Not over it yet.
He used the personal comfort machine. Why can't I remember that?
What's the proper amount of time? Is it like a week or is it a month? Did you look this up in the rule book or something?
Yeah, I want to know in what management seminar they told him about the silent treatment.
I think he's out of the seminar now. This is off the book.
I'm on a field trip.
I don't think there's ever been a seminar where the teacher got up and said, look, if somebody uses a personal comfort machine, I don't want you talking to them.
You tell me what seminar I can go to help me deal with this stuff.
There must be a management tenet this comes under, and I don't think there's anywhere in the management book they say you start the silent treatment.
This is like high school when you break up with your girlfriend and you can't even talk to her.
It's very juvenile. And I've always thought of Tom, if nothing else, as a mature person.
Thank you. Allow me my idiosyncrasy.
But, Tom, the reason he did it at your radio station is because we work at this radio station. You know, he had nowhere else to go.
I understand.
You're saying there's no logic to this.
Right. Is there a room that we can call neutral where guys can use the personal comfort machine?
It's not your room.
No.
Because I know as soon as I get canisters, I'm planning on using it myself here at the radio station.
This is for everyone here.
I even got a canister for you.
Thanks.
So you can use the personal comfort machine.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Maybe that's when he'll start
they're here
talking
already,
to
right?
again.
What, they are?
They got here the next day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I saw them in the office.
Oh, great.
I'm so excited.
Hey,
I think
Howard.
everybody should try it. Tom won't talk to anybody.
You
Yeah.
want Tom to stop talking to you?
I'm going to use it today as soon as the show's over. Wow.
Is it okay if he does it after the show is over? Do you talk to
Not
him
here.
then?
He can take it home with him. Do whatever he
What?
wants.
I can't take that home. My wife will catch
You
me.
know what guys are doing in the men's room now?
Yeah.
I've caught guys in the men's room.
Really? Human stuff to themselves?
I think I remember a certain Christmas party I walked in on somebody.
Oh, but that was a listener. That's
that's
different.
okay, because that was part of the show.
And plus,
Once again, Howard had told him to do that.
Yeah, that was show business. That's different.
And I think we know where that got us started.
So, as of now, as of today, you are still not talking to Gump. I just want to get this straight.
I mean, I have nothing to talk to him about.
Right. I mean, you won't even say hello. You won't even
What did you have to
exchange.
talk to him about before?
Right.
And it seemed like there was stuff.
You won't even exchange pleasantries, right?
Say hello to him, Tom.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to jump in on the other side?
What is it, Baba
Come on,
Booey?
Gary, go ahead.
I don't want to get into this. I have to get back to Richard. I just got an incredible piece of tape. We're going
What
to
is
play
it?
in a minute. You know, Doug from our E-Show, I guess everybody calls him, and he never erases his answering machine messages.
Yeah.
I guess Richard was out loaded at a club because you can hear the music playing in the background, and here's a message he left Doug.
Oh, good, because I never heard Richard drunk.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
As weird as Richard is, he does do a really good job.
As weird as Richard is, he's not as weird as Tom.
Right.
I will tell you, and I agree.
Yes, he is good. I was going to come talk to you in private about it. Maybe we should give him
It's just a reliability factor.
How many times did he do that?
It's been more than once.
3 times?
I didn't know that, Richard.
He's got one shot left.
What happened?
Richard,
what happened?
Speak your piece. Like
nothing happened.
No, what happened? You
had a little bit of trouble once and didn't make it in, and you know.
And you didn't call anyone?
No.
Why would you? You're so reliable. Why would you do that?
Just because I overslept. Of course I would have called if I would have known it was going to happen.
Oh, you overslept for 3 days?
No.
There's an important. Overslept on a best of day.
The most recent incident he overslept, and that was a little bit of trouble. But I think there was a different incident before that was a little bit stranger, that was not quite as easily explained, and I think that's the one time I was a problem.
Oh.
And
I'm not sure I remember what that one was about.
John seemed to indicate there's 3 times you haven't shown up.
See, what happened was, Richard claims that the first 2 times was when you were an intern. Right, Richard?
Yeah.
And now he's an employee, and he said this is only the first time.
Yeah. He overslept.
Well, and
I got to be honest.
Yeah.
It was kind of my fault because I told him to sleep in one of my roommate's rooms because he was sleeping over, and the alarm clock didn't. He didn't know how to set it properly.
But Dave, it's not exactly. Even I can figure that out.
Well, it wasn't his alarm clock.
One of the hotels 2 nights ago wasn't mine either, but I figured it out.
Jackie hasn't gotten up in 10 times for the alarm clock problem.
It is true for the purposes of the job that Richard's doing right now. That Tom is his boss for. There's been one incident, and it was oversleeping. But
he's so good. He even comes in on holidays.
And that's every holiday.
It's more than one, though. He doesn't even get a day off.
It is more than one, Tom?
He works Thanksgiving.
Are you going to cry, Richard?
No. I never really like him. I like Richard a lot, absolutely.
Yeah.
He may not know that, but I do.
Look, Gump right out of the room.
Richard didn't use that machine.
Let me hear what you sound like drunk, all right? That's what I'm into hearing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Doug. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. It's good to see you because it's always good to be seen.
All right. At least you're a happy drunk.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love you. You know what he did last night?
What did he do?
Last night, he and Ralph took Peggy on a club crawl.
Right.
No.
Which was great.
I heard Peggy looked good. What was she wearing?
Oh, my God. She looked great.
Yeah?
She looked really hot.
What was she wearing?
She had like a silk blouse on.
Silk white blouse, button really low. She looked incredible. Real pearls around her neck. I couldn't believe it. She looked like better than Joan Jett.
Really?
And she had her hair all spiky. And
really?
Yeah.
I would have nailed her a couple of times, I think, if I was single.
A couple of times.
Robin Radzinski came out with us, too, and she looked hot, too. She had a little mini skirt on.
I know. When you told me that, I ran back to go look at her, but she'd already changed it to pants.
Maybe she has it with her. She can change back.
Robin, can you change back into your mini skirt?
How late did you guys stay out?
They haven't been to bed.
I just came here. I don't know. I think Robin may have slept for half an hour.
Yeah, wow.
Peggy, I don't know what happened to her.
Oh. One thing about...
Did you guys get anything off them?
Yeah, Peggy.
You got stuff off that Peggy?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No.
Peggy would never give you anything.
We got a room.
You
barely gave me the time.
You got a room here.
Peggy's real, she's not too frisky.
No, but I think she used to be.
Really?
She used to be, wild and crazy.
Really? You never know.
I think she mellowed out.
Do you know anything, Robin?
I can't talk.
Okay.
But
obviously Robin knows something.
I don't think it would take much to push her back over that.
Really? I'd like to get a little of that action.
The one thing about Richard, he's an incredible ladies' man. The guy's like the luckiest guy I know.
Well, he's a good-looking guy.
He gets women?
All the time.
We never hear about that.
He's a quiet type, but he's a good-looking guy. You know, he take off that stupid hat, he looks decent.
I only hear about his jaw locking and stuff like that. I never hear about women.
Yeah.
Can we tell him about the last one or no?
I'm just a guy with good intentions.
What happened?
Can we tell him about the last one?
Yeah. What is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. It's too late now.
Come on.
We'll give you a raise.
What happened?
No. All we know is that, everyone came home and Richard was sprawled on the living room floor with her. And he had to bring her to the bathroom and scrub gum off her face with the toothbrush.
Where'd you find her?
He picked her up in 15 seconds at a bar.
Really? Found her at a bar, and she was naked on the floor?
Yeah.
You found
her?
Model.
She's a model.
And you found her naked on the floor with him?
No, Stein walked home and watched him, sat in the
back there.
And he watched you make love to her?
Yeah, he came out and he sat on the couch. He's like, I'll smile.
And you didn't throw him out?
Man.
Well, I went into the bathroom first, but then, I said, well, we might as well give him a free show.
Oh, man.
He got into it.
Almost. So he watched you, and then she had gum all over her face?
Where'd the gum come
from? Her mouth.
Oh, he's having all that fun. You know what? I'm glad you make a little bit of money.
Yeah, really.
You don't deserve to have a lot of money. Yeah.
You should be having more fun.
Yeah. Better to keep money out of your hair.
So you sleeping on John's floor or something?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
But almost every time that we go to schools, he goes home with one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. I had no idea. You made little money, I didn't know what you made, so I heard. So I went and I was going to go to Tom, but I don't want to go to Tom, and get rejected.
It doesn't do you any good.
And his other big thing is we run best of on Memorial Day, 4th of July,
You don't
Labor
get any
Day, and
extra
Thanksgiving.
money?
And, his family was in Buffalo. He hasn't been home for Thanksgiving in like 2 years.
No. The point is that nobody told me I had to work on Thanksgiving.
Oh, he doesn't get vacation.
I don't get any vacation. But
someone's got to keep the log.
No,
it's very important.
Yeah, it's important work. And plus, it keeps you from drinking.
No. You'd be dead if it wasn't for us.
Yeah. It's better you here Thanksgiving than go home and get drunk in front of your parents.
Yeah, you might never come back if you go to your parents.
Yeah.
You might miss another day, and Tom will get very angry.
No, I make it back.
He was getting wound up for a pitch there, and he kind of backed off.
Yeah, when you had Tom right here, you could have asked him for a raise, and you didn't. You should have.
I don't know.
And then you couldn't even defend yourself when you were missing those couple of days.
It was an honest mistake.
Yeah.
An honest mistake.
I spoke to Tom explained to me that, that's it.
Right. Kids at McDonald's make more money than Richard.
I know. The day that Tom had the big talk with me and said, one more time, if you're even late, that's it. I walked by a certain establishment and had a big sign in the window that offered more money than I make. I know, to start.
To start.
That's their starting salary.
I feel bad. And I was worried about losing my job.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but, you get that nifty uniform with them, too.
Yeah. You also get you don't have to dress for work. All right, listen. All right, so let's review. Here's what's going on at the station for those of you who are real fans of the show.
Richard, you're something.
Richard wants more money, and I think he should get it, but
Tom has a thing.
That's Tom's thing, but we'll see. And Richard, when he gets drunk, acts like a totally different person. Would you mind getting drunk on the air once?
Yeah.
Would you drink on the air?
I wouldn't mind doing that.
But Mr. Hyde.
It is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I don't even know him.
I've only seen Dr. Jekyll. I've yet to see Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
I'm dying to.
It's scary. It gets real scary.
Does it?
I had to pull him away at like the Christmas party. Say, listen, from Slim Jim, calm down.
Did you hear? You were even calling the president of the company an effer. A couple of times.
No, once. One time.
One time. What, are you crazy?
No, but see, because you're taking it the wrong way. Because all of a sudden some guy comes up behind me and throws like a big pile of glitter into a glass of wine. I said, hey, effer, that's my second glass of wine. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know it would be that guy. And he gave me the high five. I mean, he wasn't really that upset about it. Everybody overreacted. I mean, he didn't mind, I don't think.
I guess it was the 12th time.
You ever read those articles in like Cosmopolitan magazine that say, never drink at an office party because you might regret what you do?
Don't lose it. But every one of these guys has done that at the Christmas party one year.
But there's people dropping their pants at the Christmas party. I had a half a glass of wine. I mean, I wasn't that out of line.
You know what it is? I think what happens is John really tries to protect Richard, and I think overreacts sometimes. John hustled Richard out of there.
I think he's smart.
It wasn't only one time.
I think John's a good friend.
It wasn't only one time. It was enough times that the organization straighten up and realize.
I'm sure John wanted to stay at the party. He didn't want to drag Richard out of there.
I know. It's not overprotection, believe me.
Yeah, well, Ralph would let the guy sing.
John is not that
in a heartbeat.
Yeah, the last time Ralph got drunk with Richard, Ralph stole his wallet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Richard gave it to me to hold.
If Ralph would have seen it, he would have said, cool, go ahead, go it again, man. Call him an effer again.
Call him an effer again. Drink more.
Yes, man, go. Have another.
And then the other thing going on, Tom, our general manager, isn't talking to Gump from the E show.
That's the most amazing.
Because E's Gump used the personal comfort machine. Big deal.
After you told him.
After I told him to.
But he's not going to get mad at you.
No.
This is always what it's like around here.
Wow.
Tom can't get mad at you.
Right, so he find someone to get mad at. Better. I'm dying for Tom to stop talking to me. I can't tell you.
You're never going to get that. He'll always turn it on someone else.
I can't get it.
That's your nightmare.
I tell the guy to use the personal comfort machine, and I can't get Tom to stop speaking to me. And yet Gump gets lucky, and now he is Tom-free. Gump's cool, though, because when I ask him about it, he goes, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Yeah, it's like...
doesn't even faze him.
No. I love it. Anyway, that's all that's going on behind the scenes. I just wanted to get that out. Get that out.
And Peggy looks really hot.
And Peggy and Robin Radzinski looked hot last night.
Really?
Look at that. Peggy must have really made an impression.
Wow.
Yeah. You wanted to go smear gum on her face, huh?
Did you want to sleep with her? Did you want to sleep with her?
I would have woke up with a smile if she had gum smeared on her face.
Really? Gum smeared on her face. And this girl that had gum and was naked in your apartment, she was a model?
Hot.
Really hot?
Blonde, blue-eyed. I mean... As dumb as a wall, but hot.
Are you still seeing her, or you're not seeing her anymore?
No, I've spoken to her a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
You got a lot of ladies, huh?
I just like to make friends.
Yeah. And you'll never get married, right?
I'm not punching any clocks.
This is another guy who knows exactly what he's doing.
He's less marriage material than me.
This is a guy who knows exactly what he's doing.
And then he's
well thought out.
Have you given up that lay minister thing?
Are you still a minister?
Actually, because the girl with the gum in her mouth, I did make it in on Sunday.
Oh,
and I know.
You got fired from that job?
No, I didn't get fired.
He's a Eucharist minister. How many people want to be that?
They're going to do a drive for his head. Richard's got a cyst. Show him a cyst growing on his head.
Yeah.
It's going to cost him like $4,000 for hospital bills.
So they're going to help me out.
Let me see. Who's helping you out?
The church.
The church is going to do a drive for him.
Let me see. Let me see your bump.
Well, that's where we're at. No, it's just like a little bump on my forehead.
You're falling apart, man.
I can't help it if I have a cyst.
He can't help it.
It's not that bad. It looks kind of cute.
I never knew that was a cyst. I thought that was your stupid head.
Just say it's a pimple.
Wow, look at that thing.
Wait a minute. I just got a good look at it.
It's like a third eye.
Why do you think I wear a hat all the time? I know.
When are you going to get that done?
Well, as soon as we raise some money.
You're like Reanimator, dude.
It gets like bigger and smaller. Like Richard wasn't worried about it, and then when his jaw locked up, they said you better.
It hurts sometimes. They gave me like anti-seizure medication because I thought they might have something to do.
Howard, he's at work and he starts twitching. I told him he doesn't get a second opinion. I'm going to fire him because he doesn't want to go to the hospital.
And I got a second opinion. I'm going to have it taken care of.
Yeah. All right.
Give me a break.
All right. Everybody take it easy on Richard.
I think we're just scraping the tip of the iceberg here.
Richard, you're a pisser, man. You're the best.
Not too bad yourself, Howard.
I always knew there was an undercurrent.
All right, man. All right, so that's what's going on. Richard's got like a third eyeball growing out of his head. That's good. It'll slow you down with the chicks.
I thought my berry was bad.
Yeah, you got no problem.
At least it doesn't give you headaches.
I think your drinking gives you headaches.
No, he never blames drinking for anything.
No. Well, then you have to stop. All right, I got to take a break. Richard, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Gump, congratulations to you. And Tom Triasano, congratulations to you.
What a segment you guys produced.
Yeah, that was great. That was thoroughly entertaining.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Office Politics.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle. It's The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, rock me. We got to pick the... Let me figure this out here. We got tons of stuff today to do on the show, so we got to keep the show moving today, Robin.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this. What some correspondents, that do a show on a daily basis, occasionally they go off on assignment and they take a couple of days off.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could go off on assignment.
For a couple of days?
For Tuesday. I think I could do it by Tuesday. Yeah.
What is your assignment?
To go out with Dennis Rodman.
No.
Oh,
absolutely
stop
not.
it.
We'll talk about that on the air in a minute.
Come on.
Let me get to that in a minute.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The whole reason is that Dennis also, not only did he want to take me to dinner, but he wanted to show me, some of the funkier nightlife of New York.
All right, good. I'll go on assignment, and you can do the show yourself.
Howard will be offshore. He's off on assignment with Amy Lim.
Right. I got plenty of assignments I can do.
Oh, stop it.
Well, we'll talk about that in a minute because, and I got to pick the LA winners, and we got about 50,000 things to talk about. Make that one of them. But, I was on the air the other day. You asked me who were the greatest talk show guests of all time.
Yeah.
And I said that the greatest talk show guests of all time are not necessarily big names.
Mm-hmm.
To me, when I was a kid growing up, the greatest talk show guest that I used to watch on Merv Griffin all the time was Monty Rock III.
Mm-hmm.
I said the guy was always funny.
He was good. I didn't know what he did.
Yeah, he's just an interesting guy who doesn't mind talking.
I wondered why he was on a show that had mostly celebrity interviews.
Yeah.
Because he was not really a celebrity, but he was always interesting to watch.
So I said to Gary, go find Monty Rock III. We'll get an update. You should see the guy's outrageous. He even dresses outrageous.
I even wonder how he aged, because he used to come out in those flamboyant outfits, and he was a young dude at that time.
Yeah, he was gay, and he dressed like a woman, and it was good.
Yeah, he was always making his clothes out of strange things like draperies and carpeting.
It was interesting. So anyway, Monty Rock III's out there. I thought we'd say hello to him, find out where the hell he's been.
Yeah, I'd like to. What is he in? What is he wearing?
He's wearing Jackie's pants. He fell into a garbage truck the other night. Hey, Monty Rock. There he goes. There he is.
I hear that voice.
Yeah, look at that, man. That's you, huh? Monty Rock III.
Still a hairdresser.
How you doing?
I knew he wouldn't be subdued.
One, the talk about you saying about me, I live in Florida, and Joe Hunter called me up because I've been...
Who is Joe Hunter?
Joe Hunter was... I used to be a male model for a minute.
Right.
At Ford Agency, and we've been trying to make this... I have a radio show that nobody wants to get on.
Right.
So...
you have a radio show that nobody hears?
Yeah, it's a radio show because I can't get guests.
Right.
So we've been trying to get guests, and most of the guests I get, I talk too much, so they can't... I had psychics, movie stars, has-beens like myself, and they come on the show, and they all want... How come you got a radio show?
Right. They don't know why.
And you can't get sponsors, you know.
Right.
But talking about Robin, Carson, I was on Carson. He found me. Johnny Carson found me.
See, I never knew this. You see, when I was a kid,
didn't know that.
I used to watch you on Merv Griffin all the time.
Uncle Murphy.
Uncle Murphy.
Uncle Murphy.
And I used to watch that all the time as a kid. And to me, talk shows like were the greatest television.
They were.
And they were only great when guys like you came on, because you would come on there and you were like one of the few individuals that would actually say something.
And none of that, you never knew
They
what
never
was
knew what I was going to say because I had no career. I was a hairdresser.
Right.
And I was like, first Johnny found me. I was
now back up a second.
Yeah.
You were a young hairdresser.
In New York. I just
really good-looking guy.
Yeah, society women and everybody rich came to me because I gave a good haircut.
Right, okay.
So women came to me who were famous, and I used to like hate them because they came and pay $100, $75, and you didn't tip me, I hit you. So everybody
Right.
got around New York City kept saying, what does that guy do? So I became a singer at 24 years old. Fabergé was building me a building, and I went to Paris.
So you were sort of everything.
Yeah. So I was Puerto Rican, and I was Crespi. My name was Monty Crespi. I was Italian for a minute.
Right.
So what happened, I went to Paris, came back to America, and Johnny saw me one night.
Oh, wait, let me back up a second.
Yeah.
So Johnny Carson sees you as
First
a
time.
singer. I mean,
As a singer.
Himself, he comes to the club.
He said I sound like Chet Baker with a vibrator. So I couldn't sing good.
Yeah.
But everybody came to see this strange. I had long hair and draped suits.
Right.
And nothing.
You weren't afraid. But back then, like gay men, you're like not bi or anything.
Yeah,
You're gay.
I was the first gay guy that hated matching lamps. Anyway, so it was the first.
But you were one of the few gay guys willing to be out of the closet.
The TV shows, Howard, didn't let you say you were gay because of
Right.
sponsorship. So
Right.
those days, I had a wife and 2 kids.
Did you?
Every week I would
That was
change
the
their
most
names. Every week I would
unbelievable
change their
thing.
names like, but yeah, I said, how's your wife? I said, which one? Anyway, so
Yeah.
because you couldn't be gay then.
Right.
I talk like this. Anyway,
Because
so
even Liberace used to go on and say he hadn't found the right girl
he
yet.
stole my act.
Really?
Yeah, Seymour, this is true. I've been around 35 years, so when I first began my career, I never was calculated. I couldn't sing good.
Right.
I didn't have an act, but
You just want to be famous.
Yeah, I want to be famous and I want to be rich, but I couldn't be either because I was excessive in my houses and buying my mother houses. I have 7 brothers. I had a problem with my life because my whole life has been one that I like to have fun and I want to be rich and I want to be chic. I didn't know what I wanted to be, but I even got married to a woman once because I wanted to give a party. So I got married to a woman.
Right.
I got married to this woman who beat me up.
Really?
I married to somebody who...
You were not a good fighter.
No, she'd wear my clothes. She was a really strange woman. So I married this woman in Paris, and this is funny.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So Avedon photographed me, and that's how it began. People began to photograph me. I bought a beach house.
Well, you were a very good-looking man. You were
But
like
I was a
model.
man that wasn't a man. I was a man that I didn't like being gay because how can you go to a gay bar? I was like 18, 19. So at the time, the gays didn't like me because I was like their mother. I was
Right.
like the first gay guy to wear long hair and jewelry. And
Because you were flamboyant, and they were all trying to play it safe so that they wouldn't get picked on.
Because their mother never chose. My mother used to make my clothes because I used to give her like $200, and, you know.
So she liked you were gay and that you wore outrageous clothes because you made money out of it.
Yeah, and my mother used to be, I tell you, my mother used to watch the Carson show, and 10 years later I found out she never turned the sound on.
You didn't need to with you.
Yeah, my mother said to me that she liked the way I sang, because I think I was never a good singer.
So you were singing, and Johnny Carson comes into the club because he hears about you.
With a guy called Scott Munich, a show was called, a topless show, and I was
Right.
like a tough, I used to be a chain smoker. I said, hey, Mr. Carson, am I too much for TV?
Yeah.
And they said, book him. So he came backstage, and
Now, this was unusual because you had never done television. You were really not famous.
No, first time on Carson. But I had my hand.
Yeah, Johnny just went up in my book a little bit.
Well, let me tell you what he did. We came backstage, and I was like a tough. And in those days, I was doing a drug, I think.
What drug were you doing?
I was going to Knox Jacobson. I was taking, because I married my wife, I was taking male hormone shots because I thought I could be a man.
Right. You thought that maybe
You thought you were low on male hormones?
Yeah,
you thought that maybe male homosexuality was caused by not having enough male hormones.
Yeah, so I went to this doctor who got me so high and altered my thinking. Anyway, so
Yes.
the doctor
Yeah.
gave me these shots.
Yeah.
And I walk around, I walk around like, like a space cadet. And when he came to the show that day, I took too much shots that day. So Johnny came backstage, and I had my hand in a bun, and I'm talking, hey, man, what's Johnny...
And Johnny didn't want you on to sing. He wanted you just to talk about your life.
He got me the first time. Bruce Cooper came to me and said, they picked trying to get me, they picked I Got a Woman.
Right.
Because I look like a woman.
And you came out and sang I Got a Woman.
Yeah, so I had to call home. I had a 12-piece black band, and I came out, oh, God, a woman. My head came down. And America freaked. The people were freaking.
Yeah, people who are like growing up now would not imagine how weird Monty Rock III was.
Whenever it was like a breath of fresh air when he swept.
Well, yeah, it was just like, that's why he was the greatest talk show guest, because he would come on and you never saw anything like this.
But I'd never been on TV, so Johnny, I never had combed my hair, so I had this long kinky hair, so I'm combing my hair, and I put my pancake on, on camera, and I didn't know I was on television. I used to do it every day, so I put my pancake on, and Carson's doing his takes on me, and I was a chain smoker. I said, I can't call you John. It has a bad connotation.
So you went on and you were an instant hit.
Instant hit.
And then Merv started having you on?
Then what happened, Joey Bishop, and the second time, 3 weeks later, Joey Bishop and a guy called Phil Foster tried to destroy me on the air, saying, when you have show business people, how can you have this person on the air?
Right, because you're not an actor.
They picked it at NBC.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of you?
Because of me. Agencies didn't want to handle me because they didn't know how to book me. So I had a beauty shop. I was charging $100 just to look at me. I gave you a haircut.
Right.
And people came in. So what happened is then Carson, what they call controversy, right?
Right.
So I didn't know about a press agent, and I had no act.
Right.
So I opened another beauty shop.
It's like Jackie, he has no act.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait. So now I go, so now I want to make money.
No, but you know what it is? Monty Rock III is a personality. There is no act. It's not like you could hire him to go do stand-up comedy or have, there's only certain ways you can go.
That's why when he would sing, I would say to myself, what a goofball.
But I'm telling you, my singing ain't bad. The problem with my singing is I have no meter.
Yeah. You can sing. You see, I think that's my problem, too.
Yeah. So the meter, most performers have a meter. You have a meter. So I don't have a meter. So now the Carson show decides that they're going to put me on the Griffin. I go to Griffin, who's very condescending.
Yes.
And I'm on the show, and Griffin, I decided to really goof on him. And Griffin at the time had Estelle Taylor, Estelle from The Nanny, had all this like ensemble, and Arthur Treacher flipped for me. Arthur Treacher loved me. This old English actor thought I was like, because every week
they were great on
costume. And I changed my drug then.
Merv wasn't nice to you?
No, he was like...
I thought Merv was great with you.
I used to come with a limousine because I was very thoughtful off stage. So I used to come with a limousine and talk to him like... I looked at him like he was like Uncle Mervy, So, and I was like...
Really?
Yeah, he didn't like me because he was condescending. Because I would wear a lot of makeup and sometimes I wear lipstick. Sometimes I say, "Do you like my lips?"
Really? And that threatened him?
Threatened him.
Right.
And then I go to office.
Yeah, I bet.
Hey, wait. And then I go to... And I always had these beautiful men around me that I used to pay... Like the Monty Rock in those days, like male models that were out of work, I dressed them like the Monty Rock Mafia in those days. And I walk around New York with these beautiful men and a wife that was giving me drugs.
And your wife didn't know that you were gay?
Of course she knew.
She knew.
We had matching apartments.
Right. You never even stayed together.
We were like bookends. Anyway, so wait. But my wife became famous because of me because she learned how to do her makeup. Anyway, so my
Who was your wife?
A bitch.
Really?
Tough woman. She taught me 2 things: how to blend my makeup.
Yes.
And how to raise my dogs. Anyway, so my wife...
But you never had kids with her or anything.
I couldn't bear them.
No.
I had a problem with
You couldn't bear children.
I really wanted children. I tell you I did. I tried to conceive so badly. This is true story. I tried to have children.
Maybe all those male hormones threw off and you couldn't get pregnant.
No, but I did want a child. I did so badly. I even went to a fertile doctor.
If anybody could have gotten pregnant, it's you. By the way, you smell great. What are you wearing?
Cheap perfume.
Yes.
For house guests. Whatever you don't wear, I go to my phone.
Now, what age did you know you were gay?
You were born gay.
You knew it right away.
I came out of the womb and I wanted feathers.
Right.
I came out of the womb.
But back then, didn't the kids beat you up and stuff? Wasn't it a tough time?
They beat me up because my mother was a religious woman. My mother was a preacher.
Right.
And my mother raised me up. My name is Jose Moisés Monteja Ponte Junio. That's my real name. So
That's my name.
Puerto Rican.
Yes.
So my parents were religious people, and they raised me to be a nun, but I hate the habit. Anyway, so my parents raised me to be a church Pentecostal and sent me to Bible school. I had a ball.
But how would that keep the kids from picking on you?
Because they took the gayness and would make me a preacher like the Oral Roberts of the church. But at 14 years old, my mother wanted me to get baptized in water, and she sent flyers out. That's how the flyers came. I still get flyers out.
Right.
And the day that she was going to baptize me, I had a good hair day.
Right.
I said, Ma, I can't get baptized.
Yeah, because you put me in the water, it'll ruin my hair.
And she beat me and threw me out of the house, and I came to Manhattan.
What a life!
14 years old, and I became.
At 14, you became Monty Rock III.
My parents threw me out of the house at 14. I came to Manhattan.
Now, why did your parents throw you out? Because you were a failure
because they're religious, and you in those days.
And you were too wild.
Yeah, and I'm 57 now. When I was like, in those days, there was no one like me. I used to have long hair, and I used to I was weird.
Right.
I came to Manhattan.
Imagine your parents throw you out of the house. Even your parents didn't do that to you,
well,
right?
My parents did a great favor because they put me out of the house.
Right.
And I came to Manhattan, and I met all these fabulous people because I couldn't go to gay bars. So I learned to deal with the fact that I don't con people. I don't con.
And at 14, you were having gay sex?
I wouldn't call it sex. You would pay me not to have sex with me in those days.
Really? You were no fun in bed.
I said by the time I got you to bed, you were tired. Anyway, so the whole idea was that you learn how to get around people when you're 14.
Yeah.
Okay, then I learned how to speak English pretty well. And I met a man who told me I should never speak because I had a Bronx accent. He gave me a little dog, and I went around to a place called Martha's Vineyard, and I didn't talk because every time I talked, he would beat me up.
Right.
So I had this little dog.
And the point was, if you talked, it showed that you were not classy. So if you wanted to have a new image, you would walk around with the dog and not talk.
And he saw my hands one day. He said, "Those beautiful hands. You should become a hairdresser."
Right.
So I became a hairdresser, and the first year out. He sent me to Kenneth, the hairdresser. Kenneth was a big hairdresser. It was his ex-lover. And Kenneth said that I was déclassé, that I have no class. How could you be with this person? And this guy was so crazy. I say in my act that I met Charles, like in Charles of the Ritz. Anyway, so...
So wait a second. So you go on with. I want to take you further in your career. All right, you did Carson. Carson was a success. Then you go on Merv Griffin. Now you're a big star. Now everybody wants you.
But no money.
But no money because you can't.
$200.
Right, because you're just doing talk shows.
And you got to steal the outfit.
Because the point is, it's after I do a talk show, I come back and do a radio show.
No.
But you had nothing to do.
Nothing to do.
You had no band, nothing. But then you had that Discotex and the Sex-Celeste.
7 million records.
You sold 7 million records.
Because I met a man called Bob Crew who told me that I was 38 years old. Johnny wasn't using me. My movie career bombed.
What movie were you in?
Saturday Night Fever.
Right.
I'm the DJ.
You're the DJ in that.
I did 9 talkies. I did 9 movies for Paramount and Robert Stigwood. But they didn't.
And they didn't pay you.
Oh, yeah. I still get paid.
You do?
I get a half a point, yeah. Because in those days, I knew...
You have a half a point in Saturday Night Fever?
I had like a half a point, and I wouldn't put my song in because I didn't think... I was living in Mexico. I was stranded in Mexico because I became a Spanish act.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I learned how to sing in Spanish, and I went to Mexico, and those Mexicans never saw a New York faggot saying,
Right. They never saw a gay man get up on stage and sing.
They never saw a gay man with makeup that blended. Anyway, so they flipped out for me.
You were an oddity.
Yeah. So I stayed in Mexico for 3 years, and I met a Mexican rich person. Anyway, that's my book. Anyway, so I go over
Save that for the book.
Yeah, the book. So then I come back to America, and I meet this guy who tells me there's a movie. Do you want to do a movie? And I'm saying, sure. I never opened the script of Saturday Night Fever.
Right.
Sincerely. I come to Brooklyn, and I come out of the car with no money, Louis Vuitton luggage. I said, "Where's my trailer?"
You were the big star.
Yeah. What? Get me the AD. Where's my... Who are you? I'm the producer's wife. Anyway, so they all scramble around, and they need...
And you were in Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
That's right, and you have a half a point in that.
And my name is Monty, because John Travolta at the time, John Travolta was a very... I never met him because I was living in Europe then. So they said, John Travolta would like to meet you. And I said, no, JT would like to meet you. I said, tell John, JT, that the producer's wife hates initials. Anyway, so they come back, and 2 days later, they said, John Travolta would like to meet you. Anyway, they come to and I put little rolls in my hair, and I go to them, hey, John. I said, hey, Monty, man, I'm your biggest fan. I said, why is my name Bernie?
In the script?
In the script.
You didn't like that. So then you changed it to Monty.
To Monty, because John Banham, a great director.
All right, now, so then you put together a band because you have all this fame and you want to cash in.
And go to Europe.
And you go to Europe, and you come up with a name called Discotex and the Sex-Celeste?
What happened? I was with Ruth Bone. Ruth Bone is the only black agency in America. She had Sammy Davis. She had Millie Jackson. She had all these black acts, and no white agency would sign me because
you were too weird.
Yeah, I had no act. But I had an act, but
they didn't know what you were.
Yeah. So I used to open for everybody and close the same week because So what happened was that Ruth Bowen said to me, "Can you make a record?"
Sure.
So I said. So I meet this guy Bob Cruz. Says to me, "Monty Rock, you're getting old." I was about 38 then. And you're not going to make it, but there's an idea. So I said, they get to the beach. We're doing a lot of coke then, a lot of drugs. And I said, you're no longer Monty Rock. Now, I worked for 20 years to make Monty Rock. So we're going to go to the beach and bury Monty Rock for a hit record, a new house in California.
In other words, it was perceived that if you put out a record as Monty Rock, it would go nowhere.
Right.
So as Discotex and the Sex-Celeste, you would be a big star.
So, but I behind my mind say this guy is nuts, but he had a nice house. So now I go to the beach, bury my clothes, all my pictures. I had a fake stash, and I'm going to bury Monty Rock III
And you become this new character.
Discotheque.
Discotheque.
But nothing happens. 8 months later, my mother's going to open me a beauty parlor in...
Right. You're going nowhere fast, and you don't know what's going on.
And the career's over. I'm on drugs.
Right.
And I look like Donna Barrymore in Too Soon. My career's going nowhere. And I'm driving on 95, and I hear... The first time...
And where is that? So, did you bring the song with you?
Yeah, but I brought the covers because...
Let me see. There they are. I wish I had that song. You have to hear this song.
Oh, yeah. And this is a great record.
I forget the song. What was
it? Here comes DJ Discotheque trucking with the sex. And this album here...
Yeah, and it became a big hit.
Yeah, number one.
And so they called you and said, hey, your song's a big hit?
No, I was driving. I signed my life away because I needed $20,000.
So for $20,000 you made this record?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm driving on 95. I hear and I cry. I get on the side of the highway and I'm crying because I never heard my record. And Discotheque. And I call home and I said, my record's on the air. I said, but you're not Monty Rock.
Right.
You're Discotheque. Now, I get a lawyer called Freddie Gershon. I said, you sign anything? I had signed my life away, but I had to lie because so I come to Manhattan. They put me at the Warwick Hotel. I had no clothes at the time. They take me shopping.
And now all of a sudden Merv is calling you. Everyone's calling.
No, nobody's calling me because they don't know Discotheque.
They don't know who that is.
And I'm thinking, I know I have a hit record. You can't have a hit record. You can't have a hit. It's not normal.
So suddenly Monty Rock III is gone. Discotheque has a hit, but who could it be in Discotheque? Right.
So I go to Ruth Bone Agency, and she has a black band, and she has 4 girls for gospel. We put them in beaded gowns, and she said, where do you want to open? I said, I want to open in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
She looked at me and said, what? So a guy called Frankie Crocker, the greatest DJ in the world.
Aside from myself.
Oh, yeah. He saw me and said, you know that you might work because there's nobody who can do bubblegum, whatever the hell. You're a bubblegum. So now I get chiffon, I dye my hair white blonde, and we have Harold Melvin the Blue Notes, a girl called Carol Douglas, Laura Gaynor, and
you're the big star there.
Yeah, so I come on in white and I have everybody come on and say, everyone in the show is black except
you.
And I come on, my chiffon is wet, my wig is wet, and they
loved it. You were a hit.
They take me on a road, and I'm getting like all this money, but what happens, you have to have a second hit.
Yeah.
No follow-up.
Yeah.
No follow-up.
You got your one stupid song.
So the joke was, I couldn't have them. Now you have to get a hook.
Yeah.
So they're going around and say, how do you get a hook?
Right.
I've been a hooker, but not a hook.
Right.
So now I'm working for this hit. This is the true story, and I'm crying because they told me the one hit wonder.
Right.
Okay.
You want this fame to continue.
And Dick Clark flips me. He said, you better get a second hit quick.
Right.
Now this is like 10 months later. My record hits like 54 off, and once your record business dies, your act dies.
Right.
Because there's no act.
Right.
So I have
you frantically must have gone looking for another song.
I was with the Pope. Anyways,
anyone. And you couldn't find another song?
I was praying to God I didn't know.
Right.
So finally they came up with I want to dance with you, because I did it in my act, and that became number 10. That
became a big hit.
Became number 10.
There really were a lot of hits.
Yeah, but nobody knew because I was Discotheque. So I went to London, and I want to be knighted by the Queen.
Right.
And I became...
You became knighted by the Queen?
Yeah, I want to be Sir Monty Rock III.
Right. I remember that when you became Sir Monty Rock III.
And I was serious. And I got a crown too. And I had, by that time I was buying at Harris. My accent changed. When you get money, you change. I said hello.
And you were getting money because you were touring now.
Touring, I was getting like $20,000 a week.
Wow.
I finally bought a house.
Wow.
And I never knew about taxes. I bought a house.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican. I said God will take care of it.
Right.
I bought a
because you look at it, and you say, hey, wait a second, I'm getting $20,000. Someone must have taken taxes out of it.
And not only that, there's supposed to be royalties coming in.
Right. You'll pay the taxes with that.
Right.
Right.
In the meantime, I keep falling in love with people that tell me I'm great.
Bad men.
The worst.
Right.
All have the same look.
Bad. Yeah.
I call them baby gangster, lollipop mafia. Anyway, because I want to be a suffering star. Anyway, so now
things are starting to happen for you.
Things are happening.
You finally have a career.
And I'm in London. And London flips to me. Apollo International wants to buy me for $250,000 because now they believe that I'm what they call it?
Commodity. Right. Yeah.
I did about 17 singles, not one
became a hit.
Because I sing strangely. I have the kind of voice.
Yeah, it is.
I have the kind of voice that you haven't need a lot of help. Anyway, so...
Right. See, I have that kind of voice, too. I'm waiting for somebody to write me a song.
Right. So now I go to Mexico, and I become, again, a tremendous El Fabuloso.
Right. Do you sing in Spanish in Mexico?
Spanish, man. And I'm singing...
I know you still Discotheque in the Sextolettes?
No, now I'm El Fabuloso.
Right.
El Rubio de Puerto Rico, the blonde of Puerto Rico, white blonde hair. I'm saying, you mi corazón for you.
And they love you there.
And they love me.
And you're making money.
No.
No.
No, because I was spending more than I was making. Because I love the Mexican people, the way they look. Anyway, so...
So it must have been hard for you after your career So now you've had this taste of fame.
No, I have room service.
Yeah.
Room service.
But you had a taste of fame, things were going well, and all of a sudden then it disappeared, so that had to be a terrible crash for you.
It wasn't, because I'm used to being crashing.
You didn't care?
I didn't care.
And what about now? Do you have money and stuff?
Well, I don't have money. I have spirit. Anyway, so...
Where do you live now?
I live in Miami, and I'm opening the Monty Rock Beauty Salons.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm opening. I have creams. I have a video how at 57 how you exercise.
And do you still cut hair?
I cut hair.
You will?
Hair.
Right.
For $100, I cut your hair, and I talk about myself excessively.
And you live in your car?
No, I live
you have a house.
I have a nice house.
All right. So you're not doing too bad.
No, I'm not doing. But I also have an act now.
Yes.
I have a cabaret concert where I perform. And I'm an act. I tell the audience that a lot of people come to me because they heard I was gay, but I'm just happy. My mother wants a girl. My father wanted a boy. I did satisfy them both, but I'm a latent heterosexual. I'm going to want to be on Geraldo. So anyway, the whole idea is that the world...
You do an act still.
I do a good act.
You don't
now.
try to pass yourself off as like a singer type. You're saying, hey, you want to see a weird act? Come see me.
Right, but I wear turbans.
Yes.
And I have a light on my turban, and I try to give the audience...
You're an original.
Yeah, I try to give the audience, like, people know the name.
Yes.
And either you like me or don't like me. Most people...
I like you.
Yeah, let me tell you, a gangster's coming the other night, New Year's Eve, this happened. Ruth Bowen, and I know she's a great agent, came to Florida, and I was charging $250 because it was a moment. It cost me about $1,000 to put the makeup on, the hair.
Right, it's expensive.
My hair's not like I used to be, so I had to put pieces on, eyelashes, lipstick, get a girdle, the whole thing. But I looked great for that moment.
Yes.
It was a great moment.
It was a good night for you.
And I wasn't drinking.
Right.
So I was trying to be physically there. So I walk on stage, and I said, hey, faggot.
Right.
And I said, so I'm trying to be like normal, like.
Great.
So you noticed.
Yeah.
Takes one to know one.
That's a great line. Monty Rock III is alive and well.
Yeah.
He's
it's nice to know, because every time he'd disappear from the talk show circuit, I would wonder what happened to Monty Rock.
Well, now you know.
Well, the last show, he had Mary Lou Henner.
Who?
I did Mary Lou Henner's last few shows.
Oh, that show, yeah.
Really?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Mary Lou Henner had all the disco queens.
You know what's funny about her? She says, well, I'm on a lot of talk shows, so I guess I could host one.
Right. Why don't I do one?
Let me give you a better one. I got to give you guys this about Mary Lou Henner.
Yeah.
I get to California, and they put us on, when you're an act, they put you in a hotel, and I was into this thing about an oldie and a goodie. So they had my hit record, they had the Hughes Corporation, KC,
right,
who has Should Lose a Pound, and they had Denny and Terrio, who got...
Denny
Terrio. Denny and Terrio.
Denny and Terrio. I want to find out how come Griffin gave him money. Anyway, so I was like in a very weird place.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be like, this is true. And I'm like very elegant. I'm wearing my Versace suit saying, hello, Denny.
Right.
You can tell me the truth. I was there for years. Anyway, so wait. Now, all these acts, see me, I always try to get dressed. I always try to be kind of...
glamorous.
I'm kind of the older woman now. I'm the one that... How come he's still working? So there's... he fascinated because he's a little man. And originally, when I did Saturday Night Fever, I had auditioned to do Dance Fever, the Griffin show.
Yeah.
But I can't dance or read. I have a cue card problem.
You wanted to be the host of Dance Fever.
Yes, they wanted me.
But you can't dance and you can't read.
I can't read.
Right.
I can't read cue cards. I'm spontaneous, right? But I went for the jugger, man. I did 4 pilots. And I lost weight, and I was thin enough anyway. But I wanted cheekbones then, so I had my teeth capped and and the whole thing. And I couldn't.
You would have been a great host for that.
Oh yeah, great. But what happened? Denny could dance.
Right. He was a dancer.
And he had Griffin.
Right.
I mean,
right.
attention.
Right.
I had
Griffin liked him.
Yeah. I was the older woman who had to like wear a lot of makeup and come in.
You weren't that young pretty thing anymore.
Yeah. So I already was like the older statesman who. Whatever.
So you missed out on the show.
It was all about Eve.
So I had a talk show for a minute. I brought my pilots to you.
Right.
I have done 24 pilots.
Is that right?
Yes.
never got on the air.
But I get money because these pilots, people always come to me. These people, new producers come, get Monty. So I have an exercise program like I'm Richard Simmons on steroids.
Right.
Because I'm like, all these older people did these exercise videos. And I decided.
You are nuts, man. You are really nuts.
To do exercise videos for those people who are
He's scattered. He really is. He's all over the place.
For those people who've taken drugs and people who because I wanted to go to I go to psycho thing.
You go to a therapist?
Psychotherapist?
I go to a therapist.
You?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I want to find out.
What are you trying to... I mean, at this point in your life, why bother going to a therapist?
Because I want to know how to take the garbage out. I want to do things that are normal now. I think that...
You did everything that was crazy. You want to learn to live like a normal guy.
I still have 2 maids and a handyman.
You do?
Yeah. I don't cook. I can't cook.
So you got money.
No, I don't have money. I live by my wits.
Right. You trick these people into working for you.
No, I still trick. No.
Yes.
There's certain people in life that are born...
Celebrities.
Yes.
That's you.
Yeah.
Whether they have any...
Robin and I always try to figure this out. Like, how do people who, like, don't make any money live like celebrities?
Because we charge... I do a lot of malls.
You know what it is? You're just a lot of fun to be around, so people want to be around.
Oh, I have a thing called Rent the Star.
Really?
Yeah, in Florida. You can rent me out. But then everyone got busted. In Florida, where I lived for 11 years, I used to have a thing where I had an ad that you could rent me out for $100 an hour.
Yeah.
And I had a car, and I'd take you to lunch or dinner.
Right.
And I used to get a kickback from the restaurant, too. And
that was your job for a while because you were a celebrity. You would charge people $100 and you would spend the day with them.
I spend the day.
Oh, there's a job.
And then they buy 10. And I used to have a video thing. I make you a video.
What a cool job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a
what happened? All the people got busted. Because I speak Spanish. Most people came from Latin America lost their money. People went broke.
Oh man.
So you can't hustle New Yorkers.
No.
They think that.
Hey, Monty Rock III is great. I was just talking about you the other day how great you were on all those talk shows.
People called, man.
Yeah, you're great. You're really great.
Called.
And I, as a little kid, man, I used to just sit by the TV and watch you, man, and worship you. I thought you were just.
You know what? I have a book that I have a book that I need published. I have a book that I wrote.
Yes.
It's all about all the people I met. And all the people I used.
So you ought to shop that thing. You shopped it, no one picked up on it?
I sent you a copy. The book is about what happens to a kid who comes to New York City and changes his name, because my name was first Monty. It was Monty Crespi. I was Italian.
Right.
I was Italian for 8 years.
Right.
And I lived in Italy, but I went to a dinner party in Italy when I was living in Paris, and the woman said, "What part of Italy you're from?" I said, "The best part, of course." Anyway, so I became Puerto Rican.
Yeah, right. You figured you couldn't really pass.
I couldn't pass, but my whole life has been one of adventure.
Yeah. It's a great life. It's really wild. It really is.
Where you've been?
Yeah, he's been all over the place.
All over the place.
So like, so you're doing well though. I mean, you seem happy.
I'm doing well because I have the Monty Rock. I have creams. I came out with these creams.
Yeah, Monty Rock III cream.
When will you be selling them on the Home Shop?
And I write a car. Yeah, I went to QVC. Oh, God, I'll tell you the story.
You went to QVC and they threw you out.
Wanted me. Yeah, wait. I was going to do comedy. I'm going to do facial with a comedy.
Yeah.
And they develop all these products. QVC, Monty Rock, skin products, hair products.
Right.
And I went to do with Barry Dill. I was going to do this whole thing with QVC because Joan Rivets, she's a friend of. So she was selling jewelry. I said I could sell cream.
Right. So you went on there.
No. They had me in line, and what happens is that you have to be a little reserved, and I try to cut my hair, and I talk like this.
Right. Yeah. So
trying to change again.
I hired a consultant to taught me how to speak like hello.
Right. These are serious creams.
Serious creams. What happens is I have a sense of humor. Yeah, and by the time you get the 10 cups of coffee, hey, buy this cream.
Yeah, right. It just didn't work out. Monty Rock III, everybody. I just want to thank you for coming in today. It's great to see that you're doing well. And Monty Rock III, everybody.
Good to know where
Thank you.
And Discotheque and the Sexualettes. I always love that. And we'll be back right after these words. We're going to pick the LA winners right after this.
Thank you.
Monty Rock.
Thank you.
You're listening to Chevy Chase's best friend, Howard Stern. 97.1 The Eagle. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Once again.
Yeah. Jackie Penthouse, Joke Page Martling. You must get the hysterical 2-hour video of his very wild game, Stump the Joke Man, only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. And there's a Super Bowl special. Buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. And next Wednesday night, January 24th, at Chuckles Comedy Club in Mineola on Long Island. For information and to order Sergeant Pecker, call 516-922-WINE. It's Jackie. So much to get to, Robin. So much to get to that I can't even remember what we have to get to. And what's this? You want to go out with Dennis Rodman when?
I am going out with him on Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a job.
Wait a second, Robin.
On Tuesday.
He's coming here Tuesday. What good would it be without you?
He's coming in on Tuesday?
He's coming in Tuesday morning. He could stay up all night.
Yeah, Robin wants the day off so she can stay out. And so Dennis will be my co-host.
That's good.
Yeah.
How late does she plan on staying out?
All night.
You might have to pull an all-nighter. Sleep in the afternoon and go out all night.
But then I won't be able to go to the game on Tuesday night.
Well, that's your problem. I mean, you got a job. Don't be asking me for time off.
She wants it all.
She wants it all.
How often have I asked for time off?
It's about as much as I do. In fact, probably identical.
Right, you know, he's playing for the Bulls now. Do you know what their record is now?
What?
They're 33-3.
Wow.
They're like incredible.
I know. Yeah, they got Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman.
You know,
so Dennis Rodman's been calling and asking you for a date.
Yeah.
And like the date is when he's free, he'll take you on a date.
Well, what else is a date?
Yeah.
You don't take it when you're busy.
Hey, you know, this is kind of like your week. You know who's stopping by to, what is he promoting?
He interviewed Richard Nixon, and he's selling them as a series of 3 videotapes.
Yeah, Frank Gannon. We threw him a bone.
You're
you know,
kidding.
the guy who's in love with you? He's coming by to sell Richard Nixon tapes.
Fully aware.
He's not even speaking to us, is he?
He is to sell tapes.
Remember he got angry at us?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't remember that?
No.
No.
He got really mad one day when we were doing these stories about mutilating animals.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh,
he called in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got really angry. And he was like, how dare you? It tells other people how to do it. You know, it was like very strange.
All I know is he's in love with you.
Lost it. I haven't heard from him since then.
Really?
No.
No kidding. He's in love with you.
Every once in a while I used to get a card. Now nothing.
Wow. Well, he'll be in to sell Nixon tapes later, so you'll be seeing all your boyfriends.
And I'm sure after today you'll be getting cards again.
Yeah. This guy's in love with Robin.
Oh, stop.
One time I'm walking in the halls of David Letterman when Frank Gannon worked for David Letterman. He just like right in front of all of us goes up to Robin and goes, "Robin, may I say time has not diminished your beauty.
1 iota.
1 iota."
I don't know if iota was in there.
Diminished
your beauty.
And I was like, whoa, where'd that come from? Like the guy could never get to her, so he finally got to
He
her.
had to blurt it out in front of everyone.
In front of everyone, he professed his love for you. I said, man,
Is that professing love?
that takes balls.
It's like you rehearsed it in front of a mirror.
Yeah. And Robin, you know, it's like the scene in The Godfather when that guy,
Luca Brasi
goes, Godfather. Godfather. You know, he's rehearsing. Godfather, I would like to wish you congratulations on the wedding of your daughter.
And may her first child
be a male child. Yeah, he walked right up to you. So it'll be good to see Frank Gannon.
Oh, boy.
I
can't believe you're not... well, if he's coming in on Tuesday, maybe I'll just stay out with him all day.
I'm not your boss. You do what you have to do.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me.
It's not a boss thing.
You do what you have to do.
We're co-workers, and I'm asking you your feelings on this.
Well, I've stated them. I think that's negligent. I think you're paid to do a job, and you should be here for it. If you want to date, go date.
I thought that was part of the job.
No. Your dating is not part of the job.
I should also point out that Dennis is scheduled that day. He's very unreliable.
Right. In fact, it's your job to get him here.
If he doesn't show up, we'll know what happened.
Right. It won't help if you don't show up.
I didn't realize he was scheduled to do the show on Tuesday.
We got to pick a LA winner for our contest. We've got to. So
well, why don't we do it now?
Why don't we do it now? We better do it now. And then I want to read about Vanna White's lesbian experience.
Did you read that?
Yeah, it's really sexy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Although you see Vanna White now and...
You got to think back to the old Vanna.
Hey, you know who's a fan of our show? This is kind of cool. You know who Julianne Phillips is?
Julianne Phillips?
She was married to Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, her?
Yes, they were interviewing her in some magazine. I don't even know the name of the magazine. And the guy says, now that you're not on prime time, do you watch much television? She says, well, I like old movies or Howard Stern.
Wow.
He can be so incredibly gross. Which is, you know. They said, well, would you ever be a guest on his show? My publicist said, absolutely not. I've already asked.
Oh, so she wants to do the publicist won't let her.
Wouldn't you, like I have a, let me explain something. Like, I got a publicist when I put out my book.
Yeah.
And I basically hired a publicist to sit down and book me for all the different shows, you know, to go on different shows.
Yeah.
But basically, I mean, they would come to me and say, well, do you want to do this, this, and this? And I'd say, yeah. And then I said, and book me on this, this, and this. If some guy said to me, you can't do a show you want to do, I'd tell him to get the hell out of here.
Why? There'd have to be a good reason for it.
Yeah.
Howard, I deal with these people every day. I know exactly what's going on.
They just knee-jerk.
Well, you know what it is with you? You can handle yourself. You don't really. You just need somebody to get you to where you're going.
Right.
But a lot of people hire a publicist and they feel that they need to guide their career. So I'm sure that the publicist is saying, okay, Bruce Springsteen, you were married to him. That's a different part of your career. That's over. Now Julianne Phillips is our own actress. And, of course, what are you going to ask her about? Nothing but Bruce.
Of course. But big deal. She was married to him. Why did I always like these things like you marry Bruce Springsteen and then you
try
divorce.
to pretend you didn't?
Yeah, like you try to wipe that off your slate. It's like, well, why try to pretend that's something interesting that happened in your life?
Use it.
But we always hear stories.
Work it, girl.
We always hear stories where people go and do like movie junkets, and it's like, okay, you're not allowed to ask Demi about Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then everybody does it.
Yeah.
Everyone complies.
But more often than not, if you actually get... Remember when we had Elton John on and they were like, you can't ask Elton about being bisexual, Elton brought it up as soon as he sat down.
Yeah, he had nothing else to talk about. When you're doing that kind of stuff with guys, you want to talk about
It's on your mind.
Yeah. How do you get that off your mind? He was right into it.
Yeah.
The only thing Elton John wanted to talk about was doing guys.
So if these publicists have no idea what their clients want to do.
Yeah, well, maybe they're trying to keep their clients in line.
I guess.
Anyway, let's pick some winners. Give me all the L.A. finalists.
Okay, this is one you've never heard before. I was telling you about this earlier this morning. Somebody actually got a celebrity to read your book.
Oh, really?
This is a celebrity, but I'm not going to tell you who it is.
All right.
Let's guess. It's like a mystery.
For those of you who don't know what this is, I put out a book called Miss America. It's in your bookstore now, and you should read it. It's required reading for the show. If you listen to this show, you really should read it. And if you don't like reading, there's tons of cartoons. So what I suggested was, since we go to Scores about once every other month or so, and every one of our male listeners goes, man, I'd love to go to that party because it sounds pretty wild. And it is.
On days that you're there, people on the street yell from their cars, where's Scores? Like they can just go and get in because you're there.
I know.
And I don't even know where Scores is.
We do throw I don't either. We throw a wild party there, and we said, well, you don't want to bring any of the listeners there because it's a private party. But since I had to throw a contest, what could be a better prize than to bring
something that they've always wanted?
Right. And one thing that I thought of was I'd bring our male listeners to Scores for a private party where Lonnie gets all the good-looking women and he gives us some money and we can tip the girls and stuff. And they love us long time.
I'd like to interview Lonnie one of these days.
Lonnie's a great guy. Lonnie was on the E! Show the other night.
Yeah, from the birthday show.
Yeah, he did a special little bumper that he read.
Is that right?
Very talented guy. Very natural read.
Lonnie's a lot like Richard, though. He's got an answer for everything, and it makes sense when he's saying it.
Yeah. Have you been watching the E! Shows and the birthday shows?
No, I haven't.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
I can't stay up that late. I got to go to work. I would find that negligent if I stayed up that late.
I'm here. Robin, I got to tell you something. I'm watching the one with Joe Piscopo, Kimberly, and my wife, and me telling Kimberly to kiss my wife.
Yes.
It's really funny, but what's the best thing about the E! Show is that just looking at the audience, I mean, not only that my parents and stuff are sitting there, but like all of a sudden they pan over and like Joey Buttafuoco is buried into deep conversation with a midget.
Yes. In fact, I couldn't pay attention to the show for watching the audience.
The Blues Traveler, Blues Traveler is doing like these songs, and Buttafuoco is dancing with that bodybuilding woman, Nicole.
Yeah.
And Elephant Boy is dancing with his girlfriend.
Oh, God.
And it looks like retard television.
It looks like Star Wars, the Star Wars bar.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It is the best television show on the planet.
It looks like some sort of a telethon.
And Melrose Larry Green looks crippled. It's retard television. It was wild.
That should be a telethon. You're right. Let's raise money for these people.
And then you and I interview a guest, and then like 2 seconds later, it's more retard. It's great. It was RTV. So tune into the E! Network and check this stuff out. Tonight's the last night for it. And it should be good.
What? You don't know what's coming on tonight?
What's tonight? I don't remember. The shows are all chopped up differently, so it's not like in exact order.
Yeah.
Have you guys aired the part yet where we bring on all the K-Rock jocks, and then Tom has to...
That was last night?
Tom has to confront a guy he fired less than 24 hours ago.
That was good.
So funny.
I think the wives are on tonight. It's a good one tonight. It's a sort of a potpourri of just everyone associated with the show. It's Buttafuoco, his wife threw him out of the house, all that.
That was pretty funny, finding out the latest on Joey.
He was living in the garage.
Yeah, and he can't go to... He's living in a garage, but he can't go to his garage where he works.
Yeah. Ironic, isn't it?
He went over the line.
Hey, you know what? Let me take a break, and then I'll start playing these.
Okay.
These are the finalists for Los Angeles. To see who's going to go to Scores with us, we'll play them right after...
the next one is going to be some star reading your book.
That's right. We'll play it for you right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 97.1 The Eagle.
Hi, this is Michael of the Beach Boys. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. And this is my favorite stop in the communications, road, the superhighway, the informational superhighway and everything. Howard's been on a lot.
No, please, all right. Thank you. Good, okay, very good. We're back.
The superhighway and everything.
Yeah. No offense. I got a life. Hey, I saw a thing in the newspaper the other day where this magazine that John F. Kennedy Jr. runs called George. They try to make it like he's the editor. He's the pretend editor.
The publisher or something, isn't he?
Yeah, the publisher. And the editor.
Well, he just fired a guy they called the editor.
Yeah, well, he was probably the real editor. It seems the editor left George magazine. And he says, well, he had a disagreement.
Yeah, creative differences.
With John F. Kennedy Jr., which is the biggest joke in the world because I'm not even sure John F. Kennedy Jr. has ever actually been to the offices of George. It's a complete puppet thing. And, people, advertisers...
They were saying in the news that John F. Kennedy fired this guy.
Yeah, as if he could even fire anybody. He wouldn't have a thought in his head. John F. Kennedy Jr. This is no secret. He's not a bright guy.
Well, have you ever really talked to him?
I'm telling you, Jacqueline Kennedy was a bright woman who said, look, my son is no genius. I'm going to keep him quiet.
I don't know what you base this on.
I'm basing it on a lot of things. You never saw this kid interviewed.
Jackie.
Did you ever see John F. Kennedy Jr. interviewed when her mother's alive?
Caroline interviewed.
Oh, yes, you did. And by the way, Caroline isn't lighting the world on fire either. I don't even think anybody cares about the Kennedys anymore, except for Caroline, maybe, John F. Kennedy Jr.
The only reason people care about
Bobby's kids, nobody cares about.
The only reason why people care about JFK Jr. is because he's good looking and loaded.
Yeah.
Women care about him.
Right.
Guys don't care.
Yeah, he's a nice pinup.
Right. Maria Shriver, people sort of are interested in because she's married to Arnold Schwarzenegger, which you can't believe anyway.
Well, there are a couple of those Kennedys in Congress, It's
just funny to see Maria Shriver parading herself around like she's some sort of beauty queen and stuff because she's married to Arnold Schwarzenegger. And most of us are thinking, well, she's not that hot.
For a Kennedy girl, though.
Yeah, for a Kennedy girl, she's pretty good. And, you try to think about, what does Arnold do to her in bed? Does he must overpower, roll over.
Turn over. The bad place.
Roll over on the bad place. And Arnold must just, manhandle her. Or ignore her. Who knows what he does?
I don't know. I think he's really into being a Kennedy himself.
Is he?
Yeah, because I was reading the other day where he calls up the Kennedy kids and gives them jobs.
Oh, does he? That's pretty cool.
He employs them.
But John F. Kennedy Jr., the whole rap on them was that Jacqueline knew she didn't have any great brain on her hands. And he was no wit. And what they did was they very wisely kept him out of the public eye.
Well, I thought about this. You've done this rap before, and I said, where does he get his information?
Oh, I know where I get it. This kid, they kept him as a mystery. They kept him a mystery man. It was when Jackie was alive, it was like, gee, he probably could have been a great president. He could, because he looks, handsome. And the only public embarrassment was when the stupid kid couldn't pass his bar exam 900 times they gave it to him. One time he didn't study properly. The next time he was involved emotionally with Daryl Hannah. He couldn't study. Remember that? But Daryl Hannah was keeping him from studying for the bar. Right. So he figured he'd have to work out all his problems with Daryl Hannah and then take the bar again. One time he had the test upside down. Remember that one?
He forgot his pencil.
He forgot his pencil, his number 2 pencil.
Didn't even get the point for his name because he forgot.
But the mother always kept things quiet. And then when she passed away, suddenly he now finally could get out from under his mommy's wing.
Oh.
And what does he rush to do? He doesn't know what to do. He's dating up a storm, and he becomes publisher. All of a sudden, the guy hasn't edited a term paper. He's now a publisher. Can you imagine? All right, so we all know what's going on. They're using the Kennedy name to sell this magazine because everyone would ignore this magazine otherwise, and wisely. But John F. Kennedy, because he's dope, starts to believe he really is a publisher.
Right away, he gets duped into believing his own publicity.
And he's going on TV, and he's on Murphy Brown, and he's going all over the place. He's even on Larry King. And you can see he's empty inside.
The funniest thing to me is if he shows up and he can say the 2 or 3 lines that they give him from Murphy Brown.
That he's good at.
They say, he did very well.
But he's dumb enough to be an actor.
But the point is, This is walking and talking.
But that's a big job for him. He's never had to do that before.
They congratulate him like he just did brain surgery.
Here was his acting role on Murphy Brown. Well, he does. Oh, hi, Murphy. And she'd go, blah, 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 blah. I just brought you by my new magazine, George. Blah, 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 blah. Murphy Brown would go, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Murph, see you later.
And then he was
He
very
was fabulous, very natural. Natural like a wooden puppet. Yeah. He didn't overact. I mean, you would have thought this kid did something. But the mother was smart. She kept him out of life. Finally did something. It looked like he could do it. But now with the mother gone, now he's firing people. He could... Wait till this editor opens up his yap and tells you what John F. Kennedy really does at the magazine.
They said it was an amicable situation.
That means they paid him off. Hopefully. I hope they didn't. I would like to interview. I would like to interview that guy.
All right.
See if we can get that editor on. I would like to interview him over the phone or in person.
Kennedy Jr.?
Because we know he hates us.
He can't possibly like us. I just called him a moron.
He should come on and dispute you.
Somebody from the station once approached him about you at an event, and he just said, please, and walked away.
And Caroline is another one who once badmouthed me.
Oh, did she?
And I had done a long rap about how at her mother's funeral she couldn't even think of something original to say. She's another embarrassment. What a disappointment she turned out to be. How are they not even keeping Locked Away? They just know she's got nothing to say anyway.
Well, nobody expects her to do anything anyway.
Right. And she, married to this Schlossberg. That's it. That's the only thing I can think of. That's her accomplishment.
She's had a couple of kids. She gave Jackie grandchildren.
Right. And now, that's it.
I don't know what either she or her husband do.
Right. Well, what they do is they have an inheritance.
Her money.
Right. I don't know what he does, but if I was him, I'd quit. So, that's that. Let me pick some winners here. Okay.
Okay, you have one in there.
All right. Now,
how did you get to JFK? Oh.
I just felt it was time. All right, book contest. Miss America, different readings. One of our listeners in Los Angeles went out and actually got a celebrity. I don't even know who this is.
All right, let's see if we can guess.
I can tell you right now, I went and checked my records, and I believe that this person was once nominated for an Oscar.
Okay.
Wow.
I am going to try to get right to the point. I am writing this letter, hoping you will feel my sincerity. I know I have to start out on the bottom. And what better place to start out on the bottom than
that guy won an Academy Award?
No, was nominated.
Oh.
The show that's on the top. I had this desire.
Is he putting a voice on?
Yeah, he's doing Gorilla. That's Gorilla's section letter in the book.
Oh, I see.
And he's doing Steve Gorilla.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Exactly.
Is it Buddy Hackett?
No, it's not.
Well, who am I listening to? How am I ever going to decide? Is this Mickey Rooney?
It's Eric Roberts.
Oh, it's Eric Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh. Julia Roberts' brother.
That is correct.
Sincerely, anxiously awaiting your response, Steve Gorilla.
Eric Roberts.
Gorilla's letter.
Yes.
I just figured out what he's doing.
I don't even know what he said. So do we take Eric to scores or the guy who got Eric to read it?
I think it's the guy that got Eric to read it.
I am going to try to get right to the point. I am writing this letter, hoping you will feel my sincerity.
Wow.
No, I have to start out.
Well, while it's not the greatest, most funny read or
Yeah, are we just listening to that, or should we be judging?
No, we're judging.
Oh.
That's an entry. I mean, you got to judge it. The way I'm going to judge it is that some guy actually convinced Eric Roberts to enter the contest.
I'm taking into consideration that he went out and got a star.
Right.
I know exactly who this entry is.
Do you?
Who has access to Eric Roberts?
I don't know. A guy named King of All Song Parodies.
That's right.
Right. All right, that's okay. I'm gonna give that a I'm gonna call that Eric Roberts. I know what I'm going to give that. Okay. I'll start the judging, okay?
All right.
I give that a 6.
Okay.
Now, remember, we vote on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, oh, my God, that's awful. What are you guys, crazy? That can't be a finalist.
I think everybody understands the scale.
No, some of our listeners are a little stupid. 4 or 5 would be, hey, that's pretty good.
They did read it.
They read it. 6 to 8 would be, not
that's
bad.
Interesting, yeah.
9 would be, wow, that's really great. And 10 would be,
we got to quit our jobs.
We got to quit our jobs. It's so good. I can't work here anymore. I don't feel worthy.
Who gave a 10 yesterday?
Fred gave it 10.
And I
gave a 10 to the Rodney guy.
What are you doing here?
What do you give to Eric Roberts, Fred?
Give him a 6.
6?
Only because it's Eric.
Robin Quivers.
I gave him a 7 because it's Eric.
Jackie Jokeman.
I gave him a 5 because it's Eric.
And you?
I gave him a 5.
All right. All right, so there's all your... Jackie, you're keeping track on a minister list?
Both.
All right. Here we go. This one is for the book contest called F. Jackie. I wrote about Jackie in my book quite extensively, and I did say F. Jackie. I used the actual F word in the book. There are many dirty words in the book. I felt free to curse in the book because it's freedom of press.
Now, Howard, you have to stick with this one. It's the passage that's being read is very short, but it's done in a very original way.
Is that all I need to know?
That's all you need to know.
Because you never give enough information to set these things up.
You just listen to it.
We'll find out what we're supposed to ask when we hear it.
Boy.
Sergeant Pepper thing going on here. Orchestra.
Jackie.
All right, the guy walked up and, okay, that's creative, okay. Oh, I see what you're going for there.
You do?
Yes, I do. In other words, the guy steps up to the microphone and says, F. Jackie. All right. All right, let's call that one F. Jackie, and let's start with Robin Quivers. What did you give that?
A 2.
And Fred, what did you give it?
I gave that one a 6 as well. I expected more at the end.
You expected more?
Yeah, more than just F. Jackie.
And Jackie, what did you give it?
I gave him a 2, and I thought it was very generous.
And
I gave him a 6.
I gave him a 5. All right, I thought it was well produced.
I said after that bill that was got to have a huge payoff, and it wasn't there.
Well, also the bleep ruins it.
It's hard when it's bleeped.
Yeah. This bleeping crap, like no one's ever heard the F word before. Oh, for Christ's sakes, this country is so stupid with the radio and the F word. Sure, after I'm dead, they'll be saying the F word all over the radio, and it won't hurt anybody.
Probably to describe you.
Right.
They'll be saying F. Howard on the day they announce your death.
The FCC will allow for one day all stations to use the F word. All right, this is from Ponce de la Fone. Ponce de la Fone reading the passage in the book. About what, Gary?
About his phony phone calls.
About his phony phone calls.
I was going to say, his sounds just like the last guy.
It does. I think I'm listening to the...
Ponce de la Fone likes to work rude. He's tormented Charles Grodin a number of times about his bad rug.
Hi, Charles.
Hi, Paul.
Take off the wig. Let it shine.
He's asked both Daisy Fuentes and Kathleen Sullivan if they wanted Howard Stern's meat.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi.
You want Howard Stern's meat?
Interestingly enough, Kathleen hung up on him in disgust.
As an editorial supervisor of this broadcast, I apologize. I know better whether to put that call on the air or not.
But Daisy seemed interested.
Yeah, okay.
I'll call her as soon as Allison dies.
All right. That's Ponce de la Fone. Actually cutting in clips.
Yeah.
And let's go to Jackie Jokeman.
I gave him a 7.
All right. And Robin Quivers?
I gave him a 6. It held my interest.
And Gary Delabuti?
I gave him a 7.
And Fred Norris?
7.
And I gave it an 8. And I'll tell you why I gave it an 8. It was an original thought to actually cut clips in with the read. I liked it. It showed originality and was funny. It was humorous. Next.
This is somebody doing an impersonation in the book when you gave Robin a birthday gift.
This is an impersonation of, I was talking about Robin, and I gave Robin a birthday gift. All right, here we go. I would say he's probably impersonating Robin.
I got you a birthday gift, Robin, I said. What's birthday gift, she answered. That's not a birthday gift from you. Of course it is. That was a family gift, Robin, I explained. That's not a gift from you, Robin repeated. I wasn't sure where any of this was going. I just wanted to go home and off to Melrose Place. Robin, I was exasperated. I consider the theater tickets a gift from me. I sat down with my wife. She interrupted. You've forgotten my birthday. It's not a birthday gift from you.
That's a real good one, too. That's the little fight we had over the birthday gift. Well, since that was about Robin, let's go to Robin first. We haven't heard from you first.
Well, this might be self-serving. Maybe I just like me, but I gave it an 8.
You like you? There's nothing wrong with that. You're a judge. All right. And, Fred, what did you give it?
9.
I gave it an 8 myself, actually. There it is. I gave it an 8 because I felt it was a good read.
Yes, very.
My material...
He's taking both parts. You don't know how difficult that is to do 2-character read.
He did a wonderful read. It was a humorous read. Jackie Marlowe?
I gave him 8 because I want to get drunk with him and do Robin's voice.
And Gary Delabate?
Gave him an 8.
An 8. Wow. Scoring very high.
Strong.
See? What do you got there, Gary Delabate?
Somebody singing the book.
Somebody singing the book? Which chapter is this?
That's a good question.
Okay, let's see. This is a good one. This is to West Side Story. This is about West Side Story and cybersex.
Emeralds are some phony girls in the prodigy room. Load them into something called a private room where you can write back and forth to one another. I want dirty talk. I want nasty GP talk. So I can talk next to my computer. I want new experiences where Allison can't accuse me of cheating. Somebody shoot me. I'm hopeless.
That's pretty good. Boy, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Hoofa.
What do you do now?
Well, what are we calling that one? West Side Story.
Cybersex.
All right, West Side Story.
No, we'll put West Side Story.
Just so you know. All right, go ahead. Well, let me vote here. All right, go ahead. Gary, you first.
I'm going to give that an 8.
Fred?
8 as well.
Robin?
I gave it a 9.
Jackie Marlowe?
Very funny.
I gave it an 8 as well. Very good. The voting is getting tough. And is there any more, Gary?
No.
All right, let's have a winner now. And let's have the timpani.
Big announcement.
Here we go.
We have
a winner.
A dead heat.
Oh, really?
We're going to have a playoff.
West Side Story versus Robin impersonator.
Wow. Oh.
All right, I'll play a clip of both, and now you're going to have to vote again. That's right.
Wait, are we voting on points, or are we just voting for one or the other?
Vote for one or the other.
Okay.
Right?
God, that's going to be tough.
Well, there's nothing easy about this job, Robin. You're a judge.
I think I ought to disqualify myself.
No.
If that's the case, I ought to be disqualified, too.
All right, so we are now going to judge between Robin's birthday gift
and West Side Story cybersex.
That's right. Here we go. I'll play Robin's birthday gift, a little bit of that first, just to refresh your memory.
I got you a birthday gift, Robin, I said. What birthday gift, she answered. That's not a birthday gift from you. Of course it is. That was a family gift, Robin, I explained. That's not a gift from you, Robin.
All right, and also West Side Story.
For the visually impaired and a prodigy chat. And rules are some phony girls in the prodigy chat room. Load them into something called a private room where you can write back and forth to one another. I want dirty talk. I want nasty GP talk.
All right, I'm gonna write down my vote. All right, let's go to Fred Norris first.
Robin's birthday gift.
All right, that is one vote for Robin's birthday gift. Let's go to Jackie the Jokeman Martling.
I love the birthday gift, but I had to give it to the West Side Story guy because it's more creative.
All right, now we have a score of 1-1.
1-1.
Robin Quivers.
I went with Robin because I laughed sooner.
Robin's birthday gift because she laughed sooner.
Yeah.
Judging on the no waiting for laughs.
That's right. We had to play more of the other one to get even close to it.
So the score now is 2-1 in favor of Robin's birthday gift. Let's go to Baba Booey.
I am going to make this contest so difficult. I thought the song was a little bit more creative, so that makes you the tiebreaker.
It's all you, boy.
I already have it written down.
What is it?
The score is 2-2. And by the way, the loser, don't blame me because everyone's vote made it a tiebreaker, actually. Robin's gift. I thought it actually made me chuckle a little more.
Yeah. There were more laughs in it.
And I felt it was, but they were both great. It was a tough one.
It was very tough because West Side Story is very creative.
West Side Story was great. So there it is.
You want to call that guy? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. What's up, Doc? You guys want to call that guy?
Yeah. I mean, he almost lost.
All right, give me his number.
Pull the card out.
Now that I'm thinking of it, we should have had both of them on the air for the final vote.
Yeah, that would have been good. Oh, where were you then? You're busy with Dennis Rodman.
I'm still thinking of my date.
You're not even going to sleep with that guy, I hope.
I might. You know what? I had a different impression after I talked to his assistant over there.
Really? She seemed very... Dennis Rodman's a weird guy. Like, he's got this... Not weird. I'd be doing the same thing if I was single. Dennis Rodman, the basketball player, like, you know, the guy who had sex with Madonna and stuff, and he wears belly chains and tattoos and orange hair. Like, he saw Robin, and then he has his assistant call up and say, not do you want to go on a date, but Dennis is available for dates at such and such a time.
He knows you want to date him.
Right, he knows.
He's a confident guy. I like that.
Yeah. Actually, like booking a racquetball court. And he says, go ahead.
The setup on it was, Dennis is coming to town Tuesday. They're playing the Knicks. Dennis is available Monday night to date Robin, and then Tuesday morning to come in and talk about the date.
Right. And I like when he invited her to Chicago.
Yeah, see, this is the first time he called with available dates in Chicago.
Got available dates. We can get your ticket one way, and the ticket leaving is open-ended.
Yeah, I like that.
So I could stay.
Yeah, so if you want to stay a few days.
Although, and then if he throws you out in the middle of the night, the ticket's good as well.
You can go right to the airport.
They should just have you mail your vagina to Dennis Rodman. Will have sex with it, and then he can mail it back.
You think he's got a shuttle that just goes from his house to the airport?
I don't know, but anyway, he's taking Robin out. And when is the window? Monday night?
Monday night, we're going out to dinner.
I see.
They said, you know, they had originally offered me Monday or Tuesday. But then right as I was on the phone with his personal assistant, his guy, Dwight, called. And,
Dwight. Yeah.
And Tammy talked to Dwight, and Dwight said, well, tell Robin Monday would be better for Dennis because before a game, he likes to take a 5-hour nap.
Oh, I see.
So,
baby. And what if, like, during dinner he just says to you, baby?
No, he wants to go out.
He's not looking for sex?
I don't know what he's looking for.
Would you give him sex in the limo? Is he going to take you by a limo?
They're picking me up.
Are they? Dennis is going to pick you. I mean, he doesn't call you and say, I want to go out with you. He just, he has this person's schedule, and then, very efficient, and then he'll pick you up. And then what if he wants what if he needs a little relief in the back seat? Would you be open to that?
Look, you know what?
That's a yes.
That is not a question.
I'm sure you've thought about it.
No, I have not thought about it. Who thinks about things like that but a guy?
You don't think about
a guy thinks about
a woman doesn't get like a line of defense going.
Money may think about that.
No. Don't you think about what?
Who cares? I don't care whether Dennis Rodman ever sees me.
Would you ever think about him physically?
Oh, yeah. I have Dennis Rodman's picture on my wall.
All right, so then... Did you ever cross your fantasies? Don't tell me you don't fantasize. I know you do with that vibrator.
He never entered my fantasies, no.
But did you ever think, like, if I'm in a car with him and he looks good?
Look, I told you about the time I was real close to Magic Johnson.
Right.
That I wondered how people stay upright around him. So, who knows?
Right. Thank God you...
Dennis Rodman has that kind of a...
So you would be willing to give him a little action in the back.
I don't say willing. I might not be able to stop.
It might happen, though. Wow.
See, Robin, I don't understand. When you have a date with somebody, don't you sort of map it out in your mind about all the things that might happen to you? What if he does this?
I let things happen, Gary.
That's how you ended up over the sink.
With a stranger. And it was fun.
Some guy pushed her over a sink and took her from behind.
What are you doing? Yeah, you guys don't have that story. No. Not there. Oh, okay. Listen to you, Jackie.
But I can't believe that you haven't thought that if it comes to a point where Dennis...
I'm a very busy person. I don't sit around thinking about dates.
I'm a very busy person. Yeah, I bet you're so busy.
I don't sit around. I'm very busy. Hardly have a moment to myself.
So now that you're thinking about it.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm working. I can't think about it.
Right. I would take that to mean that you thought about him sexually. And
when
you'd
he
be
was
open.
sitting there, sure.
Yeah, and you'd be open to having something.
No,
go
I don't think I'd be. I would not do that.
If he leans over and starts kissing you, would you resist? Would you resist?
I don't know. I'd have to know him.
How many condoms would he have to wear?
Yeah, you got to be nervous. This guy's had a lot of chicks.
That's a deterrent.
Yeah. He can't be, there's got to be something. I mean, he's got to wear a condom.
If he and Madonna...
Everybody has to wear a condom. What are you talking about?
Why, that guy who took you over the sink didn't wear no condom.
That was 150 years ago.
Well...
That was before AIDS.
If you had to guess, how many partners would you say just he and Madonna alone have had?
A couple of thousand.
Right.
That's it, yeah.
Let me call this guy and tell him he won. Enough with the dates. It's a serious show. Okay. Would you French kiss him? You have to think of that, because if he leans over...
I have to think. I can say no at any time if I don't want to do something.
But let me give you the reason why you have to think it through.
Why do you have to think it through?
It's a good opportunity that he'll probably lean over and kiss you and open his mouth.
Why?
That's a way of spreading... Well, let's say he's attracted to you. I would assume if he's asking you out, he's attracted.
He could be just into it for, like, showbiz, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
What if he wants both?
Let's say he leans over and French kisses you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be nervous that he's got something... He could, he's been with a lot of women. Does French kissing make you nervous? Are you germ-phobic enough to say, I won't French kiss you?
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to French kiss him?
Just talking about, I don't know this person. Why would I want to French kiss him?
Well, what if he starts? Are you going to say no?
Yes, if I don't want to do it.
Well, what if you do?
And then I do it.
Then what about germs? Are you scared of that?
Listen to who's talking to me about germs.
No, I'm saying I would be nervous. I would be very nervous to French kiss up a stranger.
I'm nervous whenever a girl comes in here.
Yeah, but I'm all talk.
I don't understand, Robert. Do you know Sean Connery?
Yes.
Do you know him?
No, I know. I've seen him in the movie.
If he wanted to French kiss you, would you?
I'd be there.
Right, but he's a stranger.
But you would do it.
Hey, Howard?
Kirschman.
Kirschman person.
I mean, isn't it, have you heard of a news story where,
Stuttering John, ladies.
Where Dennis Rodman, was sued for giving a girl herpes?
That doesn't mean he has herpes.
But if he gave someone it...
Do you know the outcome of the case?
No, do you?
Yes.
And what is it?
I think they threw it out of court.
But there's a... Yeah, all right. Will you be a little worried?
Well, listen, I don't know.
I worry about you, John. You know how worried I am about you.
If it got thrown out of court, it means it's just an accusation. Right. I can say the same thing about you, and then no one will sleep with you.
All right, then let me go to the... Okay. But our other guest is here, so...
All right, we got
time. Tell him to mellow out.
You know what happened to Dennis Rodman last week, Howard? He's really wacky. He's playing with the Bulls, so I was talking to his manager, and I said, Dennis has been acting so normal lately because he's really getting along with everyone. And that night, he got into a huge argument with the referee. 5 guys had to restrain him. He was going to, punch him.
It's probably your fault.
Yeah, he was going to, punch the referee, and they threw him out.
Thought he was too restrained.
Yeah, they said, wait a minute, everybody's thinking Dennis is too normal.
If he wants to feel you up, would you let him do that?
Howard, nobody's feeling me up but Jackie.
No, really, would you let him do that? You'd let him do it because you can't get germs.
Joe,
would you be more open to that or a French kiss?
I'll share him with you.
Don't be ridiculous. If I'm into somebody, I'm into somebody.
Right.
If I'm not into them, I'm not into them.
Okay.
You can't do anything if I'm not into you.
Interesting.
But if you are into him, then...
I'm surprised you never thought that issue through.
Why would I think that through?
I would. French kissing?
I would never think about these things.
Okay. We call this winner.
I think that's stupid to live your life sitting around thinking about what might happen.
I think you better. I think you're about a day away from knowing.
I think I'm doing fine without it.
Okay.
Are you glad that when you met Magic Johnson, you didn't sleep with him?
Am I glad?
Yeah.
The opportunity wasn't there.
Yeah.
But if
she might have the opportunity with Dennis Rodman, though.
But she's saying that she thinks Magic Johnson was good looking. She didn't know that about him then. She may have been with him.
Just asking if she's ever thought through about French kissing, that's all.
I don't even know.
You think it's a ridiculous question?
You ever asking.
I think it's a very
ridiculous question.
I think it's a very legitimate question, and I know you've thought about it.
You're a liar if you think I've thought about it. Why wouldn't I tell you?
You're lying.
That's so stupid.
First time you've ever lied to me.
Right.
All right.
This guy's probably sleeping because it's Los Angeles.
What's his name? Dan? It'd be fun to wake him up.
Let's give it to the one we can wake up.
Right.
Get on the phone.
If this guy doesn't wake up, we give it to the other guy.
Disqualified.
The excitement, this is a DJ's greatest excitement, to give away a prize. It's what we live for.
Let's see if we can get the other guy on the phone. We need a win.
We'll just tell him he lost. We just want to tell somebody something. We don't care if they won or lost. You want to give it to the other guy?
Yeah.
We can do that.
If we can't get him on the phone, let's call the other guy, see if we can get him. He was good.
Yeah.
That was a good entry.
It was a tie.
Yeah, that's how we should have decided, whoever answered the phone first. That would have been great.
Guy was this close.
I know. Well, like in the Miss America pageant, if you're unable to answer the phone...
Gotta go to the first runner-up.
Gotta go to the first runner-up. Let's make the other guy win.
All right,
Are we allowed to do that?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Get him on the phone.
Why not?
Give it to
There
him.
are no rules, really.
Well, there's some rules.
We're making them up. What is the rule?
I got a whole list of rules.
But there's no rule that says how we decide. It's totally at our whim.
I believe that's true.
Oh, that'd be great.
Let's do it. Let's do it now.
What if you dialed wrong?
All right, dial again. Just to give him the benefit of the doubt.
All right, I'll dial one more time.
It seems odd that nobody in the civilized world has an answering machine.
Will the guy win?
Yeah.
Will he pick up the phone?
Is that a 9 or an 8? I just want to check.
See? His whole face rests on
John's handwriting.
John, hey, this is John's handwriting. I might have dialed the wrong number. Guy gives me a phone number you can't even tell.
He writes like he talks.
Oh, it's the worst.
I know. I'm looking at that. I go, I have no idea if that's a 9 or an 8.
I know. Yesterday, he had written the number I had to call to talk to Rodman's assistant, and at the end, you're wondering, what number is that?
Yeah, it's a guess. What was it, a 9 or an 8?
It's a 9. Almost positive.
I think I'm...
He's almost positive.
Sure, but it's
I think I did dial a 9. But let's see. La-da-da-dee-da-da-dum. La-da-da-da-da-da. All right. You have to be home to win.
You have to be in to win.
Sounds like the same
That's right. Calling Dan.
Hello?
Ah.
Is this Dan?
Yeah.
Dan, let me ask you a question.
Oh, hi, Hal.
What time is it?
Over here, it's 5:41.
Have you been listening to the radio?
No, but I immediately recognized your voice, and I probably will listen back at when it repeats.
Did your phone ring before this, or is this the first time it rang?
It rang once.
It rang once.
Oh, so you didn't have the...
So I had the wrong number. That's funny.
Ooh.
No, you're jealous because I do a better imitation of you than you do of yourself.
Well, let's pick the other guy. I don't want to beat scores with this guy. You know what? I just decided I don't want you to win.
Oh, I'm sorry, Howard. I can control myself.
I can see you being real, and you almost lost.
Yeah. And it was because it was a wrong number.
You're going to scores.
I am?
Yeah.
And wait a minute. This is the 26th?
The 26th.
Oh, guys, I gotta call work.
What do you do?
I'm a customer service rep.
No, believe me, I think they'll get along without you for a day.
Yeah,
I don't think they need you.
I thought he was going to say, I'm Dr. DeBakey and I have to do heart surgery.
I thought he was a fry cook or something important.
No, it's just that I'm still fairly new on the job, so I'm new there, so it's going to be tricky, but...
private party, scores. Hey, listen, you're too busy. We can give it to the other guy.
That's okay.
So you're accepting your prize?
This guy doesn't even know. He won in a playoff. You barely won.
That's right. It was between you...
It was a dead heat.
And the guy who did the West Side Story song.
Oh, my goodness. And that guy was good, too.
Well, yeah.
I like that one. Oh, I didn't know he was from Los Angeles.
Yep.
Should we call him and see if he's available?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have these job problems.
Yeah. Dude, if you've got a job problem, why not let the other guy go?
No. I just have to... I'm glad I would have been better 2 weeks in advance, but I can do it.
Well, that's the way we operate, man. We operate like nobody has a job. We assume our listeners don't work. I'm going to whisk you off to New York City's the world's greatest gentlemen's club, Scores, where we will have a private party, drinking, eating, and tons of broads. Good-looking broads who treat you like a king because you have funny money.
I'm aware of that. Howard, it's not really Robin who should be kind of paranoid by who I am. Do you know who else I am?
Who else are you?
It's Gary, who is the one who I've been goofing on more than anyone else for the last 3 years.
What is this guy talking about? Are we going to be at Scores with this guy? I'd say we quarantine this dude.
Howard, I'm the one who does the fa-fa-fo-he jingles.
Oh, okay. Why don't you just say that?
That's I was getting to that.
I'm more scared of the 17-year-old in the monkey mask than I am of you.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was for a minute.
Oh, but no, I met you in line in Westwood, and I'll bring another little batch of a cassette full of fa-fa-fo-he jingles with me.
Okay.
So Fred will have some more.
This is the guy who makes... Play some of those jingles, Fred.
Here we go.
Fa-fa-fo-he, fa-fa-fa-fo-he, fa-fa-fa-fo-he, fa-fa-fa-fo-he.
Play another one of his.
That's a classic.
Hey, play... I love those jingles.
That's great.
This guy's so wacky, he just redid them all of them. Like
really?
In stereo.
No kidding.
Because we only had them in mono.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, they sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Let me hear one more.
Ball.
Those are good.
Yeah.
They're real good.
Sure, I'm glad you like them.
All right, so we'll see you at Scores then.
I'll try and bring some more. Can I talk with Gary off the air?
Yeah. Hold on. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much, Howard.
You had some tough competition, including Eric Roberts. Hold on.
We should call the other guy and tell him he almost won.
Yeah. And guess what? You almost won.
Oh, well, tell him that the guy has, a new job, and if anything should happen, that he can't get off work.
Or if he dies.
So to stay on alert.
It's funny to call a guy and go, guess what? This is Howard Stern. The guy goes, what? You almost won the contest. You were the runner-up.
You're the first runner-up.
Want to do it to him?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Gary. Oh, I have his number.
Oh, could have been you.
Yeah, it was almost you.
Almost hitting this. It's going to be great.
And tell them all about the what goes on at Scores. You almost had funny money. You almost were getting lap dancing from the most beautiful girl. You almost got free drinks.
Wait a second. I don't know if this is the right guy.
All right, make sure.
What did he do again?
The West Side Story.
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is him.
Nulo.
Guess what? You lost.
Nobody does contests like us.
Guess who's going to
going to Scores.
I'll do it that way.
That is cruel.
This was almost the greatest day of your life.
Hello?
Yes, hi. This is Howard Stern calling from the Howard Stern Show. We're on the air. Is this Mike?
Yes.
Mike, I'd just like to tell you something right now.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Were you asleep?
Yes.
Am I waking you up?
Yes.
And you're a man who doesn't like to be woken up, are you?
No.
You don't like it unless it's something very, very important, right?
Yes.
Did you enter a contest?
Yes.
Did you enter a contest that would let you go to Scores Gentlemen's Club?
Oh, yes, I did, sir.
You did? Is that the same contest where not only would you be hanging out with cool guys from the show and all my buddies, but you would be drinking, eating, and seeing lots of naked girls? Is that the contest you entered?
Oh, yeah.
I want to tell you something right now.
Yes.
I'm going to give you some news.
Uh-huh.
You almost won. You were the runner-up.
Oh.
You missed. You were tied, and you lost.
Oh.
You will not be going to Scores. You're not going. The guy, in fact, the guy who won was like, oh, my God, I don't even know if I can get off from work. But he beat you.
Well, we thought we'd tell you because there is a possibility that he can get off from work.
Right. And then we'd give it to you, but no broads, no booze, no fun. Next Friday will be like every other miserable day in your life.
You know what? What's your name, Mike?
Mike?
I still love you guys. I don't care.
You were this close.
Mike, you were so close.
You could taste it.
Yeah. I mean, all that work you did on that West Side Story thing.
It was really good.
It was great and everything, but you missed by like 1 point.
Oh, I don't care.
You were in a tie, you were in a runner-up, and you lost.
Loser.
Oh, man.
You can go back to bed because you're not going anywhere.
You won't be hanging out with cool guys. You won't be getting scores.
No food, nothing.
You won't be flying to New York.
Nothing. You don't even get a T-shirt.
Oh, that's okay.
I wanted to call and tell you.
We get to keep your tape.
All right. Take care, Mike.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.
The only show where even the losers are happy. And we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1 The Eagle.
Yeah.
Jesus, I listen to Howard Stern every morning. You should too.
Thanks, Jesus. I just want to bring in an old friend of the show. When I used to do the David Letterman show years ago, Frank Gannon was a producer, and he was the guy who screened me.
Yeah.
He
would do the pre-interview.
He's the most unfunny guy. And he would do the pre-interview and go, what do you want to do? And I'd say, nothing now that I'm talking to you. But he's a nice guy and everything. And quite frankly, he was more interested in Robin than he was me.
I don't know. I thought he liked you a lot.
He got one look at Robin, and then his eyes were bulging out of his head. Right away, he thought he was going to be the lucky recipient of Robin. But she never went for it. She did go out on a date with him. I know that.
We have to go out.
Let me see Frank. There he is. And he was like engaged to Diane Sawyer, weren't you? That was a major score. Hey, Frank.
Hi.
Good to see you. Time has not diminished your beauty, Frank. One iota.
One does one's best.
Frank, of course, used to work on the Letterman show, but before Letterman, he was like this. He was like Nixon's boy. Nixon loved you, right?
We had our moments.
Oh, Frank, let me profess my live for you. I live you. I live you very much.
Nixon loved you, man.
Well, I'm a lovable
How did you
guy.
end up with Nixon, by the way? Oh, by the way, there's Robin.
We saw each other in the hall.
We bonded in the hall.
Frank's the guy who walked up to Robin in front of all of us. Me, Jackie.
I don't know how you got the courage to do that. You are a brave man.
Tell the truth. Did you rehearse that line? He walked up to her and he went, Robin. And it was weird because it was around all of us. Because you never could get Robin alone. And you had a crush on Robin, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And you went up to Robin and you said, Robin, I just want to say, and Robin had been really playing hardball with you. She was not returning your calls and everything, so you were unable to get to her.
That's not true.
No?
Go ahead.
And you went, Robin, I just want to say, time has not diminished your beauty one iota. I said, oh, my God.
Now, they didn't say anything when they were walking in the hall. They acted as if they didn't hear you.
Oh, no, me and Gary started snickering.
But you were ahead, so we couldn't see. I looked at your back, hoping to see something.
You know what?
I said, oh,
you must have been stunned. Because I remember it. You were in front of us, and we were behind you.
You're kidding.
No, not at all, right?
No, who knew you were there?
Right.
Well, I was heavily medicated.
Were you? Is that your excuse?
And, of course, on Cloud 9.
It was great.
Here was my chance.
It was so great. It was like the greatest singular moment because guys have to, do so much to woo a woman. It's such a pain in the ass. And Frank really had it bad for Robin. And Robin's a beautiful woman, and to get those chests into bed would have been a major score. Lovely woman.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
No, but you had balls enough to try in front of us, which is what I admire. Or I think you're insane.
I don't want to.
You got desperate.
Deny that, but you were behind me, in fact, as opposed to in front of.
You were hypnotized by those cans. What was funny is that
my mind was focused.
I think Frank had been trying to sort of like get another date with you, and it wasn't working. And so there you showed up, and I know it was probably hard for you even to show up to the Letterman show because you didn't want to lead Frank on. Robin has this problem. She's a very nice woman. She doesn't want to insult you, but she didn't want to go out.
See, now you've got since I am here to discuss these Nixon.
Yeah, we'll get to the Nixon tapes.
No, but accuracy.
You might as well set all the history straight.
Exactly.
Right?
Accuracy is important to you.
Robin is already ahead of my thoughts. She's finishing my sentences.
Go ahead.
The facts are sort of wrong there because we had in fact been out.
Yes,
and
she did go on a date.
And I hadn't seen her in a while, so it was an accurate statement, both in terms of chronology and in terms of
the time had not diminished her beauty.
Exactly within the days or weeks or
but the point is,
hours.
After the first date, you couldn't get another date. It was getting difficult to get a hold of her, right?
I knew that behind the fact that she wasn't taking my calls, she was fighting tides of
passion
and shyness.
Poor Frank.
When she recoiled at my touch, I knew she was really.
Did you try to kiss her on the date? I think there was kissing, right, Robin?
No.
No, there wasn't? He made his move, but what did you do? You pushed him away?
I don't think there was any move ever made.
Really? No, listen, you tried. Listen, we've all been in that seat. I haven't been in that seat in a while, but believe me, I had been in that seat for many years.
Well, I think that he's finally lost his love for me because of, something I did on the air.
What did you do?
I told you I did that story about those the cats or dogs or something that was being abused.
Yeah.
And Frank either wrote me a nasty note.
Really?
I don't even remember.
It was signed with X's and O's.
What are you, an animal rights guy?
Well, I love them little.
Right, I do too.
And that's why, and I know you do, and I know Robin did.
Of course
and
I
the
do.
story was appalling, and you had told it the first day and been suitably appalled, and then you told it again the second day.
Yes.
Being also appalled, but then sort of savoring the input where.
Oh, I see. The cat. Oh, the cat had someone put a firecracker in the cat's butt or something.
Or words.
Right. Right.
and described it longly and lovingly. And
No,
yes.
I'm not into that.
And I'm thinking...
You're a sick guy, Frank. Yeah, right. No wonder you couldn't go out with him. Right.
And I'm thinking that's not, that'll put ideas into idle minds.
Really?
Possibly.
Well, Jesus Christ.
Radio, Howard, is a powerful medium.
Well, how come I'm still here then? It should have catapulted me into something. Well, I'm going to tell you something. It sounds to me like Robin treated animals better than she treated you. Lucky you didn't get a firecracker. But, well, the romance...
It's just, I haven't heard from him since, so I thought, well, geez, I guess that's the end of Frank.
Oh, I thought you guys had still been talking on the phone every once in a while.
I haven't heard from him since then.
Really? Is that true? I had heard that you guys talk every once in a while.
Not since then.
Really?
Well, one talks to a machine.
Oh, you have
You
called?
have not called my number.
We don't want to have my first fight, our first fight.
You mean you have called? You have been calling her since then?
Well, based on truth in advertising. We're here to tell the truth.
Yes.
Yes.
You have?
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about it.
Quite frankly, I knew that
they forget.
Really? You don't know you check your machine?
They get what they want from
you. know how to check your machine.
Toss you away.
Isn't that funny? People must be calling and I don't know.
You know what? I think you do know.
I swear to you, I didn't think I had heard from him since then. I told you that this morning.
You're hard to get out of the system.
I said I hadn't heard from him since that nasty note. That was the last...
It wasn't nasty.
It was nasty. You called us all kinds of names, said you'd never listen to the show again.
That is... Listen, it's in my power
I wish
book.
I
can... Let me get down the hall here.
I don't think you two should date. You two fight all the time.
I sent a heartfelt... 35-page letter.
35-page letter?
Well,
right.
Give or take 35 pages.
Right.
About your book.
You did?
Yeah.
Who'd you send it to?
You didn't get his letters or his...
Never heard from him about the book, nothing.
Within the week of its publication.
Really?
The fact that I had to go out and buy one, didn't receive in advance, copy suitably.
Right, I mean, after all, you are a suitor.
Why would I send it to you?
Give you ideas. Idle minds get thoughts.
That's right.
You were engaged to Diane Sawyer? Is that true?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. How's she?
She's fine.
I'm surprised that didn't get you into bed with him, Robin.
I like Diane Sawyer.
Sometimes women get turned on by who a guy has slept with.
I was not impressed with Diane Sawyer.
Diane Sawyer is a pretty heavy score.
I knew that Michael Jackson interview was coming up.
No kidding. Why didn't you marry her? She dumped you?
Well, we'd have to ask Diane. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, another sad story.
No, it only hurts when I laugh. Which probably won't happen here this morning.
Yeah. All right, so go to Nixon for a second, then we'll get back to more of your love life. It sounds pathetic. It really
What's
does.
more tragic, Nixon's life or Frank's love life?
Hey, Frank, at least I could get laid. You're a mess. Yeah, even with my phlebitis, I got some. Even I got Robin. Hello, Frank, is that you? This is Richard on the phone. I understand you were dating Robin and she dumped you? You couldn't get her? What's the matter with you? Hey, come over here and smell finger. I get plenty. You want to spell a tricky dick finger? Come on. My phlebitis. Shh, Pat's in the room. I got to make her think I'm sick. My phlebitis.
So, Frank, you became Richard Nixon's confidant. True?
Yes.
How did that happen?
I had...
How come you're not in that Oliver Stone movie? I looked for you.
Yeah, no one saw you in that. Yeah, Frank. All of a sudden. Well, Frank actually did like 900 hours of interviews
I know,
with
yeah.
Richard Nixon. They put it out into 3 videotapes.
Wow.
I'll give the number. That'll help you.
That's the tip of the iceberg. There were 38 hours of interviews.
Really?
Yeah.
You interviewed him for 38 hours?
Yep. Over a period of 7 months.
And what was the point? I mean, what did he want? An archive of all his thoughts?
Well, it was my idea to start, and he was, because I had a relationship with him and I knew I could get him and I thought he'd be commercial, I had the idea at the time of doing a video autobiography encyclopedia.
Right.
I had a list of about 60 people.
And where'd you do this? At his house? Weren't you in his house and stuff?
Yeah. Well, the interviews were done in the studio.
Did you see any weird crap off camera? Did you see anything like weird?
Well,
Did he ever like making his pants or something? He's a weird guy.
Pants.
Did you like Nixon?
Let me say, I didn't see that.
No.
The bloopers tape will be part of the series.
Yeah, Nixon bloopers.
Frank, excuse me, I just had some beans. Don't put that on our videography. Hey, Frank, watch me light one. All right, let me spread eagle. Oh, look at the flame. That was a good one.
That's not on the tape.
Hey, Frank, let's go out and get laid tonight. You know any girls? Who? Diane Sawyer and Robin Quavers? Oh, right. I'll take one of them. I don't care which.
It's truly scary.
Yeah.
You know, you see it on television, you hear it on radio.
It's a whole different thing.
Who would give themselves up to this kind of humiliation?
It's bad when you got to sell something, isn't it? All kind of crap you got to go through.
That's how other people wind up in that chair.
Yeah. Gee. That's what all my other guests say. Oh, God, if I didn't have a movie out, I'd never be here. But actually, these Richard Nixon interviews, I'll give the phone number out because Frank's being a good sport. 1-800-453-4000. See, that's why you're here.
Thank you.
1-800-453-4000, and you can order the videotapes. But, okay, let's get back to it. So you meet Nixon. How old were you when you met Nixon?
25, 4 or 5.
And why was Nixon attracted to you? Because you were what?
I was wearing a lovely cologne.
No. Were you an exceptional student? Were you a political activist?
I had won. I was in a curious position. I had won a White House Fellowship, which was a program that had been set up by President Kennedy.
Yeah.
Every year they choose 16 people. It's a national program competition. So I won. It happened. I was a Republican, but it just happened that I won in a year that there was a Republican president.
So you were young, kind of Republican. He liked that.
Mobile. Well, no, actually, I worked in the White House for 3 years and only met him once for 20 minutes towards the end.
So he must have liked you.
Yes.
So you pitched him and said, hey, I'd like to interview you?
No, he knew, to make a long story interminable, he knew that in graduate school, I went to graduate school in England, and I had worked as a research assistant on the Churchill biography, the official biography. When he knew he was going to resign, he knew he was going to write a book.
Were you with him when he resigned?
Yeah.
You were with him?
Well, I went out on Air Force. I watched his resignation speech. I watched his farewell speech. I watched his resignation speech in the White House. I watched his farewell speech in his cabin on Air Force One, and then flew to San Clemente with him on...
You were on Air Force One when Nixon resigned?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow, that is amazing.
That's Frank.
Was he crying? Was he like...
Boo-hoo, boo-hoo.
Oh, Frank. You don't understand. Pat is so cold in bed. I need a man. I need to cry on your shoulder, Frank.
Nixon has always been a man's man.
You know, I'm so sick of that Rabbi Baruch corpse. I'd much rather be with you, Frank.
Only you would remember
Rabbi Baruch corpse was loyal, that Jew. Oh, cradle me, Frank. I'm so lonely. Oh, I can't believe I had to give up the most powerful seat in the land. Oh.
Do you do Nixon? Do you do an impression? No.
He's very reverent.
Isn't it amazing? You're not good enough for Robin. You were on Air Force One.
Not good enough? What are you talking about?
You're not good enough for her. You made history.
But didn't make Robin.
Right. Can't believe you couldn't get her. You had Diane Sawyer. You slept with Diane Sawyer. Jesus Christ. Let me smell your hands. No kidding.
So, let me continue.
Oh, Frank, don't act. Frank's trying to act like he's embarrassed by that. Meanwhile, didn't he tell you that the first thing on your date?
Yep.
Yeah. He's all embarrassed. Yeah, come on.
Those lies.
How do you think I know all this?
Come around to the tale of the people who tell them.
That's like
you didn't tell me that?
No. Tell you what?
That you were engaged to Diane Sawyer?
No.
Who told me?
How do you think we know?
I don't know.
That's how we know, because you brag on dates.
Are you on drugs? Are you on medication?
Maybe.
Be that as it may.
Frank.
You think I would come here not?
Frank, that is a great way to meet women. You know how women never know if a guy's cool or not? They never can tell. So you go, by the way, Diane Sawyer thought enough of me.
Frankly, I probably know everything that's on those Nixon tapes. He told me everything.
Really? You don't even need to order.
We're moving into the land of no holds barred now.
If Diane Sawyer... that quieted Robin. If Diane Sawyer...
What do you know?
I don't know.
I've told everything right here.
What do you know about Robin?
Go ahead. Come on. Things that a gentleman doesn't...
She's frigid, right? Oh, man.
I don't want to be ham-handed in my...
How come you quit the Letterman show? Oh, ham-handed. How come you quit the Letterman show? Or did they fire you?
No, I'd been there for 5 years.
Can you imagine trying to tell Frank Gannon jokes on the phone that would make people laugh? It was impossible.
This is why you are the master that you are.
I know.
You did it.
I go on Letterman. I go, Frank, do I have to tell you everything I want to talk about? Yes. Okay.
No, that's Nixon.
Yeah, well, you're very close. I would go, Frank, I want to talk about vaginal infections. Yes. And do you want me to go through the whole thing? Yeah, what about vaginal infections?
Well, tell me.
Well, like, I want to talk about how my wife had a vaginal infection. She has to drink cranberry juice. And well, what will Dave say? I go, what will Dave say? I say, I don't know. Tell him to think something up. I don't know if that's a good topic because Dave won't have anything to say. What else would you like to do? Well...
What else has been going on?
I obviously made an impression on you, Howard.
Oh, you were
I
torture.
like to think the way that I helped you hone your craft has made you the king of
You did not help me.
that you are today.
You messed me up.
How?
It got to the point I had to lie to Frank. I felt really guilty.
Those were the great days.
Between remembering Rabbi Korf and everything I just said,
I would call up Frank and I go, Frank, I want to come on. Yes. I want to come on and kill the band. What? I want to kill Paul Schaefer and the rest of the other two guys in the ensemble. Well, what will Dave do? It was just like a broken record. No matter what you said, you couldn't. What will Dave do while you're killing the band? I don't know. Why doesn't Dave figure out what to do? Well, I don't think you can kill the band because, number one, Dave won't know what to do while you're doing it. I go, well, why don't you guys think of something to do while I kill the band? Because I think the audience will be going wild. It was impossible. It was insufferable.
Let's go back to Robin.
All right.
You'd rather talk about that.
No, you laid it out to Robin that you had been engaged to Diane Sawyer, which is a smart move. I would do the same because women don't know that I'm a great guy. I'd have to tell them all the women I scored with.
All right, maybe you didn't say it on the first date, but certainly you told me the story.
You opened up. How did he meet her?
I don't know. I think they were working together or something.
And she fell in love with you? Because you're an intellectual?
How could one not?
Well, and how come? And when did she break off the? Like, did you send out the engagement? Did you send out the wedding invitations and everything? You sent out the wedding invitation?
No.
You announced your engagement. She wore your ring.
We were together for several years.
And she wore your ring?
No.
I don't think you
So
really
you weren't engaged?
No, we're not ring kind of.
We're not ring people.
Unconventional people. We're not ring. We don't.
She didn't want anyone to know she was marrying Frank.
We don't need no piece of paper from the city hall.
Robin told me when you were on the date with her.
Oh, now he's lying because I never told him anything.
No, you did tell me that Frank went to go to the bathroom and left one of Diane Sawyer's love letters on the table so you could read it.
All right, now which date are we talking about?
I don't know. Isn't it true Nixon used to watch you and Diane Sawyer through a keyhole? He would hide in the other room?
Now listen, Frank, I'm your president. You're a Republican. God damn it, I want to watch you and Diane together. Just get her naked, please. Oh, Frank. Oh, Pat. Pat never did that. Oh, Frank. Oh, Pat. Oh, Diane.
One day, I was calling Diane about something towards the end of the day. She was at home and I was at work, and I did a Nixon voice and I did a little riff about I don't remember, but it was about 5:30, and he always went home at 5:30. It was like clockwork. This was in San Clemente, and sometimes the Secret Service would be over locking up, or there'd be somebody else around. So I heard phone an extension because there were only a few phones in what was by then the former Western White House. And I heard something come up and figured it was Ron Ziegler. It was one of the Secret Service guys. So did almost a little number.
Right.
And
you mean you answered as Nixon?
Yeah.
Hello.
And yes, and may have.
And who was it?
It was
And it was Diane.
Well, no, it was Diane on the other end, with whom I was having this ribald discussion, maybe. I don't know what that.
No wonder you couldn't go. No one knows what Frank's talking about.
Right. And I plan to keep it that way.
Frank's the guy who would tell me whether or not my stuff was interesting.
So
ribble.
Well, it was never ribble.
You were never ribble. I don't see Letterman having you on.
Nobody's ever accused you of being ribble.
I don't even know what that means.
So I hang up and I go out to find who it was who listened for 15, 20 seconds to this, and figuring it would be Ron or one of the Secret Service agents, and I see the golf cart president's golf cart is there.
Nixon
there.
caught you doing it.
Well, we never knew, and I agonized a lot about, it had to be him because there was no one else there. So then do you tell him? Did he really listen?
How weird was it, though, that you were there at his worst moment? Was it like when he complained to you and stuff about all those guys who turned their backs on him, like Haldeman and Ehrlichman and all those guys? Did he cry and stuff?
No.
He was never emotional around you?
No.
But he's ever like, God damn these people?
No, you know what he tells me actually on this tape, and it's true because I went through, certainly not like that, but I was in the White House for those last months. And he says that on the plane out and sort of going through that last day and then for the first couple of months in San Clemente, as he says, and even pronounces the B, it's interesting, because I was just numb. And, and then he got very sick. He went into shock within a couple of months. The pardon followed.
This was a guy who was a brilliant politician and actually a brilliant president. He was really good at being president, and the guy couldn't figure out to take those friggin' tapes and burn them. He just couldn't figure out how to do that.
It was history. He couldn't part with it.
He was obsessed with those tapes. All of these guys make this. Frank, trust me on this. I'm a good judge of human nature. You couldn't possibly understand this. These guys get caught up in the tapes.
They all make the same mistake.
And they think they're imperial, and they think they're above it, and they don't realize. Take the frigging tapes and if he had burned them right away, there would have been no Watergate admission. It would have been like Ronald Reagan. I ran Contra. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It just could have been that simple.
The problem was, you're right, but the problem was that when the tapes were announced, he was in the hospital. He was in Walter Reed Hospital with viral pneumonia.
Yeah.
So
I don't care. Get out of there.
But he wasn't in, people came. Agnew came and John Connolly came. Agnew said you should come and have a bonfire on the South Lawn.
Right.
But he wasn't there, which means that he wasn't there, that he couldn't make sure his order was carried out. And the only worse thing than what happened would have been to have burned them.
And get caught.
No, because they weren't evidence at that point. That was the whole thing. They hadn't been subpoenaed, so they weren't evidence. It wasn't.
All right, the worst thing would have been to have them burned.
And have one survive. Because whatever was on that would have sunk him.
Yeah, well, don't have one survive.
That's one of the interesting things in the Oliver Stone movie, which it didn't happen, but Haig tells Nixon, he says, what if there is another copy?
And how could there be?
Well, what if a copy had been found?
Would you have destroyed the tapes for him if he asked you to? Tell the truth. Yes. Answer is yes.
Yes.
You were good.
Well, it wouldn't have been illegal. They weren't evidence. They hadn't been subpoenaed. It would have been
I would have done it for him, sure. You need someone to burn those tapes? Come on.
I would have gotten the big 50-pound magnet.
You would have been a big man.
Past the tape room.
Robin would have been into you then. That would have been a whole different story.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that ruined President George.
Robin, seeing Frank today, do you feel anything?
Oh, Howard.
Do you want to rekindle?
It's always good to see an old friend.
But you don't feel the romance?
But a friend who's not speaking to me anymore.
No, he says he's been calling you and writing you.
I'm interested in the kind of denial I'm hearing over here.
Things.
Why don't you guys get together for lunch today?
I'm very busy.
Come over and hug Frank, for old time's sake. You guys never kissed on the date?
Let me remind you of some of the things
I've been out with Frank a number of times.
What did you taught for Tuesday?
Some of the things in our relationship that I tried to, as a mentor, tried to teach that might be applicable on Tuesday.
All I know is Frank Gannon.
On Tuesday? What is he talking about? Dennis Rodman?
Let me just do Nixon impression.
Don't start calling my dates again.
Hey, Frank, this is Richard Nixon. I need to talk to you about something very important.
What is it, Mr. President? Do you need me to talk about Watergate?
No. Diane Sawyer. What the hell? Can you do things to her in a bad place?
Mr. President, I don't feel comfortable in this conversation.
Would you burn my tapes?
Yes.
Would you help me write a speech?
Yes, I would, sir.
Sure you can't tell me about one stinking broad? You little communist?
You little communist. That's on the third tape, there.
Which one is the third tape? That actual discussion?
Yes. Yeah. Listen, soldier boy, I want you to do me a favor. I'm your president, aren't I?
Yes.
I want you to steal me Diane Sawyer's panties. I want to smell them, and then you'll replace them.
Ooh.
Mr. President, I don't feel comfortable. Miss Sawyer is someone I'm having a relationship with.
I don't care, young man. If you want to interview me and someday release my number of 1-800-453-4000 and sell my tapes, you will steal Diane Sawyer's panties.
Yes, sir.
The dirtiest ones, the smelliest panties you can find. The ones after her worst time of the month.
Oh!
And she must discard those.
Oh!
Well, Craig, please, call me Richard Nixon. I'll bet you she doesn't smell. I bet she smells like newborn kittens. I love her, but Pat won't let me cheat, and I'm a Quaker.
Any evidence that Nixon ever cheated? No.
No.
I'm sure if there was any indication of that, Oliver Stone would have had it in him.
I couldn't cheat. I'm too high profile.
It seems he didn't even cheat with Pat.
I was too high profile.
And now let me say, the second of these two tapes, which is called Pat, shows a really interesting side.
I love that woman.
He met her. He saw her from afar, as I did Robin.
I saw her from afar, and I wished to fornicate with her.
And felt.
And I said to her, would you like to fornicate? I was not a ladies' man, as you know, Frank, from my interviews, was I? I never even felt her teeth. Her teeth were always covered by her lips. The woman knew how to do it.
Oddly enough, on this tape, he says that Pat had a thing about teeth, and he tells the story that when he was in college, he was on the Whittier basketball team. And
Don't tell this story, Frank.
A forward from Laverne College came down, hit him with his elbow, and knocked his teeth out. And when he met Pat, he had a cap connected by a gold
fake tooth.
And she said that she thought that looks and teeth were important, so they spent some of their hard-earned initial savings to get him a proper bridge.
Let me tell you something, you little monkey. Let me tell you something, you little monkey. What are you telling the tooth story for? You know when I told you that stuff, I told you that in confidence. Now you're selling my tapes. Are you?
Shameless.
Oh, my God. No shame.
Did you wait until he died to put this out? You couldn't do this while he was...
Of course he did. I would have kicked his little runt ass. I wonder you would go out with him.
His runt
He turned me in. I told him these things quietly.
Oh, dear.
Go work for Letterman, that Jew boy. Where's my percentage? Are you sending any of the money to Tricia and my little other one, the one that married that big ugly Eisenhower? Julie? Or Tricia Cox?
Did you have to wait until he died to put these out?
Yes. Of course, I'm dead. Tricia Cox. Can you believe she married a Cox? I would believe your last name is Cox, Frank. Oh, man.
No, I didn't have to wait until he died to put them up. I forget the rest of the answer.
You're right. Did you go to the Cox wedding?
Well, the Cox wedding was...
You met the Cox?
Was in the White House.
Yes. Yes. Were you there?
No.
You were really close with Nixon. I can't believe it.
I was.
You were a lot closer to Nixon than you got to Robin.
Tricia was married in, I think, April. Tricia was married the same, the way sometimes fate is funny.
Did you try to date any of his daughters?
Yeah, that would have been a good move.
The same day that the story of her wedding was on the front page of the New York Times, the Pentagon Papers story broke.
I see.
Isn't that interesting?
I'm really, I'm really fascinated by Nixon. I will actually watch these tapes.
Yes,
I love that
sounds
stuff.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Not to be serious for a moment. I really do believe in these because I had 38 hours with him. He knew me well, and I knew him. So
You're better than the Robert Frost interviews?
Well,
or whatever his name was, David Frost?
David Frost interviews. They were done much nearer to the resignation when he was still kind of goofy from, what he'd been through.
I was on Xanax.
And he approached, I helped prepare him for the Frost interviews, and he approached them in a confrontational way, like for a press conference with briefing books and a section of SOB questions. And,
How long did it take you to get Diane Sawyer in bed? Like, you dated her for how long before you could sleep with her?
That answer. That answer's interesting.
I'm more interested in that.
Oh, you missed something that was pretty subtle. Frank said something about Dennis Rodman for Tuesday. Call him for advice or something. And Robin said to Frank, I don't think you heard it. She said, "Don't start calling my dates again." I don't know what that
was. Was Frank calling guys who went out? Oh, that's right. He called Penn when he was
Penn once.
Frank, you're a controlling stalker.
Maybe I sent that letter about your book to Penn.
Maybe I'll check.
Do you remember when you had a date and Frank called him and wanted to give him advice?
Yeah.
Something
like that.
Yeah.
What he called for.
Oh, come on. That is true. Right, Robin?
What were you calling him for?
Penn and I are friends.
Oh. Well, he seemed to think it was awfully odd.
It's a great. Nixon. I don't want to be not a fan, but he's fascinated by Nixon.
Yeah. As we all are.
Our discerning
That's why these tapes are out. I'm interested in watching these tapes.
This is a side of him. He knew...
But why don't you answer my Diane Sawyer question?
Well, maybe if you're good and let me talk about
I
tapes
see.
for
Oh,
a minute,
you got to do... Oh, okay. All right.
Quid pro quo.
Exactly. Here's the quid. The pro quo is that.
All right. What about Nixon?
All right. My head is exploding.
I mean, when you dated Diane Sawyer, is it hard to get her to go to bed with you, or do you have to date her a long time before? I mean, do you date her a long time, or do you the first date?
Well, I think of what Nixon says to me when I said to him about
romance.
Pat. was it love at first sight for you? And he said, for me, yes. For her, I think it took a little longer.
So for her, it took quite a time, Diane Sawyer. Right.
Well, in the scheme of things.
Interesting. Interesting career. I mean, Diane Sawyer's not yours.
Well, I like to think I helped her hone the art that has made her the queen of.
Did you ever hear from her?
That she is today. Sure.
You do? You actually
Robin's the only one that's cut me off.
I didn't cut you off.
You're smart, Robin.
You stopped talking to me.
Cut him off. I'm telling you. He'll stalk you. He'll start calling all your dates. He's on the phone to Dennis Rodman.
I'll tell you, my animal
Mr.
rights
Rodman?
letter seems to have struck a chord.
It's the only thing I remember.
Frank, why don't you do a 3-volume videotape interview with Robin? It's the closest you'll get.
Now, Frank, I'm going to sit down and talk to you in a very candid way. Very candid. And I want you someday to tell the world that I was a good man. I want you to go on the Howard Stern show and sell my Nixon tape. I want you to reach the young people and the masses, those that don't know of Richard Nixon. Let them know the great legacy. That was me.
Do you, you've seen the Oliver Stone movie, obviously.
Lies! God damn it! I never called Kissinger a Jew boy. That's for sure. I know that. Did you ever, Frank? All the years we were together.
No.
Did I ever call Kissinger a Jew boy?
No.
He is, but I never said it. Right? You even said he was a Jew boy, didn't you?
What do you think of the movie, Frank?
Letterman's a filthy Jew.
Oh, stop.
He is. Anything that ends in man is Jew. That cheap bastard. What did Letterman pay you?
Not enough.
Well,
Not
a Jew.
really.
Hey, thrifty.
He was cheap.
But I got to meet interesting people.
Like Raven.
Raven?
Yes, Raven. Raven quivers.
No, what did you think of the Oliver Stone movie?
It sucked.
Oh, I didn't mean Nixon. I was asking Frank.
Frank doesn't know squat. Frank interviewed me, and that was it. Big deal. He was on Air Force One. So were a lot of other people.
Well, you know, the thing about the Air Force One that was a real bummer is that we had all seen the movie. That's just a little Air Force One.
You know what? I don't know what I was doing with you.
I'm flailing.
No wonder I was so depressed when I resigned. It was Frank Gannon. I can't take it.
Frank Gannon's
I
career.
really do want to know what he thinks of the Oliver Stone movie. Does he?
Ask him off the air.
Does he see Nixon in that movie? The Nixon
let
he
me
knew?
complete this thought.
Just say, was it good or bad? How many stars do you give it?
Well, I thought it was entertaining and interesting.
Truthful?
I think it, no.
Nah, that's
Thank
No,
you.
it's a version. Well, it's
Nixon, good president or bad president?
a great president. Flawed but great.
Flawed but great?
But great ones are. Great qualities require great flaws.
All right.
Is that right?
No. That's something Letterman told him. Frank Gannon has had an interesting background. Frank Gannon, bright student,
It's been
went
crowned
ahead.
in the last 30 minutes.
Now you're getting-
He was supposed to play the piano for President Kennedy, you know.
Who was?
Frank.
Frank plays piano?
Yes.
You were going to play for President Kennedy? He was too busy bawling upstairs.
No, I
Howard.
did play.
Did you really?
I worked my way through school playing piano in a bar, and I got discovered and played for a couple of dozen parties aboard the Secretary of the Navy's yacht.
Did he tell you all this on a date?
Yeah.
And you still couldn't get her to bed?
Not the first one.
You still couldn't get her to
The
bed?
first one was dedicated to the story of me and Diane.
Well, he lays out everything, huh? Diane
But was he
Sawyer.
supposed to play for him when he got back from Dallas?
The last party was to have been because I was working in this bar on Fridays. If there were weekend parties, the Secretary of the Navy, Red Fay, who was a great friend of President Kennedy's, would call me so I could ask the owner if I could have the day off. And he called me at the beginning of that week, and he said, the President's coming back from Dallas on Friday. This was November of 1963. And if he's not too tired, we're going to have a party that night because the Sequoia has to go into dry dock. So can you be free? So that afternoon, I was waiting when...
It sounds like the whole White House was waiting for Frank all
Frank
the
was
time.
always at the White House.
Hey, where's that loudmouth Frank? Let that Jew boy play some piano. Hey, Jew boy. Hey, Jew boy Gannon, come here and play for me like a little monkey. Hey, come here and play me some tunes. You got any good ones? Come on, I'll put some dollars in your little cup, Jew.
As a matter of fact, on the second and third of these tapes, I play the piano.
Do you really?
Piano in the background, though.
Oh. The tape is great. In fact, at one point, Frank asks Nixon about Kennedy.
Yes.
And I've heard about this. This is unbelievable. He goes,
I had him assassinated. I couldn't stand that Jew. Hey, Frank, after you play the piano for all of us, can you go do a puppet show for the kids? Hey, Julie, Tricia, come on. Frank's going to do a puppet show.
You're amazing.
Anyway, he is amazing. You're right, Robin. Puppet show, piano. Frank's had an incredible career. Not only was he a interviewer for the Letterman show, he even produced a newsletter for cigarettes.
He was the guy.
Are you still doing that?
Marlboro magazine.
Well, no, the Philip Morris magazine, 13 million circulation, the seventh in its.
I love Philip Morris.
Day.
It's a great company.
It's a great stock.
It's a great company. I invested in it. I don't have a lot of money in it, but I put some in it because I believe in the company.
That's why you're so wealthy. Huh?
That's right. I believe in Philip Morris. I think the tobacco industry is a great industry in this country. I know that when people smoke, they know the risks. I think we're all adults here. We know that. I think if the tobacco industry went away, a lot of Americans would be out of work.
You got Frank's vote.
And it's a big cash business.
He's ready to elect you.
Right?
Well, beyond that.
I got no problem with it.
Philip
What
Morris
people are going to die? Big deal. I hate people.
And animals.
I'm with you. I hate animals and people.
And kitty cats.
Yes.
And puppies.
It's like when Frank calls Robin, he knows the risks. He's going into it head first.
I don't know if he's... No, I'm only coming to appreciate the risks right now.
I can't believe you didn't get anything off of Robin.
I didn't know
What did you do? Dinner and a movie and all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
And you didn't even feel her up?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
You might as well.
You didn't get it. You didn't get to feel her up?
Didn't have enough time.
It's a yes or no question, Frank.
No.
Frank, you couldn't feel her up? What's wrong with you? I thought you were a mover and a shaker. Hell, Spiro T. Agnew got laid more than you. Hey, Frank, want to have some fun? Let's anally electrocute checkers. I hate dogs. I only got the dog.
That's what he tells Frank on the...
Now I see why you're having me on.
That's right.
Buy cherry bombs. Work over checkers.
And you are having me on.
All right. Frank Gannon has had an illustrious career. It's pretty much over, but he's had an illustrious career.
Trying to a halt these last...
He has done a spectacular job of interviewing Richard Nixon. He was with him during the hard days and actually got Nixon to open up. And they released this on video. And if you'd like to order the tapes, anybody who's like really into Nixon, I recommend these tapes. Now, you call 1-800-453-4000. That's 1-800-453-4000. And you can order. It's called The Real Richard Nixon, and it's 3 volumes. And you have the early life, which deals with Nixon, growing up, early political life. Then you have the 28 days, the final 28 days, which is the last tape. And you have Pat, which is about Nixon and his personal life.
May I also say...
No. All right. And now...
For people who don't want to buy this, as sort of a good populist, anti-capitalist conspiracy in the tradition of phony phone calls, call Blockbuster or your local video store and ask them if they have Richard Nixon in a can.
Frank, we all have lives.
Because, I know, and I'm trying to salvage.
You want us to harass Blockbuster for your tape?
Ask if they have them, because they're market-driven companies and will note that. So you don't have to buy it, you don't have to rent it.
Yeah.
Then they will place block orders for billions of...
And you'll be able to rent it. Right.
I will be able to retire and not have to...
And date Robin.
For this...
You can't put up with this crap.
For the rest of my life.
Right.
Smart move.
Anyway, Frank Gannon, reviewing his credits, Nixon tapes, and dated Diane Sawyer and Robin Quivers.
Oh.
Yeah.
He dated Diane Sawyer.
I'm impressed.
We were friends.
And he scored with Diane Sawyer. Good for you. How's she naked? Nice? She was a beauty pageant contestant.
Yeah, she was Miss what?
I'd love to have some of that.
Miss Teenage America?
Something like that.
America's Junior.
I'd like to have Miss Junior Miss.
Junior Miss.
I'd like to have a Junior Miss in my bed. Hubba. I bet she's a firecracker, huh, Frank? Ooh. Look at you son of a bitch. You're always smiling. All right, Frank Gannon, the great Frank Gannon.
Like
the real...
a Mona Lisa over there. Just
Yeah.
That lucky scumbag. Got Diane Sawyer. I would have loved it. I would have loved to have bent her over my Oval Office desk. Frank, I'll answer any question you want for these frigging tapes, but tell me, is Diane blonde all over?
Oh.
Oh, answer me, you scumbag! You Jew! Play the piano, you monkey. I know she is. I know she is. You tell me. Oh, Pat is such a pig. Next to Diane. She's not bad, but she doesn't shave. Oh, if she shaved. Does Diane shave? Oh, tell me, Frank. Don't be so goddamn tight-lipped. I'm your president. You call yourself a Republican? Cough up some information.
What was the 800 number, Mr. President?
Oh, Pat is a mess. My hand gets caught in her lap.
He was a great president, and Pat Nixon was a great lady and a great first lady.
Yeah, but she's sucked in bed. How's Diane? You Jew?
Boy, the letter you're going to get this afternoon, Robin.
The real
Everybody writing me soon again.
You better sleep with Frank for all this. You better pay him back. You owe him now, Robin.
You've wiped puppy dogs out of my mind.
Yeah.
Cruelty to people you have to worry
for
about.
themselves.
Oh, don't be such a priggish prude, you. Oh, Rabbi Korb, I'm joining you. Goodbye, crew world. You won't have Dick to push around anymore. You know, they used to call me Tricky Dicky.
The real Richard Nixon, call 1-800-453-4000. The great Frank Gannon has interviewed him. He was very thorough. 33 hours worth of thorough, and they chopped down the best stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
How long is each tape? An hour?
About an hour.
An hour. Good for you, Frank. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Howard.
Very few people had that privilege. Very few. I mean the Diane Sawyer
Well,
stuff.
actually-
I don't mean Nixon. A lot of people interviewed
I was
Nixon.
gonna say nobody.
Yeah, right.
Think of it.
Do you ever do it? Ever? All right.
Exactly.
Right. I'm helping you out. All right. 1-800-453-4000. You're a good sport, Frank, and I do appreciate you coming on the show. I know it's tough for you because you had to be
brings
desperate.
up old memories.
Right. It brings up. I know Robin. It's very painful to look at Robin.
I didn't realize how desperate.
Are you feeling anything for Robin now that you've seen her again?
I have great affection for Robin, and I'm pleased to see that time has not changed her.
Yeah, you know how some of those girls hit the wall. Well, you, by the way, you're quite handsome, too.
One scintilla.
Right. Okay. The great Frank Gannon. I truly do like Frank a lot. And
Frank's a lot of fun.
order his tape. 1-800-453-4000 with Richard Nixon.
Hurry up, white people. Wake up and listen to the Howard Stern Show.
We'll be back with the Howard Stern Show. Don't go away. 97.1 The Eagle.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
To the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to eat. I'm so confused. I just got handed a fax. Some guy wrote you know that book that Judith put out, The Zone?
The Zone, yes. A lot of people have recommended it.
This guy says, now listen to this, Robin. This guy tells you what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat.
Mm-hmm.
So he makes a list of good, I was going to order some lunch. Tells you good carbohydrates, bad carbohydrates.
Right.
All right? Bad carbohydrates. Butternut squash. See? Robin got me into butternut squash soup, and now it's bad.
As soon as you get into something, it's bad for you.
I told you it's bad for you. Potatoes, rice, bad.
All
Bananas. Bananas. I mean, what am I
What are you
supposed
supposed
to
to
eat?
eat?
You enjoy something, you got to be...
Come on.
No, something's up.
If it has any taste at all, it's bad.
Peas are bad. Pinto beans. Potatoes. Refried beans. Sweet potato is bad.
What are the good ones?
A couple of years ago, they were saying sweet potato is good for you.
Yes.
It's the best food.
Every couple of years, things go out.
Can't win.
You know, some stuff is obvious, like barbecue sauce. Of course that's bad for you.
And you
Ketchup
know
is bad.
refried beans would be bad. That's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
And they say raisins are bad. Well, I knew that. Bagels are bad. Bread, buckwheat. Is Senator D'Amato on the phone? Let me ask Senator D'Amato. He knows everything. This guy's a great
He will
guy.
know what good food there is.
Forget about him being a United States Senator. This guy keeps himself nice and fit. Hey, Senator D'Amato.
Mama D'Amato tomato sauce.
No, what do you?
That's
no,
the best.
no. Be serious.
Yeah,
What do you eat for breakfast?
Oh, I have Raisin Bran.
That's to be regular, right?
No, because bran is good for you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. When you're up there on TV, you know, now with what you're doing with the Whitewater hearings,
Yeah.
if you got to go to the John, Can you just get up and go to the John, or while you're
Who takes your turn?
Yeah, what do you do?
Absolutely.
You can.
Yeah, I
What do
do.
you call it, recess?
No, the other senators continue the hearing, and sometimes those hearings run 8 to 10 hours.
Right.
So you got to take a
I
break.
drink a lot of water during them.
Yes.
So you got to get up. And
All right, so you eat Raisin Bran. Do you have a banana with that?
yeah, half a banana.
You do.
Absolutely.
And then when you don't eat till lunch?
And half a grapefruit before that. I would say every other morning, I have half a grapefruit, Raisin Bran, with half a banana.
And then what do you have for lunch?
Sometimes I skip lunch, but mostly very light. Very light lunch. Chicken, piece of chicken, a chicken sandwich.
Really?
On tomato, sometimes I'll have a sandwich.
And then what do you eat for dinner? Spaghetti?
You know what? I've cut down on the pasta because if you starch up too much, you will not lose weight. It is a problem.
Yeah, why does everybody know and I don't?
Yeah, well, I've just found that out recently. I just eat pasta 5-6 times a night.
I know.
I just love it as a main course with made different ways, or pasta or risotto or whatnot. Now, 2 nights ago,
What did you eat?
I cooked for the first time for about a half a dozen of my staff. They came over. Mama gave me 3 quarts of the sauce that she makes herself. She puts up about 200 quarts a year.
Yeah, but you made spaghetti.
Yeah, and I had them all over with Mama's sauce.
I can't eat spaghetti. I eat spaghetti, I blow up. I'm getting heavy.
I can't eat that.
Well, you got to watch. You got to cut down on the starch.
Yeah.
You just do. You really do. Are you working
You're what you
out?
call
I bet you're not working
carbohydrate
out anymore.
sensitive.
I am working out. I went for a walk yesterday.
Nah, you got to get up on them.
Don't you tell him that,
What do you mean?
Senator. Let him work up to.
I go on those machines, my eyeball blows out.
No, you don't have to go crazy. You just get up on the treadmill, do your 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
What level do you do it at?
He's saying go all out.
I don't pull it up to more than level 2.
Level 2?
Well, in other words, your incline. The incline goes up.
Oh, you're talking the incline.
And what do you set it at?
Anywhere from 3.8 to 4.2, 4.3.
Oh, okay.
You know, you don't have to walk hard. You don't have to, like race.
Well, you know how you lose weight, though, in all seriousness? You stay trim by chasing Hillary Clinton around with the truth. Right? Am I right?
I haven't
Look at
thought
you.
about it just that way.
And she's been tough to catch.
You know, when you started this whole Whitewater thing and, going after her, like everyone was like, he's not going to find anything. Now, all of a sudden, the whole damn thing's falling apart on
What
them.
did you think about them finding the billing records in the personal residence?
I can't believe that. You know
they
this?
just showed up.
And
This is really weird. Like, all of a sudden, all these papers they couldn't find show up, and now they're saying, well, the butler probably found them and put them there.
Yeah, that was pretty good. One of the senators
The
said
butler did it.
Yeah, that's what they're going to claim. The butler did it.
So do like all the Republican dudes come up to you and go, like in private, go, oh my God, you're doing beautiful.
Well, I have received some compliments.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and of course, on the other side, a lot of people are angry and they say, why don't you leave the president and the first lady alone? And I tell them, look, this is not a judgment matter. We've got to gather the facts, and then it's up to the special prosecutor.
Senator
whether
D'Amato.
or not there have been any laws that have been violated.
Do you know that Hillary? Did you see this in the paper today? Hillary Clinton has a picture of you on the bottom of her toilet, and she takes target practice.
Well,
did you know that?
I guess I am not the favorite person, and
She's mad at you.
invited over for tea.
Did you know yesterday she was here for a book signing, and a guy walked up to her in the middle of, like he was walking through the line getting one of the books, and he walked right up to her and he said, "Come clean," right to her face.
That was me. You know what? I used to.
Did you sign your own books? Didn't you? When you go
Of
on?
course.
Yes, and so did you.
And so did you.
Yeah, I signed mine.
Yeah, I mean, you have as much security risk as Hillary Clinton does. I mean, you're a United States senator. That's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, I really think that in this time when she needs good public relations, she should have been out there signing.
You should really rethink that.
Yeah, that's kind of tacky to have a machine sign them, or at least sign them yourself and then hand them out.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
She claims now that not only is it for security, she can meet more people this way.
Well, you know me, I'm pissed off at Clinton, Senator D'Amato. I supported him, and I backed him, and the guy didn't cut me any slack with that whole FCC thing. This company had to pay $1.7 million, so I'm not gonna sit there and cry for Hillary Clinton. Go ahead, do your thing.
Well,
I like it.
Listen, we're going to get the facts and whatever happens.
Good.
Hey,
You know what I say? Let them suffer.
Birthday, by the way.
Never mind my birthday. You gave me a birthday present. Let them suffer the way I suffered with the FCC. They left me twisting in the wind for these last couple of years. I supported that guy. And let me tell you something. Now they know what it's like. Go ahead. Get him. Go get him, Senator Al.
I want to know when we're going to get together.
Let me tell you something.
Well, didn't your card games come under question? You can do that.
Who's going to play Al D'Amato in your movie?
I'm going to tell you something.
Who's going to play Senator Al in your
I'll tell you who's going to play you. You want to know who's going to play you?
Tell me.
Mickey Rourke.
Okay.
All right. Or Pierce Brosnan. Whatever. What do you think of him?
How's your movie coming?
It's coming along great. I'm going to have a couple of announcements to make, but I'm keeping it low-key till I have everything in place.
Really? It's a heck of a project.
Hey, you know who's playing Jackie?
Tell me.
Dennis Franz. You ever see that guy? Yeah, what a mess, huh?
Who's playing Robin?
Robin is playing Robin.
Okay.
Who could also play Robin?
Thank you for getting that information.
Oh, yes. I have not even...
I better get my coach.
That's an exclusive. No coach. What?
How many parts are you going to play? How many different roles?
I play all the female roles.
Everyone else.
I play everyone else. I play Dennis Rodman, the basketball player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You want to play some cards?
I'd love to.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get my wife to let me out of the house, so...
I understand the problem, believe me.
All right, I tell you what. Well, I'll arrange a game. I'll take care of it.
Well, do it one Friday night.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, that sounds good.
Great being with you guys.
Next Friday I'm at Scores, so I can't do it then, but I'll be with you the following Friday.
Look forward.
All right.
Okay, my
Keep
buddy.
doing a good job.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye now.
This guy's terrific. The Senator Al D'Amato. He's all over the place. He loves it. Loves being a senator. That's what I like to see. Bringing money into New York State. Terrific guy.
And going after the president.
I like it because I'll tell you something. I listen.
You're absolutely right. They didn't care about us twisting here in the wind.
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you how politics works. I'm very friendly with Senator Al D'Amato. You see, I play cards with the guy. I could have pulled him aside and said, "Listen, Clinton's a good man. He did me a break on the FCC. He listened. He heard me crying and whining, and I had his brother contact him. I tell you, Senator D'Amato, listen, pull back a little, will you, pal? Capiche? See? That's how things are done. That's all. But I'm not telling him that. I tell him, go get him! Because they didn't do right by me. Screw them!
They ignored you.
You tell him, buddy.
That's right, Mr. Nixon.
You screw that Jew.
That Jew Clinton?
Clinton, the Jew. Jew lover. Jew boy. Play the piano for me, monkey.
I'm a big fan of Senator D'Amato. Big fan. Terrific senator. Right. How'd it feel to hug Frank Gannon?
It felt normal.
Boy, you took liberties in that hug. I've never hugged you like that. I know you. How many years?
Been a good long time, hasn't it?
You two look cute together. I'm not going to say you don't.
Thank you, Howard.
You look cute together.
If he had his way, he'd still be here hugging her.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me go.
You two are adorable.
It seemed that the two of you had more to say to each other over in the corner, whispering.
I was whispering about you. How can I get Robin? How can I get Robin?
Yeah, right.
No, we were talking about Letterman.
I know. That's his real girlfriend.
Yeah.
You love Letterman.
We were yentering it up about Letterman. And then Robin came in the room. I didn't know if she'd come in because Frank gets wild. And Frank immediately kissed and hugged her. It was wild. Everyone left the room.
He kissed me on the cheek. You should make that clear to people.
Yeah, pull your pants back up. What am I supposed to order for lunch for this diet?
Now, we're going over the bad carbohydrates. What else is on the list?
Everything I eat. Pinto beans, lima beans, corn, carrots.
All beans. Corn, I knew. Carrots?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Yeah, carrots. You eat carrots all the time.
I love carrots.
Bad carbohydrates.
What else? Give me the bad news.
Banana, cranberries, dates, figs, guava, kumquat, mango, papaya, prunes, and raisins are bad. Bagels are bad. Biscuits, bread, buckwheat, bulgur wheat, cereal. Boom, cereal.
Well, I don't eat that. Go on.
Is shredded wheat cereal?
Yeah.
What's okay?
I don't know. Is oatmeal cereal?
So far, there are no foods to eat.
This guy says the good ones are artichokes.
I can't eat that.
Asparagus. Beans.
What beans? He just named every bean.
Black beans. Black beans or green beans, bok choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, chickpeas, collard greens, eggplant, kale, kidney beans, leeks, and lentils. Where am I going to get that? Mushrooms are good. Okra, onion, sauerkraut. Sauerkraut? Spinach. How about something I like to eat?
Well, so far, your lunch yesterday is on there.
What?
You were doing fine yesterday at lunch.
Yeah.
Because you had eggplant, broccoli, and lettuce.
Yeah.
All mixed up. And then you had a piece of chicken.
Yeah, and I had butternut squash. No, I had vegetable soup.
It was vegetable soup, but it had a few carrots in it.
Yeah. And a bunch of beans in it.
Oh, it did? I didn't eat it, so I didn't know about the beans.
I wonder if seafood's good. It doesn't say if, like, protein.
That's not a carbohydrate.
I know. I wonder what
It's only
proteins are
talking
good.
about carbohydrate.
I might have to read this book. But how does he know anything? And who knows what he looks like?
Yeah, all the other books we're supposed to know, too.
Yeah. Hey, screw all these guys, Robin. Yeah, maybe I'll get that same chazara I ate yesterday.
You liked it.
What did I have again?
You had eggplant.
But don't you think that eggplant is
portobello
in oil and
mushroom.
stuff?
I don't know. I didn't eat it. Ask
I did.
Joy.
Who?
Joy.
Who's Joy?
Joy is the woman who made it.
Oh. You're shaking your head.
I don't know, man. You can't eat anything. I don't know. You can't eat anything.
All I know is I weighed myself yesterday. I want to throw up. I weighed 210 pounds.
Really?
I got to lose 20 pounds. Holy mackerel.
How much did you weigh when they shot the cover of Private Parts?
190. I'm 20 pounds heavier.
Did you exercise yesterday?
Yeah. I went walking. Now my knee hurts.
You can't exercise, man.
No. I'm not built for exercise. I'm like an elephant.
You know what we're going to do? You know they have those electrodes they put on you and they just make your muscles jump.
Yeah, Christopher Reeve has those. I want to get on that exercise plane Christopher Reeve's on. His wife appears to, like, just move him around a lot. I'm going to have my wife just, like, drag me around the room.
They Velcro his feet to a moving bike.
That's funny, really. You're a funny guy.
No, I'm not. That's what they do.
How could he sit up on a moving bike?
They sit him up and they put his feet
How
in
do
the
they
stirrups
sit
and the
him
bike
up?
just moves.
That's one of those.
It's so silly.
Can't even breathe.
How dare you make
I
jokes?
saw him do that. I'm not making a joke.
Yeah, right.
So maybe I ought to get what I got
He can't
yesterday.
even hold his head straight. How's he going to sit on a bike?
Gary, get me that Joy on the phone for my lunch order.
And tell her you have to have plain food, non-processed,
Plain.
no marinade or
Nobody
anything.
seems to understand that.
I know.
Nobody.
I was trying to call her yesterday to have that discussion with her. Of course, I couldn't get her.
You're kidding. Where were you?
We kept missing each
I
other.
see.
When I was there, she wasn't. When she was there, I was.
Tell her to cook it in front of me. I'm telling you, I got to cut down drastic. We got to do news. We got a lot to do. A lot to do. I have to go exercise. I went walking yesterday. I actually walked because running was too much for me. And my knee hurt.
I think it's all psychological.
And Joy. Joy?
Yes, Howard?
That eggplant you made for me yesterday.
Yes.
Didn't that have oil on it?
No.
How did you make it?
We threw it on the grill?
Yeah. And doesn't the grill have oil on it?
No,
How come it doesn't stick to the grill?
because we put a little vinegar on it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All that had was vinegar?
Yeah,
And what did the mushroom have on it? Vinegar?
same.
Really?
Yes. You enjoyed it?
I loved it.
What
Except
kind of-
I can't eat that kind of garlic anymore. I stunk the
I
whole
did
day.
too, because I tried it first.
Oh,
It was awful.
I told you were.
I love the way it
getting
tastes.
yourself all ready.
Yeah.
Nobody came near me.
How come you can't take the broccoli and put that in the vinegar and mix that up too?
I could, whatever you want.
She sounds like a beaten woman.
You're taking all the
beaten me,
joy out of
Howard.
it.
Yeah.
And I
I'm taking
don't
the
get
joy
to
out of your name and your cooking. Is your name Sad now instead of Joy?
Ever since I met you.
Yeah.
You used to be Joy.
What happened? And what are you reading stuff about butternut squash being bad for you?
Yeah, I just read it from this book, The Zone. It's a bad carbohydrate.
I don't believe that.
Well, you can believe it. It says it right here.
No, and everything you read and see, we believe.
Right. What kind of soup you got?
Today we have the mixed bean with kale. Kale is on the good list.
And what is mixed bean? What kind of bean?
Beans have 6 different beans in it.
See, that's bad.
See, you can't have black beans and lentils.
What are black beans?
So you want
They're black.
What's that vegetable soup? Is that black beans?
Black beans are in there.
Wish I knew what to eat so I could be skinny. Wish somebody could help me.
I could help you, Howard, but you're hard to help.
How'd you get in shape with the first one?
I don't know. I used to run a lot.
And then he was on that other diet. Remember, you were on
No, here's how I got in shape for the book. I used to run twice a day, lift weights, and eat nothing. And then my eyeballs blew out. And that was like, I took that picture 4 weeks I hadn't worked out. But I'd been working out so hard before that it actually stuck with me.
So now I can feed you well and work out, and then you'll be incredible shape.
Now I'm thinking of taking up yoga, because they say like dead people can do yoga. Next week I'm starting that.
You're going to be doing lots of salads, too.
What could you make me that would be the perfect lunch for me?
I'm going to make you the perfect salad.
What is in it?
We're going to put all kinds of vegetables in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put in your portobello mushroom so you don't feel deprived.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put in some broccoli.
Yeah.
And you want some eggplant.
And now what are you going to put for dressing?
Dressing, we're going to do a mustard dill dressing, fat-free.
That sounds fattening. Mustard dill.
Dill is a spice, and mustard doesn't have any fat, Howard.
Well, what is mustard?
Howard, you need an education.
Mustard is, I don't know what it is. It comes from mustard seeds.
What is it? What is mustard? What is it really?
Mustard
what do we know about mustard?
It does not have any fat in it.
Really?
Right.
How many calories is it?
Negligible. Small amount.
So you're going to take mustard and dill.
You're the one who's been eating. What else are you eating when I'm not around?
Nothing. I eat nothing.
I don't believe you. What's Allison making you for dinner?
Want to know what? Allison doesn't make me dinner.
Yeah, if he had to wait for Allison, he'd be starving.
Want to know what I had for dinner last night?
Yes.
I had your vegetable soup.
Great.
Okay. I made a lettuce, tomato, carrots, and cabbage salad.
It's the
with
carrots.
2 cans of tuna fish and water, 6 ounces of tuna fish.
You're eating animal protein, too much animal protein.
Oh, get out of here with that. Don't you get me off animals. I'll eat those.
You love to eat those animals.
That's right. You tell me, where's my source of protein in today's lunch? There isn't one.
Yes, there is. There's small amounts of protein in everything you
That's
eat.
negligible.
And you also have protein when you combine certain foods. You want to know the calories on mustard?
Yes.
0. I'm looking at the Gouldens jar.
All right, Sad. You don't have to yell at me.
0 cholesterol.
Jesus.
You put the joy back in me, or let me work with you. You could lose the weight.
All right. Do me a favor.
Go ahead.
What you just said for lunch today?
Yes.
I want that.
Okay.
What you made Howard yesterday?
Yes.
I want that without that dressing. Give me the mustard.
You got it.
Ooh.
She's getting on the bandwagon.
Do I need soup with that?
I don't. You go on your own there.
Maybe I'm eating too much. Maybe I don't need soup with that.
Miso soup.
What is miso?
Miso is fermented soybean.
Let me see if that's on the list.
Very good. Where's this list from?
The Zone.
Let's talk to the author.
Let's see, miso. I don't see that on my list.
It's a go.
No one ever heard.
Miso is just that clear soup, Howard.
It'll be good. It says if you have a cup of miso soup a day, you lose weight.
No, I don't see it on the list of bad things. All right, give me some of that
and
miso.
Your energy increases tenfold.
I can't eat miso soup.
I'm eating it.
Okay.
I'm just
You want a juice?
How come you can't eat it?
It's got all that salt in it.
Oh, I can't have that. Is salt bad for me?
Not for you. And it's a different kind of salt.
What kind of salt?
The salty kind.
Is that the salt they put on the road?
It's the natural kind that occurs in miso.
The kind that takes the snow
it's
away.
the salt of the miso.
Yes.
There's no added salt.
No added salt.
Oh, fine. Oh, for God's sake.
No added.
Robin almost scared me
I
away.
wish you would make me some kind of a seaweed soup.
Okay. You want spinach dumplings?
No, I can't have that.
Okay.
Why can't you have that?
I'm afraid.
I'm sure. Yeah, that's got to be fattening.
They taste too good.
What would you say my whole lunch is going to be in terms of calories?
Your whole lunch in terms of calories. See how big we make the salad. Maybe 350.
350 with the soup.
Yeah, the soup is about 100, and the salad's about 300, maybe 400.
Okay.
Why is the salad 400? Where's the calories coming from?
From his dressing, maybe. I don't know, from nothing, actually. You're right, Robin. There is not a lot of
I
calories.
told you I'm getting too many calories.
No, you're not.
Where are the calories?
The mustard, goddammit.
No, it's
Mustard has no
0 calories.
calories.
You're
Oh.
not having it, so maybe less.
I got to lose
All it
weight.
is vegetables.
What's your problem, Gorilla?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, you can't eat anything anymore.
I can't.
Sucks.
Why? Because you believe in that sheet of paper that you're holding?
I can't eat. You should see the size of me. I look like a whale.
So let's do some work.
But you only had the butternut squash 2 days. You can't blame it.
That had put me over.
I think it was the caviar.
I accidentally ate that plastic fork you sent over. How many calories in that?
You should have seen him yesterday. He ate the soup and he said, I'm going to save the salad for lunch. And the next thing I knew, he was eating it.
I know. Well, I'm trying to cut down. All right, Gorilla, make it happen. Make it so that I get all this food on time.
Okay.
And what are you doing over the weekend? How are you
He's going to pig out.
I'm going to shoot myself. I know what I'm eating over the weekend. I have the same thing every weekend. For breakfast, I have shredded wheat.
That's bad.
I know, but what am I going to do? I have a banana.
Bad.
And some skim milk.
Bad.
Bad.
And then for lunch, I have I have a
How
cup
is
of
it bad?
for lunch I have a cup of rice,
Bad.
tuna, and some salad with vinegar. And then for dinner, I have the same thing. I have another salad with some some chicken, skinless
rice?
chicken. No complex carbohydrates. There's a lot of broccoli and beans and crap.
Beans.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Should you not be losing weight?
I should be a pin.
Maybe you're not eating enough.
What?
Eat more, weigh less.
Yeah, why don't I eat a whole deer? Maybe I'll lose weight then.
Be kind to animals. Don't eat them.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You consider fish animals?
I eat fish.
But you eat chicken. I don't eat chicken.
All right, Gorilla, go get my lunch.
All right.
We arrange with Joy. Joy, hold on. Gorilla's going to arrange everything. All right.
I've managed to eliminate everything that runs around.
Where is your place? I never passed that. Where is that?
75th and 3rd.
You never go down 3rd.
I don't go down
Bring
third.
them here for lunch.
I'll stop in.
Come out.
All right, I forgot.
All right, thanks, Joy.
Thank you, Howard.
You're a hermit.
I hope this Joy knows. Maybe she just got out of a mental institution. How
I've
do you really know?
known Joy for years.
Really?
Yes.
How do you know she knows?
I know because I know. I go there, I eat, I see.
Joy, were you ever institutionalized?
Never institutionalized.
All right.
Joy's been feeding me for years.
Really?
Do you want seaweed? Howard, you're going to have some seaweed
I
today.
love
No,
seaweed.
what you're doing is loading me up with too much food.
Listen, if you
Make me a nice salad.
when I went to vegetarianism, I lost 20 pounds immediately.
Yeah, well, help me out, all right? Don't feed me everything. Don't give me the whole restaurant in one salad.
Seaweed is so good for you.
All right, put some seaweed in if it's no calories. Load me up and make me full.
Okay, I will.
And give me something that moves bowels. I need to move my bowels.
That's easy.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Joy.
Thank you, Howard.
Hey, see, now she sounds joyful.
Joy, what do you do for brunch?
Brunch?
Yeah.
Now you're eating brunch?
I'm asking because I'm thinking about doing a brunch on Sunday.
We have great pancakes.
Oh, I can't eat that.
Corn.
I can't eat that.
Corn for brunch?
And then they're made out of corn pancakes. And then we have French toast.
Oh.
And then we have...
Joy, I think
Well, I'll watch everybody else eat.
And then we have the regular menu. We can make you anything you want.
I don't eat corn. Corn comes back.
Corn comes...
That's the beauty of corn. It lives.
You know, you could.
You know what else? You should have some steamed greens in your salad.
I want the steamed greens. I love the steamed greens.
Surprise me.
All right, I am going
All right, come on. But no oil, no fat, no salt, no nothing.
And oil's good for you. That's what helps you be regular.
Now she's putting
A
oil.
little oil. I'm not putting any oil.
She was putting oil. She just said oil's good for you.
What oil are you going to
For
put
your
in there?
skin.
All right, what oil are you going to put in this?
I'm not going to put any oil because you don't want any.
Right, thank you. That was the right answer.
Cool, but no oil.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't care about my skin. I want to be thin. Thank you.
Skinny and ugly?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Thank you. I'm skinny and ugly. That's why I like it.
Skinny and pasty.
All right, thank you. Go take care of that quickly. Hurry up. What's the matter with you? Don't keep the woman waiting.
What are you doing sitting there?
Yeah, should have already been anticipating.
Water. Bring water. Bring water.
Okay.
His head's going to explode.
All right, let me just knock off a few commercials, then we'll come back and do the news
All right.
after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle.
Thank you.
Hi, Howard. This is Gloria Stefan, and
Hey, baby.
I told you I watched your show, but it was great being on your radio show.
Thanks.
A lot of fun, and hopefully you'll have me back sometime, okay?
Okay.
See you soon.
I like her, Gloria Estefan, because she talks in a normal tone and says, look, I had a good time, and that's it. That's it. You can believe it when she says it. Coming up on Monday's show, Robin, Super Sales badmouth me again to Chauncey.
Really?
Yeah, so I'll be reading that.
Oh, we're going to talk to Chauncey. We're not
We're not going to talk to Chauncey. We'll just read from his newspaper and not give him any credit.
Okay.
All right.
Don't tell him where it came.
That's right. Robin, what's in the news?
I don't know. Let's see. What shall we talk about first?
You pick the topic.
The 11-year-old boy or...
Come on.
Michael Jackson. You know,
Michael
I always
Jackson.
think of Michael when I see an 11-year-old boy.
You know, the Extra magazine, you know that TV show Extra? They called up, they said, we need to get access to Howard this morning because we want his comments on Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie. And you know something? I don't have any comment. I mean, what do you guys...
Who thought this was a real marriage in the first place?
I don't think he's into her.
They say irreconcilable differences. Yeah, the difference is he likes little boys and you're a woman.
Right. I mean, you know...
You can't resolve that.
Here's a guy who, she went off to see her first husband, Danny Keyhole.
For her honeymoon.
And Michael Jackson went off with 2 young children. I mean, it's documented. Remember?
They've been living separately since December. I think they've been living separately since they got married.
And Lisa Marie Presley is a crude, classless, crass girl. I saw her interviewed on the Diane Sawyer thing. She's, you know, with all the money Elvis left behind you, and the Priscilla, you know, at least could have put her in a finishing school. And maybe, you know, maybe they did.
Maybe that is finished.
Maybe that's finished, and that's the best it could do. Because when you got Elvis's genetics in you, that's about it.
Hard to beat Elvis's genetics.
She's like, if they don't believe Michael Jackson and I are in love, they can eat me. It's like, oh, honey. I mean,
Screw them.
Yeah, screw them. You suck. You know, it's like...
This is an interview?
And that Michael Jackson, that freak, is busy giving antenna ears behind his wife's head. I mean, come on. And the big, thick black eyelashes.
I think the only time they were together was when they made that video.
Lisa Marie's a great-looking little piece of ass. Don't get me wrong. And she's got, hey, you could back the Brinks truck into her house. I wouldn't mind putting that notch on my belt. Don't get me wrong. The cruder, the crasser, the better.
You don't
yes, sir.
You don't think Michael made a notch?
Oh, I don't think... I looked at his belt. It looks clean as a whistle.
It was obviously a business arrangement.
Right.
He said, marry me for a while so that these allegations will go away. People will focus on something else. You know, I don't know what exactly was in it for her.
I read a thing in the paper today that actually, you know, because I kept saying, why would this girl go along with it? She has money.
I still couldn't figure out her end of it.
Well, I read a thing in the paper today that tried to explain that.
Okay.
And what they said was, obviously for Michael Jackson, Elvis, there's a couple of different things. Elvis was his idol, you know, one of his idols, but that's nothing here or there. He saw it as a way to have a woman who would step in. This is the worst time of his life.
Right. Everything that was written about him was about him and these little boys.
So
that
him, you
was the
understand.
total focus, yeah.
They said evidently this Lisa Marie, even with all her money and connections, has been trying to become a country singer. This is her thing. She wants to put out a country album. In fact, her first husband, Danny Keyhole, is a musician and was trying to get this country album going with her. And they felt with Michael Jackson's connections and this high profile that marrying him would afford her. It would catapult her into this recording career that she wants.
Give me a break.
It's the only thing I can tell you.
Give me a break, Howard.
No, this is what I read.
You think you're the owner of a record company.
Right.
Lisa Marie Presley comes to you and says, I want to make a record album. You think she needs Michael Jackson for that?
No, but I haven't heard her sing. Now, she might. I mean, they might have heard her sing so bad. Although they let Leonard Nimoy put out an album.
30 people who can't sing who are big stars right now in the record industry.
This is what I read. This is the only explanation. Give me a better explanation.
That doesn't hold water for me.
They said that all the major record companies... let me tell you what they said.
Wait a minute.
All the major record companies had turned her down.
Why? You realize that this is built-in publicity.
But they turned her down. Sony had turned her down.
Nancy Sinatra can make a record. Elvis's baby can make a record.
Don't disparage Nancy Sinatra.
I'm not disparaging her.
Right.
I'm simply saying she was Nancy Sinatra. You're not telling me she paid any dues.
Yes, she did. You don't know.
What did she do? What did
she had to live with Frank Sinatra.
And Lisa Marie.
And Frank Jr.
And Lisa Marie had to live with Priscilla.
All right. I don't know. This is what they said, that even though she is Lisa Marie Presley, all the major record companies have been avoiding her, and she thought that with his clout and his name, that she would get this record.
Barring that.
Yeah.
Let's say that's true.
Go ahead.
She has enough money that she could make her own record.
Yeah, but I think her mother's got, in Scientology, got some hold on her. They won't let her.
It just doesn't work for me. These explanations don't work for me. There's something else here.
Maybe she's psychologically disturbed. And she saw it as a way that, well, here's the other thing. Oh, this is what else they said. Maybe this will work for you. They said that Elvis Presley was the man in her life that she never got to help. Her father was a mess. She was too little, obviously. When he died when she was very young.
Get him up off the floor.
And because she couldn't, help him and couldn't embrace him, that there's some psychological need to... She saw Michael Jackson, who was as big as Elvis Presley, certainly, and she saw this, here was her chance.
Opportunity?
Yeah, maybe you could buy into that.
Maybe it's the psychological thing, because this other stuff, it doesn't work for me.
I tell you, I can keep coming up with reasons.
That's possible. I don't think probable, but possible.
Or maybe she's a complete psychopath.
Maybe she's the one person who thought Michael Jackson
was
innocent,
right,
and he was in love with her.
Whatever. Anyway, so they're getting a divorce.
They're dissolving their business relationship, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Don't think there was any marriage ever. I would have to have proof of consummation. I think an annulment is in order.
I believe my wife and I have a business relationship because I barely get sex, and mostly she spends my money.
What it's like.
Yeah. I'm very much in the same position as Michael Jackson.
No, you said you've been having great sex lately.
Well, it started out good. Sunday night we had sex, and Monday night it was like 2 nights in a row, which we never do.
Uh-huh.
Or no, it was Saturday night and Monday night.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, wow, Monday night? What's this?
Yeah.
This was like work night.
Uh-huh.
She came up like around 7:30, 7:45, got into bed and instigated the whole thing and used her mouth and got me going.
Well, you don't have
what?
to be so
I know. Things looked really good, and then the rest of the week fell apart. Last night she came into the bed all sweaty. And she goes, I have to go watch Friends. Goodbye. I said, yeah, lay in the bed. And then, she PU. She just exercised. It was all sweaty and stuff. A lot of guys said she looked good on the birthday show, my wife.
She looked very good.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, you didn't do anything on Friday? That was your birthday.
Nothing. Didn't get anything. She didn't feel good. She had diarrhea. I'm not. Yeah, happy birthday. She goes, oh, I have diarrhea. I was like, oh, well, I'm not interested. You can go shower 57 times and I'm not interested.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, that's one turn. And why do I have to know when she has diarrhea? Keep it a secret. Keep some things private. Just so you're not in the mood.
Let me ask you something. If she were to come down with a real illness.
Go ahead.
A real bad illness.
I would take care of her, but I would date.
No.
Sorry.
That's not my question.
I shouldn't answer so fast. Go ahead.
And the only...
What illness?
Let's say...
as long as we're fantasizing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Guillain-Barré.
All right.
That's
French.
where you're paralyzed. It's an ascending paralysis.
Is it
First
contagious?
She gets a little tingling. No.
Oh.
Gets a little tingling in her toes. Next thing you know, she can't move a thing. And she's completely...
Go ahead.
All right. You can do... The only intimacy you two could really have...
Go ahead.
...is if you took care of her. Like, bathed her.
Go ahead. All right.
Fed her.
What is your question?
Would you do that?
Yes.
You would?
Yes, I would. Of course not. I'm doing that already.
No, I meant personally.
Yeah. No, I would hire someone to do it. But if she wanted me to bathe her, so she didn't want a stranger doing it, I would do that.
You would?
Yeah, probably good exercise for me.
Finally lose weight.
Yeah, I'll lose weight.
She could be your weight. You could lift her.
What's that called? Guillermo what?
Guillermo
Villas.
Guillermo Villas disease? She has it. She's paralyzed from the waist down, I believe. I believe that any day now, the rest of her will go. I'll be bathing her.
Half a dose.
Yeah. She has half of it.
Guillain-Barré, I think.
Nah, my wife's healthy as a horse. I don't have to deal with it.
No, I just wondered.
No, I
would
would.
You be the personal caretaker where I bathe her, I carry her to the bathroom,
Yes.
I do all of this stuff?
Yeah, because I'd be all happy because I'd be dating.
No, you're not dating.
I wouldn't be
You're
guilty.
taking care of her.
No, that would be my ticket to date. Because then I would be like, you know what? She can't have sex anymore, but she's not going to know. I'm going to take care of her and stuff, and then I'm going to have my affair with Amy Lynn.
Howard, you think you're going to have time to go have an affair
Yes.
when Allison needs a bath and to be fed?
Amy lives in Jersey. All I got to do is drive over there. I don't want to stay there all day. After I'm finished, I want to go home. Take care of my wife. So that's the life I'm looking for.
You're so sick. You're not answering my question.
The truth is, she'd be lonelier than Frank Gannon. I would not... No, I would take care of her, yes. I love my wife.
You would hands-on take care of her.
That's right. I mean, to a degree.
What do you mean to a degree?
I couldn't be there. I have to go to work. Some hours would have to be
I
a
see how
nurse.
you take care of your kids. You don't even touch them.
But my wife doesn't want me to touch them. Better I don't talk to them, or No, I would take care of my
I don't know
wife.
how you could say that, honestly.
No, I would help my wife if she wanted. Like if she said to me, I can't bathe and I don't want a stranger bathing me. I'd say, okay, I will do that for you. Let me handle that. I'm not going to bathe you every day. You get a bath once a week. Yeah, I mean, I'll take care of her like I take care of the hamster. Clean the cage once a week.
With your new newspapers.
Yeah. That's a ridiculous question.
No, I just wanted to know.
Deeply in love.
I still don't have an answer. I didn't say you didn't love her.
I'd hook up like some pulleys so she could lower herself into the tub.
Start to smell, take a dunk.
Take a dunk.
Hose her down.
Yeah.
Let her sleep in the bathtub.
Hose her down like an elephant. All right, what else is in the news, Robin?
Well, this is
Besides
not
my wife.
funny. We were talking about Michael Jackson and his wife, and then you and your wife.
Right.
An 11-year-old boy will be buried today. His brother, however, won't be at the funeral.
Why?
Because his brother's in juvenile hall charged with shooting him once in the head at close range in the family's barn.
What a tragedy.
On Monday. He's been charged as an adult with the crime.
Cowboys and Indians, 1996. Welcome to our world.
Police say the 14-year-old boy, who is the older brother, was a straight-A student in 8th grade. He admitted when he called 911 that he had shot his brother.
Oh, how did he get this gun from the...
I don't know where the gun came
I
from,
see.
but he intended to kill his brother.
Oh, I see.
Nobody seems to understand why.
This is the older brother.
Yeah.
Now, they say he was a straight-A student in 8th grade. No, what grade is he in now?
8th.
Oh. I thought like he was like 20.
And it seems like, one of those kids that's a straight arrow. Never would have done anything wrong. The two brothers had a fight earlier in the day, but it seemed nothing more than the usual sibling spat.
Did he say why he killed him?
No, that's what I'm telling you. Nobody knows why at this point it happened. Adam is the older boy. He volunteered his time in Bible study classes.
Well, the Kathy Lee's kids.
And was known as one of the church's best helpers. And he had no history of violence.
It's always the good ones.
Can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
It was his father's gun.
Oh, it was Dad's gun.
Yeah, but still.
Right.
He had to go get the gun, and he, waited for his brother, and he shot him.
Wow.
Amazing. So now they're burying one son, and then they'll have to go to court with the other.
Kid'll be out in 2 years.
It's just the point. The whole family devastated.
Right, well.
Would you be?
2 years hard time, that's it. Not even hard time. Those are like country clubs, those juvenile halls.
But he's at juvenile hall now. He's being charged as an adult.
Oh, he is.
Where do you serve time when you're charged as an adult if you get convicted of the crime?
Neverland. Michael Jackson's house.
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, just for like a year.
The children. Rehabilitated him.
No, usually children who commit homicide will have to live at Fred's house. They straighten right out.
That's called rehab.
Come here. Want to play with my Apple computer? Rather get the chair. Let me take a break, Robin.
Anything but go to Fred's house.
Let me take a break, and then we can do the rest of the news. Give the people the information they'll need for the weekend to talk about at cocktail parties.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll return to the Howard Stern Show after these messages. 97.1 The Eagle. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
How do you know Elvis Presley... How do you know for sure that Elvis Presley is really dead?
I don't know. How?
Because Michael Jackson is still alive. So, Elvis didn't go over and kick his ass. And you know Elvis would because he knows karate. Barely, but he knows it. So that's how you know he's really dead for all you hillbillies out there. Don't miss the E! Show tonight. Final night, last night, to see all the crazy stuff at the birthday show. It's a lot of fun. I've been watching. It is really good. I had no idea how entertaining that birthday show is to watch. Robin, what else is in the news?
Well, I'm trying to leaf through all of your
yes
dieting tips now. Everybody's faxing in their little say on what we should be eating here now.
I just got a fax from the guy who actually wrote the book, The Zone. He believes in eating. He says to me, I would be happy to construct an individualized personal zone diet based solely on the foods you'd like to eat, not the food that someone hopes you will eat. What does that mean? Does that mean like...
I don't know.
I don't like to eat. I like to eat spaghetti and...
Yeah, how's he going to tell you to eat that? He says that's bad.
This guy believes that you eat more fat and less carbohydrates. I don't know. You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm just not going to eat.
Here, I got the Zone bullets for you.
Oh, the bullets. Zone bullets.
Yeah, Jackie, can you come get these? Yes. And then there's another guy out there who says, you effing finicky schmuck.
Tell that guy to shut up.
Whoever has to cook for your meals needs a grant from the effing National Endowment for the Arts. You're so effing picky that I'm going to call you Morris from now on.
Oh, tell me shut up. That's probably flaming homosexual. It is impossible for dietary fat alone to make you fat. It is the hormone insulin that makes you fat and keeps you fat. How do you increase insulin? By eating too many fat-free carbohydrates. Oh, please. Your stomach is politically incorrect. The stomach is basically a vat of acid that breaks all food into basic components. From that perspective, one Snickers bar has the same amount of carbohydrates as 2 ounces of pasta. Most people would not eat 4 Snicker bars at one sitting, but they would eat 8 ounces of pasta. So now the guy's saying pasta and Snickers bars is the same thing.
He's saying you'd be better off eating the Snickers bars.
Not everyone is genetically the same. 10,000 years ago, there were no grains on the face of the earth. Through much of man's evolution, he has been exposed to only 2 food groups, low-fat protein and fruits and vegetables. This is what man is genetically designed to eat. How does he know that?
I know, everybody with their caveman theories.
When grains were first introduced into the human diet, 3 things immediately happened. Jackie started writing bad jokes. No. Mankind shrunk in size from lack of adequate protein.
You mean we used to be bigger?
Diseases of modern civilization, such as heart attacks and arthritis, made their first appearance. Obesity became prevalent. It takes fat to burn fat. You know, all these theories sound good.
Until...
But then you got to cook all the meals and junk, and
right.
I don't know how to make all the meals and all that stuff. Fine, I'll eat it. So send it to me. I don't know what to eat. I don't know what to eat, okay? So one guy tells you eat baked potatoes. The other guy says don't eat baked potatoes. One guy used to say, best thing you could eat is a sweet potato. I ate sweet potatoes. I still got fat. Gorilla, get me a Snickers. Maybe I'll lose some weight. That's what this guy says, I think.
I don't know. I'm completely confused at this point.
The number one predictor of heart disease is not high cholesterol or high blood pressure, but elevated levels of insulin. What's he talking about? I don't know what anyone's talking about. That's so much discussion.
It can't be that complicated.
Just write me down. See, someone want to write a diet book that says, okay, here's what you eat for breakfast, here's what you eat for lunch, here's what you eat for dinner.
And make it easy. Stuff you can get a hold of.
But don't give me any theory. Tell me what to frigging eat so I can tell the lady on the phone what to make for lunch. That they can't tell you. They're telling you insulin. I got to be a medical doctor.
That's right.
The guy even says in his letter to me, call me at my laboratory.
Right. He's going to fix up a diet in his laboratory.
Yeah.
It's like the weatherman with the warm fronts and cold fronts.
Yeah, cold
Is it raining or is it not raining?
Just
What do I
tell
buy?
me. What do I wear today? Tell me what to do. Bullet pieces. Read the bullet points. Insulin and this. I don't care. You got to wait for me to lose weight? Send me the food. Just tell me a menu.
Tell you about the cave.
No one can tell me what to eat for breakfast, though. You notice that? None of these guys. Well, what should I eat for breakfast? Well, that's a different story. What do you want to know that for? I want to tell you about cavemen. You're going to tell me about a caveman? I'm not a caveman. I don't know. I don't have to go hunting.
Tell me what I should eat.
You know why a caveman was thin? He had to hunt for the food.
He had to chase it.
Yeah.
He didn't have a computer.
You'll get in good shape.
And you know, he was so bad at it that it would be days before he brought down what he was chasing.
So he invented grains. Now, this guy says grains are bad. Okay, fine. I'll buy into that. What do I eat for breakfast? Tell me what to eat for breakfast.
Why does your breakfast food have to be different from other day parts?
I don't even know that. I don't even care. Tell me if you want me
because
to eat.
You think there are breakfast foods like oatmeal.
Right. Do me a favor.
There's no such thing as a breakfast food.
If you don't want me to eat that for breakfast, tell me what to eat.
You eat the same thing you do for lunch and dinner.
And don't tell me to eat, like, steamed broccoli for breakfast, because I'm not going to eat that.
Why not?
Because even I'll throw up from that.
But why not?
You know what the truth is about Diet Book? Throw away your friggin' computer, which I sit in front of all day. I sit in front of my computer all day and just run around.
No, you know what it is? You put your computer on something motorized, so you have to walk to keep...
I know. That's the only thing that'll generate power. Like a hamster on a cage.
So that you have to keep following it in order to write.
It's like a hamster in that stupid wheel.
And that way you'll exercise.
This guy's got me comparing to cavemen. This guy's in a lab. Cavemen didn't have labs.
See?
All these guys I meet, look at this 5-page fax. Call me in my lab. What do we call you in your lab? Yeah, I got a guy who probably got electrodes coming out of his head. The important message of the zone is to understand the importance of thinking of food hormonally instead of calorically. Okay.
I don't think the cavemen understood all of this.
Once you do so, you begin to understand why virtually every dietary recommendation of the U.S. government and leading nutritionists are hormonally dead wrong.
And this is the only guy who knows.
Yeah, he figured it out. An example of caloric thinking is that if no fat touches my lips, then no fat reaches my hips. Whereas hormonal thinking says it's insulin that makes you fat and keeps you fat. This new hormonal thinking also explains the dietary paradox. You know what I think? I think every one of these guys has to come up with his own theory so he can sell books.
Right. And I have no way of knowing whether he's telling me the truth or not.
Right. Just tell me what to eat.
What do I know about insulin?
I'll try it for a couple of weeks. And if it works, it works.
I can't check his facts.
I don't want to think about hormones. I want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now.
It ought to be simple.
It is impossible for dietary fat alone to make you fat.
And then he says you can't lose fat without eating fat.
Your stomach is politically incorrect.
You know, you're making the phones go nuts, because there's not a person in the world who doesn't think they're an expert in this field.
I know, and they're all not experts.
Everyone's either going to get you into shape exercising, or everyone's a nutritionist.
I know.
Do you need a license to be a nutritionist?
No.
Well, then everyone's one.
Right. I guarantee you I know more about this than anybody. I've read every diet book. All I know is I eat nothing and I'm fat as a cow.
Everyone's calling going, Howard doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, everyone knows more than me. Meanwhile, I'm a pretty bright guy.
Well, I like that guy. You know, the whole world of nutritionists is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah. He's the only
I
right
think
guy.
that's the only way to get noticed.
How come he knows everything?
That's right. All these other idiots don't know anything.
Right. Because he's in a laboratory.
I wonder what he looks like.
Yeah.
Right, he stays in that laboratory.
You know who was the guy who he just killed himself? You know who knows a lot? Maybe he died. I don't know what he did. This guy they had for a while, he was the big rage. The one who looked like Frankenstein, big fat guy. No, not Pritikin.
Oh, that guy with your allergies.
The one who ripped
Stuart Berger.
Yeah, the one who ripped off my mother-in-law.
Right.
Stuart Berger. She ran right to him, my mother-in-law. This guy, he was the big rage for a while. I guess he starved himself and he got real thin. So he wrote a book. And he opened up he's a medical doctor. He opened up a whole clinic here in New York. My mother-in-law goes there. He's got 27 vitamins.
Right. He would claim that you're allergic to things.
Yeah. And he's testing her hair and testing her teeth. And, then he comes out with his diet. If you would have seen what you had to have cereal with apple juice.
Right. You couldn't drink milk.
Couldn't drink milk. You'd rather be dead than eat this vomit.
Cereal with apple juice.
Meanwhile, this guy blew up to about 900 pounds. Everyone's
still recommended diet to people.
Yeah, and people still went to him. And then they figured out he's a big phony, and he still didn't stop him. And then I think he died.
Yeah, I think drugs had something to do with it.
Yeah. And he swore he knew everything. He had it all figured out. He was the rage. He was in the laboratory. Listen. You talk to the thinnest people, like Uzo is thin, right? That
but
girl.
why do all these diet doctors die, too? You got Pritikin, he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, because they all eat garbage. I believe...
You got that Dr. Tarnower, he's dead.
I believe if you ate 3 meals a day, moderate-sized meals, no matter what you ate, I don't care what you... Even with sauce and all that crap, and you were an active person, you exercised... By exercise, I mean you had a job where you ran around all day, you were a gardener.
Yeah.
You would be thin. I sit on my fat ass because I don't like to walk around.
There's no reason for it.
Yeah. I swear Christopher Reeve has more exercise. I saw that wife of his pumping his body around. I said, this guy moves around more than I do.
You want to hire her?
Yeah, she's terrific. I just want somebody to move me around and lose weight.
She's losing weight because she's moving him, and he's losing weight because he's being moved.
Yeah. And you know what? I've given up on myself. I just want my wife to be thin.
Yes, you're better at getting her thin than yourself.
I want her rock hard. Flat tummy, big breasts.
How's she going to get that?
Yeah, she got to get it. She's got to get it. Please.
She's not moving that much.
Oh, please. Yeah, she ran 2 miles last night, all proud of herself. I'm like, 2 miles? You're never going to get thin. Like 2 miles. Maybe you'll maintain what you have. Oh. Her friend Vicky runs 6 miles. I said, can you run 6 miles? Can't you go with Vicky?
Yeah, Taya wrote to yourself and Vicky.
And she goes, no, I'm not running with Vicky. You run with Vicky. I go, oh, come on. I don't have time to run with Vicky. You do. What?
This is one of those times where, Dominic insists he should be on to tell you.
Dominic?
It's like he insists.
Dominic is the fattest, globbiest slob on 2 feet.
He's too funny.
Dominic is an imposter. How dare you call in? How dare you?
First of all, no one commented how nice I looked at the birthday show.
Everyone said you were the fattest you've ever been.
Okay, that's number one.
Number one.
Jealousy is there. But more important, do you remember the guy in your first book who wrote the psychological evaluation of you?
Yes.
He said that food is your real secret obsession, remember? And not dealing with it?
What? You remember your first... You know the guy who wrote that is in a mental institution now? No, he is not, actually. He is not in a mental institution.
Didn't Dr. Berger die of an overdose?
Yeah.
I once went to a doctor who wrote a book, How to Lose Weight. It was in all of the magazines. He had a peanut diet.
Peanuts, yeah.
You're supposed to eat as many peanuts as you can eat.
I could go on that diet.
And I'm going to tell you something. I must have gained 30 pounds.
Yeah, they're full of fat.
And I went to him one day, and I said to him, this guy later got indicted.
Right.
To prison. I said, you know what? I don't understand. Ever since he thought peanuts, they're so fat. How could this be working?
Peanuts.
True story.
I would love that.
He was a famous guy. He had a book. I went to him. I sat there.
How about the ice cream diet? Remember that one? You can eat all you can eat is ice cream, but eat as much as you want.
Find that one? I should have gone on that.
That was the ice cream diet. They said because you'll get so sick of it, you won't want it, but you can only eat ice cream. Yeah.
I always heard there was a guy who told me, he says, what food do you love the most?
Right.
That you can't stop eating. That's why you gave me that ice cream.
Right.
He says, I guarantee you, if you go on a diet of nothing but ice cream, you will get over it.
No, you won't.
Lose weight. I almost died.
I went to a guy in the city who used to hypnotize me and talk to me. And all the time he was picking his nose while he talked to me. And I used to look at him and say, he's like advising me.
Right.
And he's going to take over my life. And I used to sit there. And, of course, one day he killed himself,
Right. By the way, Dominic is calling from a McDonald's drive-thru window.
I don't know. I'm pulling a Frankfurter truck. Goodbye.
Dominic.
There's a guy who's tried it. He's so funny. He says to me, he says to me the other day, you don't know what to eat. Now, this guy must weigh 400 pounds. I go, what do you mean? You're going to tell me I don't know what to eat? At least I'm normal-sized.
I told you.
I got the diet right here. Look. And he whips out of his bag, his legal bag, pages, reams of pages of foods to eat. He knows everything he's supposed to eat.
Right, but he can't do it.
But he can't do it. He says, this is what you should eat. I mean, I can't do it, but if you could, this is what
Well, when I was at my heaviest, one day Dominic was in here, and I said, this is my lowest point, because Dominic came in and started giving me dieting advice.
And you're listening.
This is horrible, because I have no defense now. I am fat.
Right.
I have to listen to Dominic.
You have no excuse. You can't sit and call him a slob.
I have to sit here and have this discussion.
That's when you know you're too heavy. That's how you lose weight.
I was mortified. It was all I could do to get through the show that day.
Believe me, the secret to staying thin is to not actually stay thin. Just walk around next to Dominic and you'll feel thin. You look like a rail. Robin, is there anything else in the news?
Of course there is.
Because believe it or not, we missed the weekend.
Monday.
9-year-old Amber Hagerman, I told you yesterday they thought they had found her body. Well, it turned out that they actually had. The cause of death was cut wounds to the neck.
9 years old.
And they haven't determined the time of death or whether she was sexually assaulted yet. That will be determined at a later date. But, of course, the whole community and her family are devastated at this news. Here is Stuart Coker, the man who found Amber's body as he was walking through the woods.
Stuart Coker? Robin?
Yes, Stuart Coker, Howard.
Hold on, give me a second, will you? Oh, you caught me by surprise. Busy dieting. All right, I got it now.
It just hurt. It was like a part of me was in the creek also. It could be my daughter, your daughter.
Whoever did this, don't worry, because they'll never do anything to you. They don't do anything to criminals. They don't even give them the death penalty anymore. This is the most heinous crime there is, to take a child and kill it. And
she was literally grabbed off the street. Somebody, the last account is that she was dragged into this truck kicking and screaming.
Don't even worry. Look, I know a guy killed 2 people. He's now making videotapes. I don't want to say his name and embarrass him. This country, you can do whatever you want.
By the way, that guy, they say he sold 40,000 tapes so far.
Amazing. 40,000 tapes. And how much a tape?
Aren't they $29.95?
Amazing. Sad.
So what are you supposed to do?
I bet you, go ahead. Next story.
They're having, they had a big snowstorm in the Midwest yesterday, and now they've got tons of snow and frigid temperatures. They say in one part of Minnesota, it felt like it was 90 degrees below zero.
Oh, big deal.
Oh, stop it.
Babies. We had the same thing here.
Right. George Burns is, they say...
Get a scarf.
It's not Jackie. George Burns is the oldest comedian around.
Well, we thought it was Jackie.
I was mistaken. America's oldest comedian is George Burns. He turns 100 tomorrow. The Golden Globe Awards are coming on this weekend, and they're going to have a special celebration for George Burns, but I doubt if he'll know it. People who've seen him recently say...
he's out of it, huh?
He's ready to join Gracie, who was his wife and partner for a number of years.
Can they really call him the world's oldest comedian? He's not funny anymore.
One guy saw him, said he could hardly talk.
Right.
So, does he really qualify?
Guarantee I'm funnier.
They say he didn't even recognize his own daughter, so George has really deteriorated since he stopped performing a year ago.
I bet you he can't even do stand-up comedy. I bet you can't stand up.
Lay down. No, he's been getting around in a wheelchair.
Don't you have to be able to stand up to be called the world's oldest comedian?
Well, they didn't say stand-up comedian.
Anything else, Robin?
I'm looking. Oh, I got to find out more about this. They say a major case of child sexual abuse has unfolded in Lowell, Massachusetts, where a mother and father are being held without bail, charged with raping their 4 sons over a period of months. Jackie.
Come here, boys!
The boys were taken into custody by social services, and they say once they felt safe, they began the disclosures.
Wow.
Talking about all the sexual abuse they have
that went on in Fred's
suffered for many months now, it seems.
It's like an orgy over there.
So the investigation is underway, and I suppose more revelations are to come.
Imagine you have children, and you you turn around one day and you want to have sex with them.
Hey, you're cute.
Yeah, hey, I didn't realize.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think you feel that you own them and you can do anything you want with them. Like if you buy a piece of furniture and you feel like kicking it, nobody's going to stop you, and that's how they see their children.
Well, you do save money on hookers. Right, Robin?
I wouldn't know, Howard. Why would you ask me? The next Miss New York will come from Western New York. That's the word from the pageant in Watertown. The executive director of Miss New York State, Joan Jones.
Joan Jones? Joan Jones.
What, did they run out of names?
I wonder if, when they're doing the nightly news and, Dan Rather sees Joan Jones, if he doesn't start laughing. The only name that Mrs. Jones could think of was Joan.
I'm going to call her Joan.
Joan? I know. Joan Jones.
Let's hope she married into that name, that wasn't her given name at birth.
Mm-hmm.
She received confirmation from...
Joan Jones. What's her middle name? June? Joan June Jones. Joan June Jones.
She received confirmation from Sunita Paramsofty.
Sunita Paramsofty?
Jones, I want you to meet Parita Sarambirni.
Yeah. That this Miss Western New York will accept the crown for the rest of this season. Karamsathi was the first runner-up in last year's pageant. She is currently working on a cruise ship in the Pacific. She takes over for Helen Goldby. Now, I don't know that this is a foregone conclusion because last I heard, Helen wanted to fight to keep her crown.
Are we going to get her on the show or what?
I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
And the Haitian president, Jean-Bertrand Aristide,
yes,
who was a priest at one time, is getting married tomorrow.
To a boy or a girl?
To a woman.
So you said he was a priest?
Yes, I know that. But he's marrying a woman.
Good for him.
You wonder what he was doing all that time as a priest.
Yeah.
He's not getting married in the church. He's been suspended as a Roman Catholic priest. So that's that.
Good for him. Well, he's a straight guy. I admire that.
Yeah.
I happen to be straight myself.
Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, Pizza Hut.
Oh. Yeah, there's food to eat.
Well, since my new boyfriend is affiliated, I thought I'd do some Pizza Hut news.
Do you think that's really food, Pizza Hut?
They scored big, apparently, with the stuffing the crust pizza.
Ugh. That vile rubber coming
out. Now they've decided to come up with something else. They're introducing a product that's called the triple-decker pizza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It actually consists of 2 thin crusts and 2 gooey layers of cheese.
Ugh. The delivery boy's wallet is tastier.
At 400 calories and 17 grams of fat per slice.
Yeah, that'll...
It is not for those who are faint of heart.
The worst pizza.
Or have clogged arteries.
That stuff is so vile.
So that's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good weekend. Let me remind you to watch the E! Show tonight. The birthday shows are a lot of fun to watch. I'm just reminding you because you'll be sorry if you missed it.
Oh, the one other thing I wanted to ask you about, have you heard the announcement of what's going on in baseball? They are going to go to interleague play.
I am against it.
Here is the acting director, or whatever he's...
J.R. Helm, you talking about, or Bud Selig?
Commissioner Bud Selig of baseball to talk about what they're planning to do.
Okay, Bud Selig, everybody. Enjoy.
I'm happy to say that on a subject near and dear to my heart for the last 25 years, that interleague play was unanimously approved for 1997.
Yeah, let everyone play everyone. That's really great.
That means that the Yankees will be able to play the Mets.
I'm so against
Dodgers
this.
Will play the Angels.
It's not that I'm against this. Don't you see what it leads to?
What?
Next, it'll be like the Yankees will play Dan Foreman and Channel 4 News, local news. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's going to go that far.
I'll be like, okay, the guys from the Yankees will play the Channel 4 local news.
Flag.
Jackie Penthouse joke page Martling, Robin, is really wild. You must get his hysterical 2-hour video, his very wild games.
I won't believe it.
Yeah, this is a 2-hour video of Stump the Joke Man, where the various audience members will ask Jackie jokes and he'll give the punchline.
And then you get to watch him hand off one of those T-shirts.
Right. That's a really fun idea for a tape. Go watch the Nixon tapes better. No, I love your Stump the Joke Man. Everyone does. No one can get over it. No one can get enough of it. You know, Jackie's like the encyclopedia of jokes.
That's true.
Interview Nixon?
I've got... How many hours of tape do we have of Jackie?
Actually, this is culled from 47 hours of interviews. It's $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Enjoy tonight with Jackie. Super Bowl special, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. And a special evening has been booked with Jackie. He was going to take it easy for a while, but they lured him out of retirement. Next Wednesday night, January 24th, at Chuckles Comedy Club. Actually get to be in a room with Jackie.
Wow.
It's always fun. In Mineola on Long Island. You know, Jackie's so much fun, you have to pay him to spend time with you.
that much. Charisma.
Yeah.
In a small room.
Bring your wallet.
Yeah, bring your wallet, please. Jackie encourages
I need your money, suckers.
For information and to order Sergeant Pecker, call 516-9221. Please bring your wallet.
Thank you very much.
Don't miss Boy Gary on Super Bowl Sunday, co-hosting Real Men Don't Watch pregame shows available on pay-per-view. Call your local cable operator. Also, our good friend Frank Gannon, Robin's boyfriend. The Real Richard Nixon, 3 different videos.
A friend of Howard.
1-800-453-4000 to order. To order a signed copy of Stuttering John CD, call 201-942-OUCH. And come see Steve the Gorilla Grillo performing in Grandma Sylvia's funeral at the Soho Playhouse Wednesday through Sunday. And finally, if you're planning a wedding or party, you need a disc jockey, why don't you call this guy, Scott the Engineer, at 718-BAG-5040.
And I'll sit there, and hopefully I'll be able to watch your party if you put me in a good chair so I could see what's going on.
Can I say something?
But it's simple.
If someone's going to pick up a piece of equipment, they should at least know how to work it. I mean, if they don't know how to work it, if they don't know how to work it, let them ask somebody. That's crazy. Oh, come on, man. You're saying that you have to work it.
That's
right.
the funniest.
It's better and better.
They should know how to work it.
Come on!
Come on!
All right. Let's say we'll rejoin each other Monday.
Okay.
Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing.